Ding. Yo, guys. Welcome back.
Ready to strike. Let's carve a path.
15 million စုပ်ပြတ်တတ်ပတ်ဆောင်တော့ AC ပဲပတ်ဆောင်တော့ကိုကြီးလုံးစကန်ဖောင်ကြတော့ကိုကြီးလုံးတယ်
Lightning storm.
damage 20 million damage ဆိုးလာဒါခတ်တာအဲ့ damage ပေးတဲ့ခံနာကိုရောက်သွားတာဒါပဲ
Confirmed. chroma is flowing.
You're outmatched.
Shit.
Ready. Your turn to shine. Elements converge. Let the ink flow.
Luna, careful. Watch out.
Ai, cadê?
Join me.
Sia, incoming. I've lived through worse. Prepare.
对，来抢。
Watch out.
The storm is coming.
I'm not over the stream and enjoy no man. I'm telling no, I'm telling you, go someone here and do the Sadalo Hola. No? Sadalo my stream at the Longi Yare. Be one of my life ringing or Tebure or Nebure Hola, I'm telling it. Polo. No, China the Samlo Baluma, Trauna Loma, Hola. I'm telling it. Reason what you got it. Put a Chanel. Put a Chanel.
။
reason that you got it တစ်လေးလူတာတဲ့ If you give me a second chance အေးပွဲလာပြီလို့ပြောပါ I will go
Let the ink flow.
PUBG ကတနေ့နေ့လေးလို့ဆော်ရယ်နော် PUBG ကတနေ့နေ့လေးလို့ဆော်တယ်တနေ့နေ့လေးလာခဲ့ပါလာအားပေးပါကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ်
My turn.
Your turn to shine. Let us stay. Elements converge. Chroma is flowing. Brace yourselves.
Right. Prepare for me. My turn.
The storm is coming. Elements converge. I'm waiting.
Ủa đã tốn như vậy
That's lucky. Here we go. Chroma is flowing. Lightning
fuck off
You're outmatched. Get ready.
Till me. Till me end. Your turn to shine.
Ready to strike.
ပွဲလာနေတာပွဲလာနေပြီကဲပွဲလေးပြန်ကြည့်ကြတာပေါ့ဗျာကဲအားလုံးပဲ dash 2ပါ
Kill or two.
dash 2ကတော့မလွယ်တော့ဘူးကွာ
Speaking of searching,
Donk is going to keep searching.
ဟော dash 2ကတော့မလွယ်တော့ဘူး
you got to make it for the last map.
ကဲကွက်လက်ပါမနေ့ဆောင်းဝဲရှိလို့နားပြီးတယ်ကွက်လက်ပါကွက်လက်ပါကွက်လက်ပါကွက်လက်ပါခုနပွဲကတော့တော့မပြည့်လို့ကန်ကောင်းပြီးနိုင်သွားတာဟဲ့ဒီပွဲကတော့နိုင်စရာမရှိတော့ဘူး
Huge on that map. G's had a really, really tough go of things trying to string consecutive rounds together. Shiro's just going to farm
ကု
it
န်
up
မေး
bit.
ကု
One
န်
more
မေး
to
ကုန်
find.
မေး
Some pies around the corner.
Bee.
It's deep clear, but
စင်းရှစ်
he's going to head back for the rifle instead.
Oh, found him.
Well, safety first for Shiro.
ဟိုဘက်တဲရီဆိုတိုးမရတာရအောင်
The
ကြီး
pass, if you just missed it, it was a really strong performance from G2 on the CT side, led by Malbs. Good rifling over towards A, finding a lot of opening kills. I think Spirit kind of dug
I know,
themselves
I'm
into a
gonna
hole
lay
when
that.
they were
Yeah,
going
no,
for so
yeah.
many force buys behind the AWP and the AK they
You
kept
right,
saving.
you right,
But
you do.
still, second half got close because of some Zontix and Shiro clutches and retakes. Donk was involved in one of those too. But this is a tactical timeout called by Saw. I think what I would do in the early stages is remind them how map 1 went, the contrast of the team chat you had between map 1 and 2, and that you're hoping that they continue to bring that now into map 3.
Yeah, put the 4 Malbses in on an overpass into a bottle.
It's just they've come out swinging, haven't they, Spirit? They've decided we are just going to take these duels. And you don't want to let that scare you, right? You need to be able to think you can go toe-to-toe with these guys. So Shiro with his AWP, Sampai's equips his. And AWP to start aggressive short. Sampai's spots 2 on the cross.
And Shiro wants to bring the
Hello.
fight straight to him.
Oh.
A leg shot. Sampai's doesn't make the same mistake, but at least Tanir's able to put him down.
Sampai's the one who's been missing the shots, isn't it? But this time does punish Shiro. So there's that aggression again. They just erupt up middle.
I'm in awe of seeing Shiro go for plays like that. Character development. We love it.
Well, they've precipitated the mid space now. They were hanging around in case there was a response to try and scuttle in and take that space.
Also, this is one of the maps where Donk is
နော်ပြေးတိုး
clip
ဖို့ကတော့မ
farming
လွယ်
in
တော့ဘူး
WP. Multiple tournaments we've seen him look very good with this sniper rifle, secondary capacity. In the absence of Shiro, he will be gifted it. Trying to play to punish on the cross. Malbs is the one that's tasked with getting the bomb across if it is going to be that short finish. Is he just going to be setting up for space taking?
Yeah, it'll be the B play, right? I think you just want to at least apply a little bit of pressure with Hunter's presence. And they're juggling the U2 across to Hunter so he can throw out mid to B.
And down goes Hunter. That's the mid lurk gone. Zontix just trying to play for his life here. And ooh, gets caught. Transitioning off of the window roost. Donk forward position as well. Tucks in, ready to adjust.
အဲ
Doesn't hit the
ဒေါန်အော်
necessary
ဆိုတာလေ
shot.
ရှီသေးတာဟဲ့အောင်ကြီး
Movement from G2 too
ဒေါန်
hard
အော်
to
ဆိုတာ
track.
လေရှီသေးတာ
Should be round.
နည်းနည်းတော့တက်တယ်နည်းနည်းတော့တက်တယ်
Making
ဒေါန်
sure
အော်
that
ဟမ်
Magic's save in this one.
ဒေါန်အော်ဆိုတာလေရှီသေးတာနည်းနည်း
Magic's
တက်
gonna
တယ်
find
နည်းနည်း
himself
တက်
what he has. So
တ
he's
ယ်
taking Sampai's LVP and Suicide, so that's great for Shiro going into the next. But they also have a lot of cash with how clean they dealt with those first 3. I'm
အဲ့
curious.
ဒါ Discord တွေကလူတွေတိတ်လိုက်လား
Zontix was reposing because he was scared of the B play, or if when they kill the mid,
တိတ်လိုက်လားစကားလေးပါလေးပြောပါဦး
you don't often see him get caught like that. So here's the tag just through the corner of the wall there.
ဘလူးကြီး
And
လွဲတာ
Sampaya
အဲ့ဒါ
steadies the aim for the opener. And that's it. Yeah, Zontix just looks completely out of position. So maybe they were going to change the setup. Maybe he was coming to come out help play for the mid to B. But
ဘလက်တယ် ချီရောခဏဝဲလက်ပြက်တယ်ဒီဝဲလက်ပြက်တယ်
on the board with their first. So plenty of money for that Spirit buy.
အမကေးပြလားတဲ့ထိုင်းမန်ပဲပို့လိုက်မလားတဲ့အလူဒါနာတဲ့မြောက်သွားပြီဆိုတော့တဲ့အေး
Team's fully strapped in.
ဘရိုနေလွင်ဦးနားလေဘရိုနေလွင်ဦးကြိုက်တယ်လို့လို့မန်မာတော့မပေးပါနဲ့မန်မာမကြည့်ရလူတွေရတာကြည့်ရလူတွေရရင်တန်နေ
Throwing out long
မ
corner.
ကြည့်ရလူတွေရရင်မတန်ဘူးဂျီတူတပွဲနိုင်လိုက်လားဟုတ်လားတူတူရောဒါဆိုဒါဆိုတူတူရောဝမ်းသာတရားပါပဲ
Crosses.
အာဘန်ကောက်သွားမုတ်စားလိုက်မယ်ပို့လိုက်လေးလာပိုင်းဘန်ကောက်သွားမှာ
But they're going to trundle very, very quickly
No.
down middle. This could just be a punish. Walk out mid to be and split.
Okay, well,
Maybe
you have a
it's a
final
crucial
option.
lead,
Unless
baby.
Tanir can find something to contribute.
Hey,
The double
hey,
smoke
hey,
might
nigga.
stop the smoke break. It does.
နေကြီးကဘလူးခွဲတာဟာတော့ချုပ်နေ
Just Zontix here.
အို
He's doing his best.
း
Finds
ကဲစိုက်တဲ့ရောက်သွားပြန်ပြီဗျာ
tough decision to be made by Spirit, or is it? Are you just going to guarantee to save
ဂျီတူတပွဲ
this?
နိုင်လေဟဲ့
Oh, if Sampaias gives something over.
အောင်
by
လာ6ပွဲကို
pushing
6ပွဲ
a
သ
little
လုံးမှန်တာကြီးကြတော့ just saying ကွာ Oh my ski Shinely is back in the game
Spotted.
If he hit the flick, they'd give it a go.
Hanging around.
Yeah bro that I have never get mama get I have never get ဖြစ်ကုန်ပြီ
Molly, smoke towards the door. You're still feeling like the T side has got a bit of an edge here. As long as Malbs and Heavy God can do something. Smoke's
အဲ့ဒါမှလည်းဝေးတာ blank spirit team လို့ spirit blank blank spirit team
I don't have a kid either.
Just running on into their demise. It's all too easy for the two of them.
Okay, well.
Spirit tamer, spirit tamer.
So Sampaias actually baiting him in with his death.
Yeah, it's all part of the plan.
They're going to take less into the next round than they should have. And I think the reason that you
Yeah,
probably should have been
he's on a
moving
tough door,
towards
dog.
the
The body
side is
meaning
because that
are
happened so quickly.
G2
and you saw
တဲ့
there
3က
the
ထည့်ထားတယ်
extra
အနိုင်နဲ့
utility
မဖြစ်နိုင်
to
ဘူး
persuade the doors and the window
G2
play.
ကတော်တော်ဆုပ်တ
So
ယ်
at that moment, they must
Khana
have known
boya,
there was so much
hoba
utility
torot
left,
thonina.
but still opted to give it a go. So I can't imagine Hallie's too happy with that.
အဲတော်တော်ဆုပ်တယ်ဆိုပေမဲ့လည်းပြောလို့ကမရဘူး spirit ကခုနပွဲရှုံးသွားတာဆိုတဲ့အတွက်အဲ့ကောင်တွေကအဲ့လိုတပွဲရှုံးသွားရင်အဲ့လိုမရအဲ့လိုနည်းနလန်ပြန်မထူတဲ့ကွာရှိတယ်အဲ့ကောင်တွေကရှုံးသွားတောက်လျှောက်ရှုံးတာဘာလို့လဲဆိုတော့ IGM Magis ဖြစ်နေတော့ Magis ကအဲ့လောက်ကြီးဒီ motivation မပေးနိုင်ဘူးသိတယ်မလားအဲ့လိုပါစက်ကြီးပဲ့ပြီးတော့ဆိုတော့အဲ့လိုမျိုး fail ဝိုင်းတော့ပြန်မလာဘူးအဲ့ဒီကွက်တော့ရှိ
Scared about this split. Timing as well.
It happened so quick, right? It's an immediate spawn call mid to B. So
Yeah, right. Page
it's
of
a great shot from Tanir.
that boost
Obviously, information relayed by Shiro, but yeah, shouldn't have got that close. That boost seems
တော့
a
ရုပ်ကို
little
လည်းကြည့်
bit
အောင်
extra.
နော် spirit ဘက်ကတိတ်ပြီးတော့ atmosphere တိတ်မကောင်း
This time we're going to see some action on long.
Same gap.
G2 ကတော့
though,
AC
if you look
ပဲ
at the minimap, right? That if they
Spirit
wanted
က
to
အဲ့ပြဿနာ
continue
ရှိ
to
တယ်
try
ကလေးတွေ
and
ကြီးပဲ
push
ဆို
straight
တော့
away,
အဲ
Shiro
ရှုံး
hasn't
သွားရင်
been
ဘူ
starting
ပြီး
with the
တော့အကုန်လုံးက
Oh,
တိတ်
nice
ချင်းနေမ
from
ကောင်း
Mattis.
ကြည့်အောင်
Magic's
G2
was
ကတော့နည်းနည်း
up
တော်တော်လက်လက်
there for
ဖြစ်နေ
something.
တော့
Got
မယ်
out of the blue bin, and now he can play forward. The smoke gives him cover. Tanir's looking for him, but the sound cue's heard, and Mattis, he's got a good shot.
ကောင်းတယ်တွေ့လား G2 ကတော့နည်းနည်းလှုပ်လှုပ်ရှားရှားရှိ
Beautiful.
အဲရှီရိုကတော့ရှုံးမပေးဘူးကြည့်အောင်ရှီရိုကခဏပွဲလဲကောင်း20လောက်ပြတ်တယ်ဒီပွဲလဲဆက်တော့ရှီရိုကကွတ်
There was gaps available, but I don't mind the call now just to hit pause and regroup. Heavy God has the reaggress.
And he just perfectly places the crosshair. Shiro happily walks on into his demise.
So this is looking to be 3 straight rounds and 3 against the gun. So this is
ဘေဘီလေးကဒီနေ့ Discord တော့မလာဘူးဒီကောင်တနေ့ကုန်အဲ့ Jewelist ချပြီးတော့စိတ်တက်ကြပြီးတော့တိုးသွားတာ
I think Donk and Zontix have resigned themselves to lose this round by
ဒီနေ့တနေ့ကုန်
on that B bomb
ဒီကောင်
side.
Jewelist ကို2နာရီလောက်ချပြီးတော့
CG2 go through the
give up သွား
motions.
ပြီးတော့ဘယ်ရောက်နေပြီလဲမသိမရဘူးကိုကြီးတဲ့
Sight from the coach
မ
there.
ရဘူးကိုကြီးတဲ့
Look if this
မဖြစ်
round
နိုင်
is
ဘူးတဲ့
gonna
ဒီ
be
ကောင်
better,
ကြီး
don't
တဲ့
let it get to your heads. Okay, so that is the right sentiment to have, right? This is
damage တော့ထွက်ပါတယ်ခုနကလည်းကျန်15 million 16 million တော့ damage ကတော့ထွက်တယ်ဗျာ
G2 squad.
ဒါပေမဲ့ scale issue ဖြစ်နေတယ် scale issue ဖြစ်နေဒါတော့တော့ရှာတော့ parry တာဆိုဘယ်လောက်တော့ခတ်မလဲမသိ
Jail was
လန့်
talking
ကို
about
တော့
the
လန့်
death
ကို
set.
တော့သွား parry အောင်မယ်
In those positions, it breaks the meta, right? So, you know, the decision tree, Heavy God being creative and working out
အေးပါနည်းန
solutions
ည်း
to problems that
ရင်
maybe
ခုန်
others
ကြည့်လို့
wouldn't.
တော့မဆိုးပါ
I
ဘူး
think
2.2
Mavis
ကြီးကတော့ရင်မခုန်3စားလောက်ဆို
a
တော့
really
လည်း
good
ရင်ခုန်
team
ကြည့်ကြ
piece,
တာ
right? Because he's happy to go aggressive. He
G2
knows
ထဲ
when
တင်
he's
နေပြီ
stretched
တဲ့
with it.
spirit ချုပ်နေတာတဲ့ over pass ဆဲရတာဟုတ်တယ်ဗလဲ
Yeah, Sampaius, he gets a
မ
lot
ကြေးက
of,
0k ဒေါင်းက
shots thrown
4k
his
ဆို
way.
ပြန်လာ
And
မှ
when
မ
he's
လား
missing
G2 က
bulk shots, it's
မန်တဲ
very easy
ကောင်း
to
သွားရင်
do
တည်ရ
so.
တော့တောက်လျှောက်
Even
အဲ့လိုမျိုး
Hunter, they're throwing
တွေး
so
တော့
many of the nades to establish these
ဂျိုလိုပေါ့
rounds. And when he needs to, he can have impact. It just, I think people would like
Dance
it to be more
to the
consistent.
team
I
and
think if
that,
Sampaius
like,
could find a
Dance
little
to
bit more
the team
impact
and
on the AWP and be more of a presence on the AWP, I think that would create more of a fear factor for G2.
ချောလာတယ်နော်ဟုတ်တယ်အဲ့လိုပဲပြောလာတယ်ပြောကြတယ်အပြင်မှာပူချောတယ်လို့ချောလာတယ်
More of the heavy lifting in his, Movistar Riders days, like as in he didn't have a team with the muscle that G2 does.
Yeah, but he was exciting in Ent, and I think that was because of the style that Snap
Let me
was
easy
calling.
on it.
They
Let
were
me
always
luel
in
luel.
chaos. And Sampaius was
Luel luel
one of
manai-
those guys
oh,
when it came
oh.
to some combat AWPing, it was great. Didn't always have to be throwing the
လွယ်
nades
လို့အဲ့
either.
ဂျွယ်လေးကိုချကြင်နေတာ
It's a different
စာလည်းကြက်ကြက်လိုက်တရက်တရက်အဲ့လိုမိမိ
This is
သွား
what Team Counter-Strike's about, and I think everybody on G2 is playing for the team. Right, Saul's done a good job of building that culture and getting everyone on the same page of what he considers Team Counter-Strike. But those saves coming
ဂျွယ်လေး
again,
ပြဿနာ
again,
ဒီကောင်
so
တစ်ခါချပြီးသွားရင်ဒီကောင်နှစ်ခါပြန်ပြန်ချလာ
a
ကြီး
round
တော်တော်
straight
ဆိုး
for
တာ
G2 against a fully fledged rifled
နှစ်ခါ
Spirit.
ပြန်ပြန်ချလာကြီးတော်တော်ဆိုးတယ်
It's quick. Donkey, you ready for this? The whole team's coming your way, and Zontix does deliver. Removing Heavy God. Messi needed a second and delivers it.
Sampaius,
This is the
yeah.
opportunity, and there's more coming their way. Wow, they just hit a brick wall, don't they?
အလဲကြီးလည်းကြော်တယ်အလဲကြီးပါလေပေးလိုက်လို့ရှိရင်လည်းမရဘူးဆရာကြီးကသူပဲဝင်ဝင်ချ
It's trouble for Donk there if Zontix isn't playing car ready for that snatch, because Donk, when he catches the info, they're already starting to leak out tunnels. So Malbs not completely boxed in for now, but because he has stayed in tunnels, you will see Tanir head all the way around T-spawn.
ဒီလိုပဲတဲ့ရိုင်းစတေးပဲဖြစ်နေတာကြာမိုက်တယ်တဲ့
Shiro's AWP trained on
Oh,
lowers.
yeah.
Malbs does take down Donk.
ကောင်းတယ်လုံးဝမပြပါဘူး
Do that to Donk, you can start to frustrate him.
That's definitely a frustrating death. And the 1-2 punch.
Okay, so they break the streak, do Spirit. Where are the problems in this G2 buy, or is it all good in the hood with the finances? Second time out called. Fly my way over to T-spawn and see what guns are on the ground and how it's all starting to take shape. So yeah, there are going to be some problems, and that's likely why Saw's taken this timeout, just to make sure they work out exactly what they need. So this extra 30 seconds before the funds are gone is important. And the Australians versus Spirit match on Dust 2. Okay. Well, shouldn't have read that one. So it will be a Tech 9 for Mattis. Everyone else has the AKs. Alt for Sampaius.
What are you looking for?
Yeah, what's he looking at?
He's
What's
trying
he
to see if
gleaning?
he can ascertain any info from the other side. I don't know. Double AWPing. Oh, they were actually going to
Chop out
try
get like that,
and
hold
punish
it, chop
over
out
the missed,
get like
quote,
that.
quote, missed mid-door smoke. So like a game plan or a first play. I like the ideas behind G2's play.
3-4ဟုတ်တယ်ဒါပေမဲ့ offset ဟိအောင်ဒီဘွဲရှောင်းရင်တော့သွားပြီ
Opportunity.
They're going to use the molly to flush Tanir out.
Okay. Yeah.
It's just a flash, so no molly. He's here in the steps. They're up short.
Perfect position.
Yeah, as long as Mattis deals with the lurk, which he is doing, everything will be fine. He obviously has to worry about upper tunnels push at the same time. Now that they've got the staging area short, it's about waiting out the CTU.
အမ်ပါကြီးတဲ့တော့ထူနေတာတော့အဲ့လိုမဆိုးတဲ့
Sampaius jumping across as well just to try and give him a line. Okay, Shiro is parked up towards CT trying to snatch a frag. Are they going to drop Malbs into CT and try a mid to B split?
Yeah, he's dropping. Breaks his legs. Tanir's here and doesn't get anything thanks to the heavy got clear. Donk Saw
Oh, here.
does
Don't
find that
order it.
response,
That's
and there's
she
two
did,
orbs
yeah.
now visible. They're trying to apply pressure towards B. I say that as they actually turn tail. They're running straight into Magix. He's going to catch him on the jump up. At least confirms they're trying to pivot.
ယော TV ရော
Gets away.
aura တယ်ဗာလဲ
If you wanna swing,
TV
you've
ရော
gotta swing into
aura
the Shiro Orb. Shiro hasn't hit that first shot. Fortunately, Magic's will.
ပြန်လာ
Second
ပြီ
time
မရ
with
ဘူး
charm.
spirit ပဲ spirit ပဲကောင်းတယ်
Solid.
Sampaias needs to get out of there. Might get run down and lose the AWP. Firing away, backing off, and he should be all good. He can get out of here. So Sampaias will save the AWP, but it has to be a light buy behind it now. 2,400 going into the following, so likely just going to be this AWP. I think as well, they're expecting Magics to likely be anchoring long. So the fact he's short, like their reason of going back is, okay, well, if we know that the AWP is playing ramp, maybe that's our pivot point, but Magic's playing close short means he's also there on the site to help out Shiro. and
Vitality
that
or
signal
five.
comes a little bit
Yo,
earlier
there,
than
man,
what
yeah,
GT would
look.
have been expecting.
yo
So this is really all eyes on Sampaias
အုတ်
right
ထုတ်လူ
now.
ချင်းလို့အုတ်ထုတ်ဝယ်တာအောက်ကမတ်စီးပါလာတယ်ငါစိတ်ညစ်ဘာမှပြောစရာမရှိတော့အေးပြီ
If they don't give him anything, it's so tough, right? You go, oh yeah, he can go peak mid or can waltz up short. They're gonna have to play through this smoke. A boost over is even better. So he's called it clear, but these are not fun fights, right? Maybe you run boost the Glock, but even still,
Shiro is going to have the shot baited by the jumping Glock. Dumping his util, but he is going to get swung upon, and with a missed shot, he's gone down. Mattis has managed to not only take down the AWP, but that's going to put another weapon retrievable.
Sampaias wants to fight the pit player, I think.
Yeah, not a bad call.
Oh, CT instead. Hasn't fired a bullet yet.
Magix is taking his time. Lets Tanir make that first move through this smoke that gives him a bit more room, a bit more leeway. Good find from Tanir. The AWP has done nothing. The Glocks, however, are quite threatening. Heavy God finding another one. Heavy God's gonna be dead in a second, and Spirit will manage to get that defuse. Threatening, considering the amount of Glocks, and disappointing if you're the saved AWP that does nothing.
Yeah, that's one of those rounds where you would love Sampaias to hit a shot, and I'm not saying it was going to be easy at all.
ဟော့ထဲပဲရောက်သွားသ
But he
လို
does
လို
hit a shot there, considering the output they got from the Glocks, that becomes
Bland
a
and Dinya
likely
Chelsea body
round
lah,
in
that.
an unlikely circumstance.
See it from Shiro's POV, it was an important rundown from Mattis. He did not slow down, he did not release W, and he managed to bring down the sniper. Oof, what USP at range, pop in those heads like cherry tomatoes.
So because Sampaias saved the AWP in that previous round, his loss bonus has come through, but he hasn't had the extra cash, so he's just going to be operating with a Tech-9, and Saw calling 3 of 3 tactical timeouts in the first
You do
half,
a Mayano.
within 9 rounds of play. So he needs this half salvaged before they swap sides. It's still going to be the double AWPs equipped for Spirit. He's very curious, isn't he? Most players don't even care what's going on the other
nothing
side.
else, yeah. Just wants to see what's happening.
Vitality ရော Aurora တဲ့ Vitality ပေါ့ Aurora တပွဲတော့
This is
9
another
နောက်တ
one
ယ်
of
ထင်
those
တယ်
G2 calls off the rib, because I absolutely love that fast B. Not going to see that. Looks
You
like
don't
that's
have
clear.
the AWP for the fear factor, right? So
Well, that's an alternative approach to the boost.
အုတ်ထုတ်လိုချင်တာကွာအုတ်ထုတ်လိုချင်လို့ငါအုတ်ထုတ်ဝယ်လိုက်တာအုတ်ထုတ်ကအဲ့လိုကြီးပါလာစောက်ပြတ်တယ်
That.
အာမလို့အိုးနှစ်ကောင်တွေ့လားမရတော့ဘူးဗလန်ထဲလိုက်သေးလားဗလန်ထဲလိုက်လို့ ਨੇ တူတယ်
maybe round done.
ပြဿနာကတော့ဗလန်လိုက်
Cool.
အုတ်ထုတ်လိုချင်လို့
That's cool.
အုတ်ထုတ်မှားလိုက်တော့
That's Counter-Strike.
It's also not
Ah,
the
yeah,
pre-aim,
shit,
right? You know,
Yeah.
teams are very aware. Oh, he's rotated it perfectly.
မရတော့
At least
G2
the
က
flash
တပွဲပဲ
grenades.
ရမယ်
He is. Oh, he's made a sound cue, so he's going to get swung on.
They let him get away.
Oh, Drax is somehow not dead. Oh, he even had a chance for more. Shiro 3 kills deep. Zontix's bomb site, and he's got the perfect elevation. Catches that headshot angle onto Heavy God, now delaying as long as he can. Mattis knows the cavalry are charging over. Manages to isolate Zontix, but at what cost?
အိုးကောင်းလိုက်လား
That is ridiculous.
shit
Making something out of
Yo,
nothing
he-
and now pulling it into
Yo, he-
a
လက်တောင်ဝိုင်းတော့ဖြစ်သွားနိုင်တယ်နော်
collapse at the hands of the Mattis AK.
ဖြစ်သွားနိုင်တယ်နော်အဲ့ဒါလက်တောင်ဝိုင်း
It
တော့
could all go away.
Right, well, got to dart back and pick up that bomb. I don't think he's got time to go around the world. The Magic's is here.
Yeah, I wasn't prepared for that. Wow. Strong case being made for an insane clutch from Mattis.
Yeah, good to see him
Trying
put
to
his...
steal the spotlight off the Shiro show.
Yeah, right. But putting his individual prowess on display right there, that's just some of what this kid has in store.
Here we go. Perfect. We get to see it from his POV.
Now that shows it so much better than in-game possibly could. Look at the difference.
Yeah.
His screen completely white.
ဟဲ့သူပြစ်ခံရတော့မှပြစ်တာဟွာမိုက်တယ်ကြုံမပြစ်လိုက်ဘူးjust saying အဲ့ဒါကြီးရတာ
It is the Shiro show. 16 and 4.
He's been good over all 3 maps.
Yes.
Shiro has been great over all 3 maps. Feasting on G2 now is just 2 more rounds available.
Just exemplary AWPing, isn't it?
စမ်းပါရတာတကောင်နဲ့ဟန်တာတကောင်နဲ့ဟိုဘက်ရှီရို16ကောင်နဲ့ရှီရိုတားပြစ်
They're all swarming him.
Yeah, which is supposed to be scary, but with a 4
ရှီရိုတားပြစ်
find
ရှီရို
myself
ရက်တမ်းမဲ့လို့မရှိဘူးဖြစ်
They're just going to take the full A execute.
All right. They managed to break in with the Glocks. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like Magic's flash or palm flash is going to be very well
Perfect
equipped.
response.
Oh, yep. Could be flash, could be susceptible. Turns it, loses vision. There's a nice one again. Mattis with openings. And nearly the close in the previous. Shiro hits the shot necessary, despite some damage going his way, and the supportive flashes don't stop Heavy God from finding Tanir. Just fall back, AWPing. Beautiful to watch, isn't it?
Yeah,
I feel
plus
a little bit
6.5
bad there
there.
for Magix. I'm not sure if it was
6.5.
intentionally the CT spawn smoke or they
6.5.
missed that was meant to land on elevator. But his response to that, right, he's meant to come out and be shrouded by both of those smokes, and then they have that runway channel behind.
6.5
and he
ညီ
just
ကိုတို့
pumps
corner
it.
round မယ် corner round မယ်
In
come
this
on guys
scenario,
come on
Only the first one was there. There was one down. It may have been intentional towards that. It very, very well could be.
ကဲ corner round မယ်
And
ညီ
he
ကိုတို့
doesn't have the same cover that he was expecting with the
Corner
traditional
round,
set
mate.
piece, but final round, first half, map 3, winner
see
goes to the
that you
semis.
got it put that shit in
Going to take a pot shot.
put that shit in
And
put that
Donkey's
shit
got
in
his
corner round မယ်
to
corner round မယ်
disrupt
corner round မယ်
that
corner round မယ်
18 and 4.
corner round မယ်ညီကို corner round မယ်
Right, the KD.
7 round
Oh,
7 round
Donkey
oh 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 oh
Yeah, you ain't getting anywhere. They know where
တီ
you
သွား
are.
ပြီ
Nate
အမ
throw,
မော်လီ
Molotov
ထပ်စားပြီ
in
အေးအေး
trouble. But Shiro is still alive, so maybe not all hope is lost.
ကောင်းရတယ်
Despite G2 having that man advantage.
Yeah, it's good when the guy's name rhymes with hero.
It certainly is.
Somebody has 1k ရော yes sir ဘလို့မြန်မာကိုချမ်းဝင်ပြီး fans ရဲတယ်အာမြန်မာပြည်မှာတကယ်ကျန်းတဲ့ player တွေရှိတယ်ဘလို့ကကိုကျန်းလာတော့ပဲမြင်မှုလားမြန်မာမှာတကယ်ကျန်းတဲ့ pro player တွေမမြင်ဘူးနဲ့တူတယ်
Because
Live series.
it's a live series.
Let's
မြန်မာ
wrap
နိုင်ငံ
up
မှာ
the
တကယ်
round
ကျန်းတဲ့
of
ကောင်
the
တွေရှိတယ်ခေါင်းအောင်သွားကြည့်လို့မရဘူးမလီခေါင်းအောင်သွားကြည့်လို့မရ
Trying to
ဘူး
call him into this. Is he really? This is out of the. Well, he
Said he's
their
feeling
man. Yes, and if he kills Heavy God, Heavy God peeks away just as he rounds the corner.
That would be Counter-Strike. That would be the game he's having. So,
Heavy God has to help them now.
yeah.
Have you got Have you got oh time me ပြေးပြေးပြေးပြေးပြေးပြေး
Magix
ပြေး
gets one. That might
နောက်မှာ
slow
လို့
it
နောက်
down
မှာ
enough for
လို့နောက်မှာလို့
Shiro's
စမ်း
flank
ပါ
to
ရစေ
connect.
အာ
What's he
တေးပြီ
got? An easy first. Surely dead. Thank you,
nice
Heavy
ကဲ
God.
1v2
All right, Zontix.
We need it. Come on, come on, come on. 6 round မယ်6 round မယ်6 round မယ်ခင်ဗျဟုတ်ကဲ့6 round မယ်6 round မှာပဲ6 round မှာပဲကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ်
Yeah, a lot of
ကျေးဇူး
ground to
တင်ပါတယ်
The AWP's sure.
Yeah, no smoke though. Very noisy. They know exactly where he is.
What can you do, Zontix? Looking great that G2 could stabilize for their fourth, looking increasingly likely. He crouch walks his way, looking for some pies. His head is spotted.
တွေ့သွားပြီ
Flash of him does hit the
ပုံ
first
နေ
headshot. My God,
ပုံနေ
he's
ပေးပါ
winning.
ပုံနေပေးပါ
Looking
play
like he
time
could
play
take
time
them both, but not
yes
gonna
come
happen.
on
G2
နှစ် round မယ်လို့ come on နှစ် round မယ်လို့
eight.
come
This
on not bad not
battle
bad
for the
not bad
semi-finals,
not
and
bad
Shiro really wants to skip that
ည
Friday.
နေကဘယ်လောက်ရှိလဲ dash 2မှာဟောရော dash 2မှာနော် dash 2မှာ G2 ကတော့ win rate ကပိုဟဲနေပြီအမေ71 813 16-3 713 Let's go G2 no let's go G2 no let's go G2 10 round လေးရမှာ10 round 10 round လေးရမှာ come on 10 round လေး4 round မယ်4 round မယ်10 round လေးရလိုက်တော့10 round လေးဒီပေါ့9 round 10 round let's go G2 Dragon Base ရတော့ဟုတ်တယ် Dragon Base ရတော့ဟုတ်တယ် Dragon Base မိတ်သေးဘူးလားငငယ်စာမကြိုးစားခဲ့တော့သူများအဲ့ချိန်တွေမှာအဲ့လိုအလုပ်လုပ်နေရတယ်ဗျာငငယ်စာမကြိုးစားခဲ့တော့သူများအဲ့ချိန်တွေမှာအလုပ်လုပ်နေရတယ်ဗျာ Let's go G2 Let's go G2 Let's go G2 don't Let's go G2 don't G2 G2 dan Let's go G2 I will keep it shining 9သိန်းနဲ့ဟာအားနာစရာကြီးမလုပ်ပါနဲ့အားနာစရာကြီး G2 handicap 5.5 တူတူပဲ5.5 6.5 နှစ်ခုထည့်ထားတယ် good luck guys Let's go G2
ဗျူကစားလေခီးတွေပဲဗျူကစားလေခီးတွေပဲပတ်သွားတယ်ပေါ့နော်နှစ်ယောက်သားအဲ့မှာရှိကတက်တာမွေးရသေးပါဘူးအဲ့ဒါသူက6ချက်နေချက်ကျွေးလိုက်အပြင်းရတယ်ပဲမှာစားလိုက်
Let's go G2 G2 don't win shiny chain head ကလာပင့်တော်တယ်
Listen, let's keep the mental, okay?
Yep.
Because we have a fighting chance. It's just important we stay in the game. Like there
Yep.
wasn't a single round where we don't understand what's happening.
Back in business for the final half of this head-to-head between G2 and Spirit. We get to hear a little listening, a little tidbit
Yeah, come on
from
guys
G2's
ဖန်နာမယ်
halftime chat.
အများကြီးမလို့ရှစ် round ပဲ
Yeah, they definitely were tracking
Shit round
Team
man, hold
Spirit,
on,
but
Nyaimalo,
there
Nyaimalo.
definitely seems to be some fragging from the
ညာ
Team
မလို့
Spirit
come on
camp.
ရှစ်
In
round ပဲ
fact,
ဟန်တာ
Shiro
ပြစ်မယ်
having
ဟ
a
န်တာ
live
ကြီးနည်းနည်း
series.
အားလေးထည့်ပြီးပြစ်ပေးပါ
Incredible,
အောင်
impeccable
Hold there.
from their sniper. Malbs has been
Now man,
spotted
now man, league
on
on.
the corner.
Ooh,
Ooh, and he
nice
managed to hit
တွန်း
a
ရလာဗျာ
banger.
တန်နေ
Taps
Don't-
out Dom,
yeah,
and
don't
he
worry,
gets away with
hold
his
on.
life.
တွန်းလေးရဆိုရင်တော့
Really
တွန်း
enjoy
သွား
what
ပြီ
I'm seeing from Malbs, but they're quick on this.
Okay. Advancing up the ramp, Malbs needs another one of those and struggling.
Hold
Sampai's
it!
Izzard
G2.
just taps him away. Okay,
G2.
dream start for your pistol.
G2.
Not a single casualty.
G2 ဟဲ့အောင်
That's gonna
Hey
start
hey
you off with the
Blaine
right foot
Blaine
forward.
ဖြစ်နေပြီလားမသိ
It's
ဘူး
all
Blaine
knowing that they can get back in it, especially with a round like that. No
Blaine,
plans,
G2 နေပြီ
no
လား
chance for a threatening force buy. You can't get Donk and AK. So that one is nice. And what I'm liking the most out of Malbs is the confidence to take these fights, right? He's flashed in, sure, and the clear is perfect. The fact that Pius gets two here, had a pretty quiet first half. Still feeling the fire,
ရန်
G2.
ရေးကြည့်တဲ့ ego round တော့ဘလို့တေးသွားလဲတဲ့ခေါင်းကြီးကိုတဲ့ယူနေရလားတဲ့ what the fuck တဲ့
You said the flash was bad? I thought,
Now, Malbs peeked after the flash.
you just got cooked.
Yeah, you did go. Cooked, mate.
Yeah, I think you just owned you, actually.
Reason that you got it ခေါင်းကြီးဘလို့ထိသွားလဲတဲ့ယူနေရလားတဲ့ချက်ကန်ကြီးချက်ပစ်ကြီးနဲ့ငါ့ကိုပြစ်သွားတယ်တဲ့အဆင်မပြေဘူး
Just
တဲ့
a standard half, isn't it?
Yeah, all right. Well, Malbs is
G
in a prime position to farm up a few more.
G2 G2
Sampai's wants to
G.
get his fair
G.
share.
G farm G family new
One by one they come, and
G family G
the
ဆို
cost they
မီ
fall.
မိုတွေရွာမယ်ပတ်ဝန်းကျင်
Donk.
တစ်ခုလုံးမီကိုနဲ့ပြပဲမင်းတို့ကအ
and
ကာ
he
ပဲ
got a
အ
kill.
စ်
So
မရှိခဲ့
Sampaius goes
ရှင်ပြိုင်
down.
မှုမလာနဲ့အဆင်ရှိရဲ့လား
Malbs lives on and gets himself a nice 4K.
Maybe Sampaius is happy to die. Now he can buy his orb.
G
So now there's no question. I have to get the orb now.
G
Yeah, the 2024 champ, Spirit,
G2
going up against G2, who essentially
G
have rebuilt
family
the entire
new.
project. Last 6 months, London was the highlight, but I've enjoyed the ideas that I've seen coming out of this camp. It looks like they're definitely on the right path. Now it's just about finding some consistency. Sampaius trying
အဲ့
aggression.
ဆမ်မိုင်း aggressive ပြီးဟုတ်တယ်ရောင်းအဲ့နေတယောက်ကြည့်ပေးတော့
Sure
နော်
doesn't get restricted by lower
Okay.
tunnels.
ဟုတ်တယ်အဲ့ပြီးရတော်တော်ကောင်းတယ်
He's
Sampaius
committed,
ဟိုတာ
Alex. Very
ဟိုတာ
committed.
ဟိုတာဟိုတာ
He's
မင်းတို့
just
ကြည့်
hanging
ဒီ
around.
တုံနေပြန်ပြီ
He will play for this fight.
How's Hunter meant to help him
So
from short?
stubborn, yeah. I mean,
Oh.
hoping that the
ဟိုကောင်
lower
ထွက်လာ
players
တော့
don't
မှ
progress. It
လို့
looks
မ
like
င်း
he's
က
gonna
လည်း
go
တမျိုး
further forward. He is absolutely gagging for a fight.
ဟာ
The back cat player is going to molly lower. Mid door smoke's faded. They're going to have to replenish. They are.
He sees that as an exit.
Okay, so you're trying to be jarring to make sure they can't get the map control for free, but you've actually burnt 50 seconds off the clock where they were statues. So that's not bad either. Sure, it's not a kill, but now they're going to be pressed for time.
ပုံနေပြီပါပုံနေပြီပါ
Donks ahead of their mid block.
Alms has also just pushed into long doors, and they've taken upper tunnels. So they know it's either mid to be
ဟု
or
တ်တယ်ဟုတ်
short.
တယ်
100%.
ဟုတ်တယ်အဲ့ flan လေးကအရင်ကောင်းသွားပြီ short မှာအုပ်လိုက်ကြီး
Nice, what you
short မှာအုပ်လိုက်ကြီး short မှာအုပ်လိုက်ကြီးကောင်းတယ် Samba ရဲ့ that's smoke
Given another one.
that's smoke ဆုံးတဲ့ကောင်အကုန်ပြချရုံပဲ Handa ကြီးလောက်ပါအောင် nice တကောင်ရပြီ
To near.
nice တ
Just
ကောင်
the
ရပြီ
second as well. Quick flick of the wrist onto
Samba
Magix.
yes.
Looking like
Nice.
nothing can get past the
Wait,
Sampires
Oma.
up on the Ram
The G.
side. Malves on the flank,
Nice.
even
G.
onto Shiro.
G.
Perfect
G.
round out
G.
of Counter-Strike out of G2.
Yeah, that is great. That is a very nice round indeed. Some bias.
One kill so far.
Yeah, it's been a
Goodness.
very... And that was with Donk with the Glock.
family,
So, yeah, nothing's going for him right now, Spirit. Tac timeout call. Remember, Saw used all three in the first half. It's Hallie with 2, now 1 remaining. And this is really good for Sampires. This is some of the best AWPing we've seen from him all series long. More of that, please.
easy corner easy money easyလွယ်ကူလွယ်
Big
ကူ
cheer from the other end of the land hole.
Luegu.
Go and check out the result between Astralis and
Luegu.
Furia.
လွယ်ကူနေပါတော့လွယ်ကူနေ
So
ပါ
those
တော့
30 seconds have transpired. They're going to partial.
နေပါတော့
As you mentioned, they haven't been making any headway in the frag department or getting the bomb down.
လွယ်ကူ
That's
နေ
something I'm
ပါ
sure
တော့
Hallie would love to change.
တင်း
Get
စပယ်
Shiro's
လေး
all
ပါ
back.
ပဲ
Let's get him back with the weapon of
တင်းစ
choice.
ပယ်လေးတွေတင်းစပယ်လေးလွယ်ကူနေပါတော့ဟာရဘာဖြစ်သွားဝိုင်းလေပါ what the fuck ဝိုင်းကြွားမကြဘူးပါ okay အဲ့ဒါဘာလို့ပြန်ရနေတယ်မိကရခုကဘာအဆင်ပြေဘူးတဲ့တူတူပါပဲဗျာတူတူပါပဲဗျာတူတူပါပဲဗျာတူတူပါပဲဗျာအလုံးနောက်ဆုတ်ရရင်ချိန်နေနောက်ပြန်ဆုတ်လိုက်မလားဟာ what the fuck is that ဘာဖြစ်သွားအတိတ်တွေကိုတွေးနေလို့တော့ဘာဖြစ်လာမလဲဗျာရှေ့ဆက်ရ
And late long with a P250, not really a fair
Samba,
fight
yes.
versus the sniper rifle. Magic's just
Nice.
the one, that's important.
Nice.
Important frags from Mattis Famas. G2. Okay, a couple more kills for Spirit, sure. But they've managed to tie this.
Spirit Doozy ဆိုတဲ့ကောင်လေးရှိသေးလား Spirit Doozy ဆိုတဲ့ကောင်လေးရှိသေးလား Spirit Doozy ဆိုတဲ့ကောင်လေးเนาะအားလုံးမျက်ရည်ကြိုတုပ်လို့ရပြီเนาะမျက်ရည်တုပ်လို့ရပြီ
Going
ဗျာ
forward, Lost Menace maxed out. This is
You love
great.
the confidence, don't you? You get a nasty bullet to the face, down to 20 HP. It would be easy to play scared in that scenario. You see Malv just go swanging. Gets himself the impactful double necessary.
Well, they do get that Shiro AWP out now, and just going to smoke off Suicide again. It's the second time they've run this. I know you were talking about pug moves before when we saw Spirit running up middle.
Yeah.
But, you know, smoking Suicide, mulling back Cat, that's like you doing like a 32-player casual server because, you know, they're all noobs, right? So this is really part of the game plan, trying to eliminate Shiro's access through Suicide.
G2
Ready
G
to block short. They're happy to concede this space.
ဒီတော့မှနိုင်ရင်တော့တော်တော်ဖြစ်ပြီဟိုဘက်ကဘလို့မှတုံးမပေါက်ဖြစ်နေနေတုံးထဆာပြန်ပြီ
Magic stomachs the majority of it. Donk as well.
Is this a go?
Just a flash and go. Sampais, perfect position.
Oh, Sampais,
Has the
yeah,
first
free
bullet.
kill.
Hunter's in a prime position to do
ဟော
something.
Handa မပြစ်ဘူးလား what the fuck
Yorp,
ကောင်း
second
ကောင်း
time
ဟုတ်တယ်
the
ကောင်းပါပြီ
charm
မော်လီက
connects
ဘလို့ကြီး
onto
လဲ
Magic. Zontic's trying to
ဘီယိုမလီနဲ့အောင်လေပြစ်ခံရပြီနှစ်ထင်အောင်
will land a backstab onto Heavy God.
Can they really go back? I don't think so.
There's too
They're
many
so
fights
committed.
here. Tanir catches Malv.
3v3
Hunter
eh?
on the ramp supported by that Sampais orb.
Hunter just needs to
ဟုတ်တယ်
live.
ပုံနေဘာမှပြီးကြမလို့တော့ပေါင်းလိုက်တဲ့စမုတ်ကြီးကွာ what the fuck is that
Trying to find
You're dropping CT.
My God. Oh my God. Mattis hears this. How's Shiro caught Hunter? Understandably baffled. Mattis in
Now back
such a
to A.
powerful position. Sampires looking for them. They spot them. They're trapped, boxed in. Shiro to clutch.
ဟိအောင်ကြီးအဲ့ဒါကြီးကတော့
20
G2 ကတော်တော်ကြီးကောင်းသွားပြီဟိအောင်ကြီး
down
connection ကြီးက what the fuck
Trying to find and track him. Sampires.
Oh, timing.
Gone out on a
ဟာ
quick
ရအဲ့ဒါကြီးကတော့ G2 timing ကြီးကတော်တော်ကောင်းသွားပြီဟိအောင်ကြီး what the
That
fuck
round was.
ဟိအောင်ကြီးအဲ့ဒါတော့ G2 timing ကြီးကတော်တော်ကောင်းသွားပြီဟာဟိအောင်ကြီးရှေ့နောက်ညှက်ပြစ်သွားတာအရင်ကောင်း ရန်ကောင်းဒေါင်းကဘာဖြစ်တာဒေါင်းကဘာဖြစ်တာပြန်မလာတော့
Out of the desk.
ဒေါင်းကပြန်မလာတော့ဒေါင်းကပြန်မလာတော့အသက်30နဲ့ကူးနဲ့ပြေးတာပလက်အပြစ်လာတယ်အပြစ်မိုဘိုင်းလက်ညက်လေးပြောင်းဆော့ပါလားမိုဘိုင်းလက်ညက်လေးပြောင်းဆော့လိုက်မလားဟာဟိအောင် line ရမကောင်းတော့ဘူးဟိအောင်ချက်ချင်းဘယ်လိုဖြစ်တာ
Drop.
Yeah, that is crazy.
ဟာရဘာဖြစ်သွား2000ခုနှစ်ကိုရောက်သွားတယ်လို့ပဲ
And then poor Shiro, who's been having a great
ကြောင်ကြီး
series,
ဟို
gets
က
caught
မျက်နှာ
on
လေး
the
အရန်
timing.
ပြက်နေပြီ
In with
မျက်
another
နှာအရန်
pass,
ပြက်နေ
Isaac
ပြန်မလာ
aggressive
တော့
against a low by. This is risky.
It's so risky. Headshot sounded out by Domstig. Dirty.
မျက်နှာလေးအရန်ပြက်ပြီးဖိလိုက်တာဟဲ့ဖိလိုက်တာဟာဘာဖြစ်လာတော့
Back into the game, isn't it? There's
ဟို
an
ဆက်
all
တိုက်မင်း PC နဲ့လားမင်းလွှဲလိုက်မလား
နေပဲ
the chance he was going to take it.
မင်းဟာလေးကိုပြောင်းကြည့်လိုက်မယ်ငါတို့တော့လဲနေစောက်တလွဲလှုပ်လွှင့်
အတန်းတော့မပါအောင်လို့ရရမလား
ဘာလို့အတန်မပါအတန်ထဲ့လीကွာကဲ 2v2 ဟာမလီ 1v1
V1 Zontix equipped with a sniper rifle.
ဒီ
How
က
often
လာ
do you
ခ
see
ဏ
that?
လေးအတန်းလို့ဝင် Where is Najat
1v1 1v1 ဟေ့ဇွန်ဒေတာအော်ကြီးနဲ့ reason what you got it professional ကဲဝင်သွားပြီဟုတ်ပြီဗျာအိမ်မှာ plan တာဗျာဟုတ်ကဲ့မိုက်တယ်အဲ့ရော iPad ကိုမှလုံးဝတက်ပတ်တွေရောလုံးဝကျွတ်စိန်စောက်တထေးတွေကြတော့ဟမ် iPad လား MacBook လား
မဘော
MacBook ဟမ်ဂျူကီမှာကြောင်းတက်တာဆိုတော့လေမှန်ပါလေ
For the final frag.
He's hoping that
ဟိုမှာအဲ့လိုမလို့
we'll
န
see
ည်းန
the
ည်းရှော့
short
လိုက်နည်းနည်းရှော့
plant
လိုက်
and assume Goose.
ဟိုနင်းရတဲ့ဖြူလိုက်မှာ
Oh, Goose, that's
တဲ
it.
ဖြုတ်ရှုပ်
Fake. Zontix calls the bluff. Heavy God has no idea. He won't be able to believe this. And now he just has the angle. Heavy God don't have the time. Zontix has played you. Beautiful.
ဆောက်ယူကွာအဲ့ဒါ refresh ချက်နေလိုက် refresh ချက်နေလိုက်အတန်း
Most
လောနေ
clutch where it felt like you.
ဆောက်တလွဲကွာ
နေရာစစ်ခဲ့ပြီသူလည်းရနေတက်လာတဲ့ကိစ္စ
So they know it's either mid to
အေးလေဖြုတ်လိုက်တော့တာမဟုတ်ဘူးလိုက်
keeps on pushing.
Yeah, this is nice. This is what you want to see.
Block smoke perfectly timed.
ဘာလုပ်တာလဲကွာဒီကောင်နေ
It's just calculated gamble. Unorthodox for sure. And all of that
စစ်
for
စိန်ရထုံ
Nord.
ချက်ကအားလုံးမှာ
Now this is going to be one that they feel they've given away. Once Sampaius goes down, if he gets traded, no harm, no foul. But the fact that they lose 2 in that exchange,
ဒီကိုတော့ရှုံး
door now open.
Yeah, you do feel silly when Donk just hits those two and suddenly
နှောစရာကြီးကွာ
runs into such a
ဒီကောင်
forced
ဖြစ်ရင်
fight.
ဖြစ်ပြီရော
Last chance for Halley.
Yeah, so both coaches have expended all tactical timeouts. We'll not see them again until we get to overtime, and that's if we need to get there. On the line for G2. Can't really be said for Spirit. They have 2,900 as the loss bonus into the next, so if they do get the bomb down, it will put them in buy territory. Still brought out double orbs. One on Heavy God, one on Sampaius. But if we reflect on how we got here, they had to give them those facts. So G2 are just operating with
Yeah,
a little
9-9,
more
yeah.
standard round.
ခဏ round အများကြီးပြောင်းလဲသွားမယ်ကိစ္စကွာရှီရို20ကောင်နဲ့
The
ကျွတ်စိန်
exception being Heavy God equipped with the sniper.
Yeah, it makes them less util dependent.
တော့ short ပဲတိုးတာလုံးဝ
Smoke on B. Doesn't look like that's going to be deployed. Zontix is the one dealing with the tunnels push and doesn't have a smoke, so he's going through the motions. No contact, and we're now at the minute mark.
OT နဲ့တော့နိုင်လိုက်တော့ဘာမှတုံနေနဲ့ OT အနေနဲ့နိုင်လိုက်တော့
He returned late through long.
Must get shot for the sniper.
မလာကန်ကြီးကြမှာရွှေ့ပါအောင်မကြည့်
Sampaius, ready, swinging, lob,
ဟုတ်တယ်တကောင်ရပြီ
receives to
no
near.
bad
Break of the
ပြန်
smoke.
ဝင်မလား ဟုတ်တယ်ဆမ်ပါရဲ့အမလီခွေးကောင်းတာတမွန်းတဲ့ဆိုတာဒါမျိုးလုံနေတာဆမ်ပါရဲ့အမလီဟိုဘက်တိုးမပေါက်ဘူး Let's do ဒီကောင်အပိုင်မှလားမသိပါဘူးကွာ
Another body. Magic's just gonna
တ
burrow
မတ်တဲ့ချက်လား
တမန်တဲ့ကြက်ထားတာလုံးဝအိုလာ Let's do မှာတော့တကယ်ပြစ်တယ်အော်ဟိုဘက်ကလောင်းကတိုးလဲမရအောင် short တိုးလဲမရအောင်အေးမှာလုံးဝတိုးမရတဲ့ပြဿနာဖြစ်နေတာ Heavy go အော်ပေးထားသေးတာကဲပစ်ထဲမှာဟိ Your body move to the move Your body move to the groove
He's got 12 kills in the second half already. So he had a slow
Well,
go,
see later,
2
go
kills
on.
in the first half. Him and Hunter very quiet. Hunter's still very quiet, but Sampaias is going on a bit of a tear right now.
ဟန်
It's
တာနှစ်ကော
roughly
င်းနေ
12
မိ
kills
ပြီ
in the second half.
ဟာမလို့လေကွာမင်းကလည်းအင်္ဂိမ်းလီတာဆိုတာဟုတ်လားမှန်ကန်တဲ့ဆုံးဖြတ်ချက်တွေချပေးရင်ည
Right, and you can see he turns both
Ready,
the flash
ready,
grenade
set,
comes in.
go.
There is team play on display to help set him up for this one, and that's onto Donk. So he's
Your
different.
body move
They do save
Move
the
to the
AWP
groove.
and 2 AKs.
Donk. Leg shot catches heavy flag.
Don't now I heavy go on now I
Just unloads his mag through the doors. Sontic's quick progression's lower. Hunter's already deployed a block smoke. It's quite shallow on short.
I feel like they have to take some risks right now on this T side because it's very one-dimensional. They're just going slow, using the U2 and taking the short control.
Right.
They haven't really forced any issues, and obviously we know long.
ဂျီတူက၄အောင်ပြစ်တယ်ဂျီတူက၄အောင်ပြစ်တယ်တကောင်မပြစ်ဘူး Spirit ကကြတော့ ၃အောင်ပြစ်တယ်2ကောင်မပြစ်ဘူးတကောင်ကတော့တော်တော်တိတိတသားကြီးပြစ်ဟုတ်တယ်မင်းလုံးဝဆမ်ပါရဲ့ဆိုလောင်းမှထောက်လိုက် short မှထောက်လိုက်အေးကိုအပိုင်ထောက်တာလားရှုပ်လို့တော့မရအောင်အမနေကလုံးစားအဲ့နေကကွက်တီနေကွက်တီတော်တော်နားလဲနောက်လုံးတော့ရောင်းမလားနောက်တဲ့
Bludgeoned by
မင်းကိုတီးလေးတစ်လုံးလောက်မင်းကိုတီး
One more time. This time.
မင်းကိုတီးလေးတစ်လုံးလောက်ရအောင်မလားမင်းကိုတီးဗျဟုတ်တယ်တော်တော်ဖြစ်နေတာဆမ်ပါရဲ့တော်တော်ဖြစ်နေတာဟုတ်တယ်တော်တော်ဖြစ်နေတာရော
CT side.
Oh shit
Paradise. Sampaias demonstrates. Nice dunk from.
မင်းကိုတီးတစ်လုံးဟုတ်တယ်မင်းကိုတီးနောက်လုံးလောက်ရအောင်မလား
Look at their health.
ဟုတ်တယ်မော်လီလေးနဲ့ကောင်းလိုက်တာဝါကဲ 3v1 နော် 3v1 နော်
Grenades have just.
3v1 နော် 3v1 နော်
ဘာဘာဆွေ
Don't give it
ဘာ
Donk
ဘာ
a
ဆွေ
chance. Sampaias has gone back to long corner.
Baba sweet.
Heavy got to pair.
don't all ဝါ don't all တော့မပြစ်တာဘူးဟုတ်လားအော်တော့မပြစ်တာဘူးငါပြောတာအဲ့ဒါပဲပြီးသွားပြီ G2 ဘလန်ခုနလှုပ်လိုက်သေးလားဘလန်လုံးနိုင်ဖြစ်ပြီနော်ဘလန်တက်တိပဲလို့လားဟုတ်လားဘလန်
Second game we have, which is for semis and
ဘ
quarters.
လန်
ဘလန်ဘာလဲ
မလုပ်နဲ့မလုပ်လိုက်
ဘလန်မလှုပ်လိုက်လို့များလား
Just based on the status of that.
ဘလန်ဘာလို့လားလဲတက်တီဟိအောင်ကြီးယူပြီးတော့ဆမ်ပါရဲ့စီကထပြစ်နေတာတဲ့
You're going to drop onto the
ဟုတ်တယ်
same side.
ရော့အလားစားဟုတ်တယ်အော်တော့အဲ့လိုဖြစ်ရမှာညီကိုရဲ့ဒီတခါတော့ထောက်တဲ့နေရာမှန်နေဗျ
That might not happen. Aurora have been in fine form, but I guess those ramifications aren't known right now, so we'll leave them till later in the piece. But this T
သိလား
side leaves a lot to
စ
be
ပရစ်
done.
ကအဲ့လိုပဲနေဝိုင်းပြန်မလာဘူး
Donk double dig and then an out
အဲ့လိုတာဟာနဲ့ပြီးတော့
tricky clutch to be
Ah.
considered by Zontic
Hey.
against Heavy God.
မကြည့်တာမရဘူးမကြည့်တာလိုအောင်မယ်
Rifles in the
motivation ပေးတဲ့ကဏ္ဍမှာ
game. G2, they are just 2 rounds away from the semi-finals.
အင်ဂျီဆိုပြစ်စရာမလိုညီကိုရဲ့ motivation ပေးရတာဟုတ်လား hand out show
Done. Just yet near again. This time chipped away at down to
Body
85.
move
The nades from G2 have
to
just
the
missed
roof.
sound.
อื
Usual
ม
angle adopted by Sampaias. It's somewhat of a committed angle,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, and he's sticking in for this. He's got support.
ဟေး hand out flash
Ooh, misses his shot.
အရင်ကတ်သွားပြီတွားပြီဟိအောင်ကြီး
Two.
တွားပြီဟိအောင်ကြီး
Follow up, but there it is.
nice
Mouse
not bad တန်နေ
He's ready for the swing of Shiro.
nice တန်သေးတယ်တော်တော်တန်သေးတယ်
Door.
Another
on the other side of that smoke. Tania
Yeah,
coming
very
in.
loud.
ယောလောဝိုင်းလေ
He could have the
Mingo
drop
di
on.
dalo.
He does. Ooh,
Eh,
needs to
eh,
save.
eh, pila yare.
Stabilize the burst, confirms Malb still there, present. Zontic
ကြောက်မတကောင်လောင်းမတကောင်ဟေးဟိုကောင်ကဘယ်ကမလာသေးဘူးလား
You're waiting for his
ဟိုကောင် LD မှာဆမ်ပါရဲ့ဆိုတာ
It's coming.
ပေါ်လေးမော့ကြည့်လိုက်
Zontic remains hidden in sight. On the fade, he's coming swinging on through to the end. Heavy God's in the clutch. They might
So quick
overlook
to
him. The
this.
time
Heavy God,
is
yeah. Oh,
quick
yeah,
effects.
yeah.
Heavy got a golden opportunity to
Unbelievable.
smoke in his way.
ဟဲ့ဂိမ်းလဲလိုက်တာဂိမ်းလဲလိုက်တာ
He wants up, hits him with the smoke and will spam him down. Just
ခဲကောင်ဟဲ့
ဂိမ်းလဲလိုက်တာတဲ့တကယ်ကောင်ဝါ
Comes up and equalizes.
ဟာငါလို့မ
One round and it's all
Ha.
could be. I mean, not easy to
အဲ့တော့
replicate.
ဒီကဆောင်ရကြဟမ်
Let's do
အင်ဖို
that.
လေးကုန်ရနေတယ်
It's another
အဲ့ကောင် rotation ကြီးကဘာလို့စောင့်နေရလဲမသိဘူးကွာတကယ်ကွာ heavy ကွာတော့တော်တော်ပုတ်ပါရော G2 မှာပုတ်ဆုံးမယ်အဲ့အော်ကြီးလွဲသွားတာကွာအဲ့အော်ကြီးလွဲသွားတာအဲ့မှာတကောင်ကကြာသွား
Yeah, not only does he swap to the gun,
Hmm.
also the smoke comes in and hits
ဂန်းလေးတာတဲ့
him
ဖင်
down
သာ
again.
ချသွားတော့မင်း
Money truly in trouble for G2 now.
Yeah,
They lose
gotta
this,
win
we're
this one.
tied up, and
ဘီယူလာတော့မယ်ဘီယူလာတော့မယ်ဘီယူလာ
regulation.
တော့မယ် heavy ကို
And it is a B test.
ဟုတ်တယ်ဟုတ်တယ်ဟုတ်တယ်ဟုတ်တယ်ဟုတ်လေမဟုတ်လေဘာပြစ်မှာတစ်ခုခုပြစ်လိုက်တော့လေ
Still heavy god, struggling, controlling the spray for
အော်တကောင်မင်းရတယ်ကွာ
needs output. He knows he's got to.
ဟုတ်တယ်လေအေးသွားပြီ
Down to his knees by Zontics on the entry. Hunter
အိုဒီခိုးထဲတဲ့ကောင်ရှိသေးတာ
Bleak going for the boost, hoping some
စိတ်လိုက်တော့ဟဲ့အောင်အေးမရတော့
going to use the rifle instead. Hunter hasn't got anything to report. Zontics has
နှမျောစရာကြီးကွာပြီးနေတဲ့ကိစ္စကို
Hold on,
ပွဲရ
please. Don't lose everything here.
I think he might be onto something. Yes, Sampais is already backing away. Magix has got the backstab.
တင်ခံပြီ
Malbs, you won't be
နောက်
bringing
ကြီးကိုအဲ့လိုကြီးဆုပ်လာတာ
Hunter might not be bringing his M4 through. Just
ဟဲ့
a messy spray from Shearer.
See you later.
Does mean he will.
It's still going to be tough
Yeah,
right
full
now.
man,
Manchester City to cut him
man,
off as he exits through mid
damage
doors.
Okay, so CT's the only option. Ooh, slipped off.
Hậu sâu gì cam ba là bị mà quá.
Magix's hunt cut short.
Wouldn't mind them running that again, right? Now the money is in the mud. We have this saved AWP, Hunter with 2.2. Fortunately, with the kill bonus that's been injected last second, Sampai's can drop an M4. Remember, neither coach has a timeout. You
用
just
過
sit
heavy
there
個
and
နှစ်ကောင်
look
ရ
at
嘛
players
flash
away.
飛တာကွက်တီ我講嚟摩利
And
要
it looks
摩
like
利要
the
清
second
衰
is
呢
on the way out. Takes a while for the extinguish. So if Zontix goes down, that's probably round, but he's able to stay alive and even find the second.
ကောင်းနေရ
So under a lot of pressure on B. Drop an M4, they can get up to 2 M4s.
ရုပ်ကြီးလေးရှိုး
One being saved out of Famas, yeah.
Corner smoke and flashes. Malb says long clear.
good diva.
This point is
fucking leave my life is a movie director but Tarantino Shawty is a band and Nina Wait, no. Sampire ဆိုဒီလား Sampire ဆိုဒီလားနာမည်တစ်လုံး
Just nailed.
နာမည်တစ်လုံးမြန်မြန်ဝင်ဟိုဘက်ကထောက်ပေးပါအောင်ဟိုဘက်ကမထောက်ပေးတော့ဘူးလားမော်လီတွေစားနေရပြီဟုတ်တယ်
Warning shot.
ဟုတ်တယ်အမလီလီဟုတ်တယ်ဟုတ်တယ်ဟုတ်တယ်
G2 have managed to repel the initial test.
Wait, no. တော့ရလာရောင်တန်တယ် entry ကောင်းလေး entry ကောင်းလေး
Heard a resmoke B at a moment's notice, but
ပြောမှာ
that one's not
မော်
going
လီ
to
စမုတ်တဲ့ရောက်သွား
They still want to walk out for the mid to B, or do they want to group up with Tanir on
ပြီ
short?
but Eva
Smokes.
my life is a movie director but Tarantino Shawty is
He's
a
got 20 kills.
band
He's already tracked down Shearer. Had an amazing
Eh,
first half.
eh,
Shearer
eh, short အများကြီးဝင်လာရော
second half.
အေး short တယောက်အေးတယောက်လောက်အောင်အေးတယောက်လောက်အောင်အေးတယောက်လောက်အောင် flash
Matches output with one.
ဟိုးအဲ့ဒါကြီးကတော့ကောင်းလုံးတယ်ကွာသွားပြီအေးကြီးကပောက်သွားပြီစိုက်တဲ့ရောက်သွားပြီစိုက်တဲ့ရောက်သွားပြီ
Just hearing all of this.
စိုက်တဲ့ရောက်သွားပြီ
Got overlooked as he advances further from the
fuck,
elevator
fuck,
setup
fuck,
with a
fuck,
HG
fuck,
and a
fuck,
look
fuck,
towards the ramp.
စမ်းမရ position ကြီးကအရင်တည်နေတာကွာ
Yeah, oh, panicked.
Eh?
Messi still does manage to remove one. He's got a lot more to do. Can't handle it.
သွားပြီ
Shiro
မရတော့ဘူးမရတော့ပါဘူးပါဘူးမရဘူးကဲ OT 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 OT
And Tanir is the man who comes in.
ကဲခုဆိုရင်တော့တင်ကိုယ်နဲ့ OT ရမယ့်ချိန်လေးကိုရောက်ရှိလို့လာခဲ့တာပဲဖြစ်တယ်ခင်ဗျာ
This is the round
ကျွန်တော်တို့ရဲ့ OT ကန်တာလေးမှာတော့ဘာတွေဘယ်လိုများဖြစ်သွားမလဲ
under pressure from Tanir.
OT 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 ဟာရပေါက်တယ်ဟန်တာပေါက်တယ်
He's been a carry for them throughout earlier matches in this tournament. Trying to make a play straight into lower. They're going to crunch upper tunnels.
ညဘာဖြစ်သွားလဲဩ
Zontics playing it passive.
ကြော်ညာကန်နာလေးရလဲ
Right
တစ်
on
ဖြ
middle
တ်
as well.
Sampai's perfect range from 5-7, and he's nailed the headshot necessary. There's Hunter, an important chip in. Trying to run for the hills, trying to get out of there. Donk controls the spray.
ဩတော့နှစ်ကောင်တော့ဩ
Apart, G2
ဩ
trying to hold
2v2
on.
ရေ
Found the bomb.
Yeah, but only one Heavy God can save him.
ကဲဝမ်းပြီheavy ကောပဲကျန်တော့တာသွားပြီ
Spotted lower. How does he react?
Wow.
They just need to win this 1v2, and it is game. Semi-final secured.
Wow.
Hard work.
တော့အလဲမှာ3ကောင်တော့ပြစ်ခွဲပလိုက်တာဗျာ
The option is to let them have the bomb eventually. Hope that they take sweet time.
Yeah, but even if they grab it at that point, you're still going to have to head through.
ဟုတ်တယ် heavy ကညံကောင်းသွားရင်အလဲကနေပြန်ပတ်တာအဲ့ဒါတော့တော်တော်ကောင်းတယ်ဒီ
Finish B, that's going to be his best bet in this current outlet situation. Oh, is he now? 28 seconds.
heavy ကောပဲကျန်တာဟဲ့အောင်
Bomb,
heavy
and
ကောကြီး
now they're away.
မင်းအခုနိုင်သွားရင်တော့ငါမင်းကိုမကစ်ဖို့ပြောပေးမယ်
How are you meant to win this?
I know, let you net down in my arm now.
If you jump up short, there might be a gun scuttled around there. You know exactly what's happening.
လက်ရင်းနဲ့
now.
ဒါနဲ့အိမ်ကောင်းလုံးဝယ်လို့ရတယ်မင်း
Molly smokes. Bomb will go down. And he's just going to go through CT with the MP9.
It looks so good for Spirit. This looks impossible for Heavy God. The one thing he's got is the element of surprise, and that smoke can actually lend to
Oh.
his angle of
Oh.
approach.
အိုးဟောရတတ်မှရမှာပါကစ်ကလည်းမပါဘူး shit စောက်ပြဿနာ
Dog's not looking. Finds the first in the clutch. He reads it.
Oh my god Oh my god Oh my god Oh my god ဟေးအောင်ခုနက73.5ဟေးအောင်73.5ကို9000ထည့်လိုက်တာ come on G2 73.5ကို9000ထည့်လိုက်တာ come on
ကာလိုက်တော့မလားကာလိုက်တော့
G2 မဟုတ်လေမင်းဘလို့ကာမှာတော့73.5ကို
အာမင်းချီလူးနိုင်ထည့်ကြမှာလား
အေးလေဟုတ်တယ်
အဲ့လိုမျိုးခုနသိန်းရမှာလေနိုင်
ဟိုအဲ့လိုလေဟုတ်တယ်နော်
They must feel like
ဟို
a
မှာ
victory.
3ကို3သိန်းတော့ထည့်လိုက်
That's a 1 in 100 clutch. That is out of this.
အဲ့လိုထည့်လို့မရတော့ဘူးတင်နေ
All right,
လို့
O2,
ရ
go
လိုက်ကာ
again.
လို့ရတာပါ
No time to stop, no time to take
Eh?
your breath.
စိတ်ရထင်းတိုင်းလှုပ်လိုက်တာဖြုတ်သွားတယ်
12 and a half K. Spring to life. Look at this surging straight
အာ
to
ကောင်းလိုက်တာဟေးအောင် heavy ကို
ဖြစ်နိုင်တဲ့ဟာရောဟောလိုက်ရ
အာ73.4လို့73.4ဒါပဲဟုတ်တယ်ဟိုဘက်ကစိတ်တက်ဒီပြပြောင်းသွားပြီ
24 rounds of play, but here in 2050 finds an opening
သူ
onto
စမောင်းနဲ့သူတို့တိုင်ပတ်သွားတာ
frustrations
ကြီး
get the better of him
စ
there.
မုံ
Just
လုံးနဲ့
thinking,
ဒ
I'll
စ်လေ
make
ပါ
the move.
ဘယ်ကိုကြည့်လို့ကြည့်ရမှာမသိဘူးကြောင်ပြောက်သွား
You get yourself 4. The next set of play and starting off with another opening death. Starting to become a recurring theme for Dom.
calculated risk.
ဟေးအောင်
into
G2
mid.
ကတော့လုံးဝ Monday ကိုထိတ်ဆုံးမယ်
The block smoke mid.
But they're heavy A with 4 right now.
နည်းနည်းလေးပဲစောင့်ကြ
Did he spot him? Wow, Hunter nearly finished
အော်
off.
တေးသွားမှာကွာပြန်ပြစ်တာရတယ်သွေးတစ်စက်တယ်
And a whole lot of work to do, and he's double kill.
အော်နောက်ကပြန်ပေးတယ်ရ 2v3 3v3 fine နေတယ်ဟာဟေးအောင်ချီရိုကြီးကလွန်နေကွာအဲ့ဒါကြီးရအဲနောက်ကပြက်သွားပြီ nice
One at the back of his head, and it's Sontics in the clutch.
ပုံနေပေးပါပုံနေပေးပါ သင်ရတော့
Oh no, doesn't have the bullets. One bullet left in
nice G2 come onဟေးအောင်G2 73သာG2
To listen.
3.0 မှာ2ဟိုပါပါတယ်2သိန်းထိန်ရှဲ့တယ်13.5မှာ9000ထိန်ရှဲ့တယ်ကိုဟိုလာတယ်လို့ပဲစီတီးပါ
ဒီကဲနေဆိုတော့တော့ဘယ်မှာစိတ်ကြည့်နေလဲ
At
that point,
We know. We know.
like G2 are the ones who had them done in regulation.
Ah, yeah,
ဒီ
man.
က
Blame
တော့မဖြစ်နိုင်တာ
Tough
ကြီး
patch of
ကွာ
rounds, the finances brittle, lost bonus at the bottom of the barrel, and a heavy god 1v2 from the heavens to put us into OT.
မင်းနဲ့ဆရာကြီးကလဲဘာလာလောက်တာလဲ
This is the reset. This is where you likely see Spirit just go back
ဒီမှာ
into
3 round ပြည့်ယူလိုက်ကွာဒီမှာ1 round ပဲယူဟုတ်လားဟေး
a B pop.
တော့တော့တာနေကြည့်
That's a direct start.
3 round တာနဲ့ကြည့်တော့ကတော်တော်စိတ်ပြက်လက်ပြက်ဖြစ်နေ
Hope the orb catches one on the jump spot. Flash
Sick.
swing.
Here they
အော်
come.
မရဘူးရမယ်
Mantis, ready to this. Touch
မော်လီကောင်းတယ်မော်လီကောင်းတယ်
him. Nice find from Donk. Gets the entry. Just heavy got to find it. It's
အော်မရဘူးေဝင်တိုးလာပြီတော့2ကောင်ရလိုက်တာကဲ 3v4 ဗျ
this time out.
Give this one a go. No doubt about it. You got money for the next.
မော်လီစမုတ်ခွဲတာစမုတ်ကမကွဲဘူး
Smoke break. Shiro, does his barrel poke out? I don't think he spotted him.
မရှိဘူး
Now Thompson.
မလွယ်ဘူး retake B retake ကတားခတ်တယ်ပေးရင်လည်းပေးလိုက်ပါတော့
Find a bit more damage. It does connect onto
တော့
Dom.
တော်လိုးနေတော့အဲ့နှိမ့်နဲ့တေသွားရင်တော့ဖြစ်နိုင်သေးတယ် B retake ကတော့မလွယ်ဘူးပန်းကုန်မဲ့ဆိုတော့မရတော့
This double break set up. The Orpa happy to punish. They try and smoke him out. And he will manage to find impact. Is that the little 1-2?
Yeah.
Malms have removed the bodies.
ချိန်မရှိတော့
The
ဘူး
entries and Dom
ချိန်မရှိတော့
closes
ဘူး
as
တော့
well.
၄កောင်နဲ့ဟျောင်း
Into the B
တော့ပြန်ထလာပြီနော်တော့ပြန်ထလာပြီ
It looks like the B defense was somewhat ready for the last tick, right? They dropped that shallow incendiary on the way out. There was also the flash. It just was the timings that went against them
G2
there. And
come on
Dom
guys
happened.
G2
Right, so there's the incendiary just
G2
forcing through it.
First bullet.
Yeah, just deleting Mattis
Not
right there,
here,
and they're just pathing the Marauder on towards
နှစ်
the
သိန်း
B bomb
9000
side.
ထည့်ထားတာဆိုတော့
Good attempt.
15သိန်းရမှာနည်းနည်းတော့ကာလို့ရတယ်ကွာ15သိန်းတော့ရအောင်
ရတယ်ခဏလေး9သိန်းလောက်ကလာ
Who's going to walk away to lead before we swap sides? Shiro's AWP posted long, and there you go. Shiro has been a non-issue for G2 in this second half. And now he's found an opener.
Sampayas is trying to find a response. The flash was diligent though. Confirms there was an AWP up mid. Matt is sticking around hoping they try and swing to punish the retreat. He's gonna get it. He's gonna get a fight. Yeah, Magic's caught off.
အောင်ရတယ်
Love to see G2 keeping that aggressive philosophy. Even into an intense overtime affair.
So full reroute right now, leaving upper tunnels all the way back to long. They're looking just to finish through long, and they've got plenty of smokes to be able to do so, right? Do they want to throw one out? Treat it like a double pump, bait that CTU to hope somebody swings.
Where's that fourth man? Two smoke breaks and nothing to report.
Pies has another nade.
Number 3 could be right on the money. Tanir gets the bomb across unspotted. Now a util exchange. Trying to pick up the pace. Spirit are across. Tanir does find
Handa မတွေ့ဘူးလား
to Mattis.
ဟောဟန်တာအေး
Shiro Orb, but Donk gets
အော်
armored.
ဟန်တာမရတော့ဘူး
He's down. Hunter's
နေ
gone.
လိုက်အောင်ဆရာကြီး
Looking to leave with the lead. Our Spirit
ဟန်
on
တာ
this
မရ
team
တော့ဘူး
side of overtime. Double orb retake.
off နှစ်လက်နဲ့ဟော double off နဲ့တော့တကောင်းမှမရဘူးဆိုတော့မဖြစ်နိုင်တော့
was cool. This would be equally as ridiculous. And they've spotted him out on the short side as well. Give it everything it's worth. First found onto Donk and bait the shot. Hope the rifle misses his. Not going to happen.
မရတော့ဘူး
So 14.
ကဲပြန်ကမ်းမယ်ပြန်ကမ်းမယ်ပြန်ကမ်းမယ်ပြန်ကမ်းမယ်ပြန်ကမ်းမယ် come on come on
Okay,
come on
well,
come on
that's all it took. The boss man to be able to get back on the mic. I think it was.
ဘီကိုလူလဲလိုက်ပါလားကွာ
Timeout, right? Just to
Heavy
settle it
goal
down and
ကြီး
have
อ่ะ
the
ဝင်တိုင်း
back
ပေါက်
end.
တာ
This
ဒီ
is
ကိစ္စ
good. Shiro finding this opener. Both AWPers in this map have been a pleasure to watch. Sampayas on the CT side came to life. That's where Shiro did his best.
ဟုတ်တယ်လက်နေတယ်
Gets back on that side of the server. Just 2 rounds now for
လက်နေ
Spirit.
တော့ထစ်အတန်းနဲ့ယုံနဲ့ကွဲနေ
ကျွန်တော်ဒီမှာမကွဲဘူးစကွန်ရှင်းတာပဲ
ဒီမှာတော့ကွဲနေ
Hunter's really quick to the short side. He's actually taken that space almost immediately. Like, no fear. He's just walking. All the way up, and no one's going to spot him. He might catch them off guard here. He's just so quick on it. Oh!
အာဟန်တာကြီးကတော်တော်ကြီးချုပ်နေတာကွာ
He's going to be kicking
ဝက်
himself,
နေတာ
right?
ကြည့်အောင်
He has called his own hand there, and the fact that he hasn't been able to do any damage. Hunter's not hitting straight this time round. Now he has to try and pull the strings from the grave. His team in a 4v5, and he knows that was an
ဒီကောင်တော့
opportunity.
ရ
to
မှ
give
ရ
them
မယ်
a-
ဟန်တာ
a
info
free
သွား
win
ယူ
in,
တာ
so
စမ်ပါရဲ့25ကောင်နဲ့ဒီပွဲ
Can his teammates bail him out? Still picking the right side, it seems, if they do.
ဒီမှာတကောင်မရှိရနော်အဲ့တကောင်ရသွားရင် site ကရပြီနော်
Place
ပြောပြတာ
to lock them down.
စမ်ပါရဲ့ကမင်းမှာကြံခဲ့မင်းက cross ရဲ့ကောင်ထောက်ဟုတ်လား
And if it had started, would Hunter have seen him?
အဲ့ဆောင်းပွဲနဲ့မို့အိပ်ပြီးတယ်ဒီအချိန်ကြီးကိုနေနေသေးတာဟမ်ဆောင်းပွဲရှိတာတော်တယ်
Damage. Tanir throws it from the ramp side and actually vacates.
The biggest issue right now is that this
yeah,
B
pretty
setup,
much.
right, they've been able to get
Yeah,
Shiro
yeah.
back plat, and the riflers are dealing with mid to B, and they're clearing it. There's 30 seconds, you know it has to be A.
ကဲဝင်ပြီ
Tanir's going to hope to catch one on the cross.
လောင်းပါအေးလောင်းပါနှစ်ကောင်လောင်းပါနှစ်ကောင်နော်
Gonna actually mantle
CT မှာ
up
တစ်ကောင်
the
CT မှာ
smoke
တစ်ကောင်
now.
down position ကတော်တော်အန်နေများတယ်ကတိုးလေးပဲ plan သွားပြီ
Who plays first though?
တော့ရှိသေးတယ်နော်ဟောလောင်းဘလူးကြီးဆွင်းတာလေကွာ
Jump up, but Donk's
ပုံပြစ်ခံရတာဟဲ့အောင်ကြီး
Sampayas, one hell of a clutch much available to him. The 1v5 seems like it's a bit of an impossible task. They're surely going to be getting onto that bomb. Zontix is tucked, ready to jump up and punish next time he pulls the trigger. Shiro locking the door. Missed shot.
Oh shit.
Running out of chances. So
Yeah, I know.
15 first found for Spirit.
Okay, one more of those needed, and that was Hunter taking
မျော
a
လ
bit
င်း
of a
ချက်
chance.
တွေမေးလိုက်ပါ
What's the
န
sword
န
version?
န
Bay
န
Knight?
ကဲတပည့် OD
Two straight needed. Had a double OT.
တပည့် OD တပည့် OD တပည့် OD လောက်ပါအောင်ဟီဟာဟာဟီဟာ အဘိနာ
Late in regulation,
Absolutely.
coming out short and bopping some towards ramp when he had that 8K.
အာအန်တော့ပလိန်ပြရတော့ဝစ်နေတယ်ဝါ စိတ်ညစ်တယ်
Regulation, the G2, they're happy to
Oh.
call off on no AWP starting mid. We saw them in one of those early rounds just walk down for a mid to be an erupt here. Hunter's
အကြက်နေတော့ခုထိမရသေးဘူးကိုဆိုင်လိုက်လာလို့ကြည်တယ်တဲ့အားချောင်းနော်ခုချိန်ကြီးမရရင်တော့ ညငါတို့တော့လည်းဒီချိန်ကြီးကြက်တာပါငါတို့မနက်3နာရီကြီးကြက်တယ်ပြီးသွားရင်6နာရီလောက်ဆိုသွားဖြည့်တနေ့3နာရီပဲအိတ်တယ်ဝေးတင်တော့ပြောပါတယ်
They don't have great long
One subject,
spawns
one
either.
night.
So
ညလုံးကြက်ရတာမလီတဘာသာတရက်ဆိုတော့တရက်တဘာသာဆိုတော့မလီ
something
တဲမယ်
boosted.
Nothing to report.
G2
Not holding for this smoke break either.
G2
Could be exposed.
G2
Oh,
အော်နောက်ကနေဟောရှူဝါကောင်းလိုက်တဲ့နေကြီး
completely pantsism. They were not prepared.
ကဲရန်ကောင်းပါတယ်ဒီလောက်ပါပဲအော် that နေကွာ that နေ give me cancer
He's been finding impact throughout this series, but he's going to have to find a way to claw back an opening. Hunt up. Quiet game on Dust 2.
တော့ပေါင်ဟီဟာလေးတဲ့ဟီဟာဟာဟာ
It could make the difference.
တော့ကနေကြီးကကောင်းတယ်ကွာ one subject one night ရကျန်းတာပေါ့နော်တက္ကသိုလ်တွေကဒီလိုပဲဖြေရတာလေ one subject one night
Platinum Shiro.
This looks impossible. There's still nades on
Okay.
players on B. Right, you got Zontix playing backside for
one
info.
subject one night
Tilted towards Carl.
final year ဒီအဲ့လိုပဲပွဲရအောင်မြန်မာပညာရေးစနစ်ကဘယ်တော့ကောင်းလဲ
Right now, map number 3.
one subject one night 4နှစ်ကြက်တာတနေ့တန်း4နှစ်စလုံးအောင်တယ်ဆိုတော့ချစ်စိကိုပဲညံကောင်းသွားတာများလား ကိုပဲညံကောင်းသွားတာများလား
Tunnels.
Gonna throw this nade at the perfect timing as well. Donk's there. Donk's dead. That's the Mattis entry. If he could just find one more.
အိုးစိတ်ထဲရောက်သွားသေးတယ်ရောက်ရင်စိတ်ထဲရောက်သွားသေးတယ်ရောက်ရင်
Possible rounds.
စိတ်ထဲရောက်သွားသေးတယ်ရောက်ရင်ဟန်တာ6កောင်းနဲ့အဲ့ဒါပြောတာမင်းကျန်တဲ့ကောင်တွေကတော့စူးစမ်းရှာပါတယ်
Doesn't have the vision.
ဟော heavy go ရဲတွားပြီအေးမရတော့ကြီး
Spirit made to work. Blood, sweat, and tears.
ကဲကောင်းတဲ့ပွဲလေးတစ်ပွဲပါ
Even extra rounds.
ခေကောင်းတဲ့ OT လေးပါကွာ
အဲကောင်းတဲ့ OD လေးရောကွာ OD ကောင်လေးကတော့ကတိုးလေးကွာ OD ကောင်လေးနောက်ဝက်ပါလဲကွာ
ဟွာ
အာငါတို့မျောလင်းချက်ဒီကွာ1.3 1.73မပေါ့73.1အာလားနောက်ဝက်ရှိသေးရ
ဆက်ကြည့်လိုက်မှာ
အာ
ကြည့်လိုက်ပါ
Falcon မောက်ကြီးရတာမကြည့်ချင်ဘူးအဲ့ဒါ Vitality Aurora ကွာပြစ်နေပြီ Vitality Aurora ခဏနေအောင်ကွာရပြီလားမသိဘူး Vitality Aurora တဲ့
Fight for it and Woxic, he does get two on a Tech 9.
Yeah, I'm surprised how long it took.
Aurora တပွဲတော့ကြိုက်တယ် Aurora တပွဲတော့ကြိုက်တယ်
Activate
Rough
Nesbitt
chill
on
out,
the corner.
away.
Dropped.
Actually giving it up, backing away.
Yeah, don't want to risk the AWP. So well done from Aurora. I mean, look, you get it off the mistake of Apex, right? Sticking around a little bit
Aurora
too
the
long.
boy chied
Fusion
in.
pulls a nade out as well. Gave up his position.
Aurora
tries to
တ
come
ပွဲ
back
ကြိုက်
to
တယ်
it when
နောက်
he
တစ်
didn't
ပွဲ
have
က
it.
နောက်တစ်ပွဲကဘာဖြစ်လဲ
Kinda just
နောက်
goes
တစ်
front
ပွဲ
there
က
for Apex.
နောက်တစ်ပွဲ Falcon Mouse
Two players go down with a bomb.
Falcon Mouse Mouse ကကောင်းနေရလား
အာကောင်းတာပေါ့ကိုချမ်းတယ်မနက်က face လှုပ်လို့တော့မရအောင်
အာ face ကစောက်ဘောလေကွာလီ face ဆိုနိုင်တာတော့ဘလို့စင်းနဲ့ထည့်လို့ရမယ်မ Aurora တော့မနိုင် Falcon ဘလို့နိုင်မလဲ
ဟော face ကောကလည်းစောက်တယ်လို့
မင်းစောက်တလွဲနှစ်သိန်းဟို Falcon Mouse ကတော့ Mouse ကတပွဲနိုင်တော့လား
အဲ့လိုမပြောနဲ့လေ Falcon လည်း Aurora မနိုင်ဘူးလေ Mount လည်းမနိုင်ဘူးလေတူပဲလေနှစ်သိန်းလုံးစော့ပြီးပြီ
ဟမ်
ဝမ်းရဖိုင်တယ်ဒီကနှစ်ဆနီးနီးပဲနေ
Fidelity မကြိုက်ဘူး Fidelity မကြိုက် Aura တပွဲတော့ကြိုက်တယ်မောက်သာ Falcon နိုင်မှာအေးကွာတပွဲတော့နိုင်တော့ပါတယ် Falcon ကလည်းစုပ်နေတာဆိုတော့တွားကွာမသိတော့ဟုတ်ဆက်တာဟေးကဲရင်ခုန်ကြည့်ကြအောင်ရော Aura တပွဲနိုင်တော့ကြိုက်တယ်အနိုင်ကြီးတော့မကြိုက်ဆိုတော့ Aura တပွဲနိုင်mouse တပွဲနိုင်ကြိုက်တယ်ဟုတ်လေဝင်လိုက်တော့မလား
အိုးကောင်းလိုက်တယ်ဟဲ့အောင်ကြီး
အော်တွေ့လား Aura လုံမှာမင်း Vitality ကလုံခံရအောင်မယ်Oh, even is close like. Eh. Ha?
ကိုကြီးဒီမှာကျွန်တော်မြင်ပြီးမှအကုန်လုံးကိုရှမ်းအတန်ထွက်နေတာတခုခုတော့မားနေခါလေခါလေ
ကြားတယ်ငါမှပဲသွားကြည့်ကောင်းပါရဲ့
ကြည့်လိုက်တော့တော်တော်လေးလာကြည့်လိုက်မယ်ဟလား
Oh, even already close မင်းကဆောက်ဘောလုံးနေပြီပွဲစားတော့မှမလို့ပိတ်နေလားမသိဘူး
အကြည့်ကြကုန်ပြီကွာ
ဟုတ်တယ် even is closed ရှူတော့ပေါက်လာအောင်ကွာ
And direct towards the site.
ကျွန်တော်မဝမ်း Aura ဝင်းအောင်ကြိုက်တယ်
And only one player here in the form of Rops. But I say only. And I mean it
Only.
because he's just been wrecked.
Well, he's not alone anymore. If that, well, actually kind of is. He's the only one dead. Yeah, he is. Flamesy, Molotov comes in. The namesake falls back, goes down, but Apex with the trade, and Zywoo's arrived to cause some chaos. And boy, is he double kill inside the site.
Yeah, Cataclysm. Oh my goodness, he's got another one. Okay, Zywoo, he got the AWP out, spotted the head there of Zentaris. He just rips him, gets onto the defuse, and Zywoo, I mean, there's a reason they call him the game, Jason. It's just little moments like that when you're like, okay, we're actually doing really well. He just comes and takes it away from you.
Yeah, it's all feeling good. We got the entry, clean, nice and easy. We got the bomb planted as well. We got some good. Oh no, we don't. No, they're all gone. What a round from Zywoo. Swinging in to recover the A bomb site. Aurora now 2 rounds back at 6-4.
Hey, Zywoo doesn't look uncomfortable in Ancient, just saying.
I haven't seen too many games where Zywoo looks uncomfortable.
Nope.
Especially not in recent memory. Maybe early on. Can't really remember.
Hey, Rops has pulled out the secondary AWP.
Oh, we like that. He's like, all right, I've had enough.
I don't want to be caught with an AK.
You come at me like that ever again? I dare you.
Yeah. Just retaking with an AWP. Making it look so
အဲ့လိုနေ
easy.
ရလည်းမတည်
It helps. I mean, look, he's got a lot of teammates going in with him and fighting as well, so it helps that you have a lot of people creating chaos at a lot of different points, so the AWP gets some time to work with.
ဟာရဲရင်နိုင်ယွမ်320 item ဝယ်ပလိုက်မင်းဟုတ်လားကျေးဇူးပါ
2 rounds
ပြော
left
ပါ
in his
စစ်
half.
ဖိုးတဲ့
Yeah မဝမ်း Aura ကြိုက်တယ်
A couple of different looks from this Aurora team. It's well, it's a beautiful look though, straight down onto Flames at the elbows. Zentaris firing over from B lane.
Yeah, I don't think Flamesy expected that gap to be around the edge of the smoke. Zantares was able to work himself
ကို
into
တဲ့
a very
နေ
nice
ကိုတဲ့
peak.
နေရလေ
Aura တပွဲ mouse တပွဲလေ
As he ends up
ခဏနေကွာ33လေးသွားဆော်လာအောင်မယ်ဟုတ်လားဟိုစာရမေးပါ
Take cover.
what you got itခင်ရသူတူကိုမေကို
Eyes in the prize.
I'll manage. Prepare for a mission.
Oh, fuck that.
Lightning. Strike. Storm is coming. Show me what you can do. Feel better. Your turn to shine.
I've lived through worse.
You guys are in the group. I know what to do. I mean,
Ready to evade. Show me what you can do. Here you go. Your time to shine. It's not
လက်ဆော့ခိုင်းလေဆော့ရ
ready to evade. Let me flow. Show me what you can do.
ချခိုင်းလိုက်လေမချဘူးမချ
Great. Careful, Vincent. Careful now.
Demon. Cái con nào mới đi gì vậy à? A4 တဲ့ဟာရအောင် Aurora ဘယ်လိုဖြစ်တာလဲ A4 တဲ့အာအိုက်စားတယ်ကွာအာသူကတဲ့နဲ့သူကလေးလဲချတာကြီးရတာမဟုတ်သေးပါဘူးကွာ ဖိုက်စားတယ်
Vitality versus Aurora here on Ancient. The stakes of this game is semifinals at the Intel Extreme Masters Krakow 2026. Currently, Vitality showing their class and in a really comfortable spot right now versus Aurora.
Yeah, very comfortable spot. I mean, it obviously helps Vitality, while not experienced on the map. This team is just going to play so well together, great comms, and then you have a ZywOo, which is a huge benefit in a situation like this.
Now, the scoreline is 8-4. Aurora won the first 3 rounds of the game. So outside of that, they won a single round, Jason.
Yeah, obviously 8-1 run to close out that first half. It's not going to have anyone on Aurora feeling super happy or positive and just getting destroyed. Even when they take over bomb sites, still being retook by Vitality. So let's see how this second half starts. CT side for Aurora, stacked towards the B bomb site. Wrong side of the map, as it looks like we're going to be finishing over towards A.
Yeah, so that cross smoke comes out.
Soulfly would need like a double or triple kill to scare them away.
And he's already on 9 HP. So yeah, rough here for Soulfly. He's done well to get. Oh my God! Okay, he's got a double. He got a double. Mokedi got the other when the bomb is dropped. Okay, it didn't look like it was gonna happen, but somehow, some way, on 9 HP, getting 2 kills out of it. Then Mokedi coming in as well to get involved. And Aurora will win this pistol. That's insane. Great work from Soulfly and Zantara sending a couple shots back. Yep, Soulfly is like, okay, I somehow pulled that off.
I feel like he had no business doing that after getting gushed immediately. The fact he actually grabs a double. What a sequence. Pop. And then on the other side we go. Almost even a chance on the third, but those 2 kill by the time for that third player to shift over, drop the bomb in Donut, and round's done. So both pistols now for Aurora.
Aurora တကယ်ကြီးကောင်းနေဖောင်းကြီးရ
MP7 here for Walksick, an MP9 for Madger. So those are the 2 SMGs in play. Everybody else has a premium M4 in hand. So they just want no messing around, no funny business. Aurora need to get going here. So that's both pistol rounds collected here for Aurora.
I mean, yeah, coming into this, if that's how you would have drawn it up, right? Both pistols. Now you just need the second round conversion, which you're likely to get against Glocks and a P250 on ROPS and Apex. That'll be a third round buy for the Vitality attack. They're looking to milk some extra utility out of the Aurora defense. Have them chuck a few more smokes to delay things before they commit and eventually end up losing the round before moving on to the gun rounds.
Well, first victim, ZywOo in the MP7. Getty his turn to get a nice lineup. You always enjoy farming those ecos. And Zantares comes in for the final kill. So the gap now 2 rounds. Trying to remain positive for Aurora.
Well, trying to remain positive, like, you know, the best way to do that is to get something positive going. You know, if Soulfly is one of those guys who got something going in the pistol round to make you feel happy, to get you started in the right place, now you need maybe a Zantares, a Wakadia, some kind of a sequence to get these gun rounds started and make you feel comfortable as early as humanly possible.
Well, AKs are out for Vitality. Everybody's got one. And everybody also going towards A. Simple call for Vitality out of spawn.
Yeah, Wakadia has a deep angle though, so he'll get a little bit of information. They're gonna slow walk it with all 5 players. ROPS lining up utility far back. Wakadia's not gonna get much of a spot as they wrap around close to him. So drop of the Molotov and he'll have to back away quick. It comes now. Here's the utility, here's the execute, and the defense has gotta get lined up.
ZywOo and Flames taking heavy looks, especially Flames who's now finished off. Apex making sure a trade comes in here for Vitality. They try and fight. But Soulfly once again resurrecting Aurora's chances on this A bomb site. He'll stay in behind the default boxes. And we get a lull in the action. Things go quiet for just a moment as Apex starts to slowly get closer and closer to the site.
How does Major get involved in this round, though? MP9 and Donut, long-range fights. It's not going to be fun for him whatsoever. So he's going to have to bide his time over in Donut, and Soulfly just, you can't die here. You can't die here. You take a risk playing the smoke fade, and that's put Major in a basically impossible scenario.
Yeah, great movement from Apex to take up that space, but then his back is turned to Donut, so that's how Magic gets involved. The issue is he gets rocks, and he'll send the bullet back into the Donut. Fist bumps come in as
မင်းကလည်းမ
Vitality
ပတ်
had
ဘဲ
to
နဲ့
really
ဘာ
work
လုပ်
for
တာ
that
တော့
one getting into the
တော့
A
တော့
site.
they
တက်တက်
did,
တော့
and Major even
တော့
almost
ကိစ္စ
makes that work in the 1v2 with an MP9. Apex had his back turned, but yeah, up against Rops, you just have no options at that range. Tough hit. Soulfly comes in with the recovery. If that initial defense and hold is a little bit stronger, that recovery might actually win Aurora the round. So once again, you win the pistol, you convert the second round. Not able to build anything off of it. The first gun round for Vitality goes in their favor. 9-6, and now this turns into a must-win situation. Without any money behind this investment in round 16.
How did you miss?
Soulfly takes a couple steps forward into the fight and will lose it
Blue
against
don't
Apex.
just saying.
Oh, Major, that timing. Just peeks out immediately, a flash pops in his
I
face.
know.
And he's
I
very happy
know.
nobody was scaling when he got his vision back. And Vitality not spreading around the map, not taking mid control, not pressuring anywhere else. All 5 players just waiting for the moment they're looking for after that initial kill on Soulfly. They sense the weakness at this bomb site with one of the defenders down and want to re-attack into it with utility. But the AWP has come over in the hands of Woxic.
It's really going to work. Gets the one pick, but then goes into the open to get a further kill and ends up getting caught by Apex in Flames. So now you've got Wakadia and Xantares having to come back into this round, and Xantares certainly takes the right step in the right direction, and then that
that's a
helps.
break.
Straight through the smoke, but you're up against
Be me
Rob
my
for the
be me
clutch.
my be me
We know
my
how
hey,
comfortable he is in these
lah.
scenarios. He moves off to default. Never going to be easy. Trying to get rid of Rob for
ဟုတ်တယ်
the
ည
clutch.
တူတူတူတူတူတူ point မထက်နဲ့
So
point မထက်
cool
နဲ့
in
point
these
မထက်နဲ့
situations. Stepping forward
Nice.
into him, instant deaths for Xantares,
Nice,
but a great
nice,
trade from
nice.
Wakadia.
Yeah, brilliant trade.
Yeah.
Ooh, waving goodbye as well. All right, you're talking a little smack already. I like that. We're getting into it. Oh, he looks angry.
He's not happy about losing that.
Yeah, nice attempt at the clutch. Not a bad reposition as well to default boxes, but 1-for-1 trade on the retake. Nicely done from Wakadia. So Aurora's not out of it. They survive that all-important round, but they lose 4 players in the process. So Rebise is going to keep the money in a really precarious position, and Vitality is still going to have knowledge of that weakness. With the 4 kills, with the plant, you expect Vitality to keep the pressure on as best they can with what they can scrape together, but money's just horrible.
Does not look like a lot of pressure,
Yeah,
does it?
it's actually horrible.
Got an AK for Zywoo. There's always a shot with that, but yeah, not looking great for Vitality. A really solid opportunity here for Aurora to not only get one step closer, but really tie up the game.
Yeah, and just build up some
You
money.
wanna go yellow,
Build a
DJ?
safety net behind you so you can have another buy moving forward. So
Aurora
this has to be clean, it feels like for Aurora.
Aurora
Don't want to capitalize on this situation you're in.
Aurora
Once again, grouped up, bit of a death ball going on. Rops, the off-map player over towards Elbow and A bomb site looking for pushes. Other than that, 4 players from Vitality going to play the trade game in through Jaguar and Cave.
Frustratingly for Zywoo, they have just blocked out Cave with a smoke. They really can't do much there.
Lots of footsteps made trying to dodge the damage of the Molotov. Information passed over to Aurora. They have to have a great idea of what's coming. Oh no, you just turn your back. Now you're gonna press the issue. Imagine with 3, and you can even have Molotov in the chaos.
Yeah, he's just swiping around trying to figure out where they are. He's just got 4 kills somehow. Shooting blindly into the smoke as well, catching Apex, just running out of it. It's now Rops left on half HP with a Tech 9, bottom of the ramp. Wakadia is going to take away the ace opportunity, but yeah, imagine feeling that. It's good to see them bounce back here.
He's looking around for someone to hype him up.
Guys, anybody see? I just got a 4K.
I got a quad kill. Somebody say something.
Bro,
Really?
it was against pistols, though.
Yeah, I mean, really well done. Obviously, a lot of luck involved, just blind spraying through the smoke to a certain extent, but we take that. Stuffs the attack after the opening kill comes the way onto Soulfly. 9-8. Aurora keeping this close and 1 round away from tying it up. Still a little bit of a busted buy from Vitality, missing utility. A couple players descending down to Galil, so not full strength quite yet for the offense.
just busted cash for Vitality. It's been the story of the early going here in the second half. Woxic can walk around with no rival in the AWP department. He's got the full B lane on lock. Oh, a missed shot from Woxic. So they now know about the AWP. They know where it's last spotted. He's going to have to retreat, change up his position, try and become a little bit more unpredictable.
Oh, off-angled
ဟုတ်တယ်
nasty.
ဟဲ့အောင်
Soulfly doubled
နှ
up.
ကောင်ရပြီ
Well done on the initial defense. And
Oh,
Vitality with
Aurora.
those deaths taken don't want to commit
Aurora.
quite yet.
Aurora Woxic ဒီဘက်လေးကိုကြည့်လိုက်မှာ
Look at
အေး
Azure as well. Look at this push rate.
တိုင်းမင်း
Mate.
တိုင်းမင်း
Could be a brilliant play
တိုင်းမင်း
for him to get in behind Rops. Rops getting flanked out. Doesn't happen that often, but there he is.
Nice freaky
Come
freaky
flanked by
freaky
Azure. 4v2
freaky
now for
Vitality
Aurora as they are about to
ရုပ်ပြ
tie
နေ
things
ပြီ
up. It's going to take a really solid effort here from Zywoo and Flames to even make this one competitive. That bomb's going to get planted, but Zywoo, sending shots through the smokes, and Torres has been caught, and Zywoo's allowed to leave the default position. Oh my god, Zywoo's got another one! And all of a sudden there's 42 as a 2v2.
And now he's got the hot hand. He wants to keep pressing forward.
Yeah, keep moving, looking for that next fight. Zywoo in search of it. Oh, he's got the right. Oh my god! Zywoo is freakishly good at this again and again. It's Zywoo pulling off ridiculous things.
ဟဲ့အောင်ကြီး
အဲ့လိုတင်ရောဒုံနိုင်အောင်ဆော့ထားတာပဲ
အာ
မဖြစ်နိုင်တာရလို့
အဲ့လောက်ကြီးကြတာကွာမင်းရလေခေါင်းနေကြီးပဲလိုက်ပြတ်သွားတာဟိုအောင်เนี่ยပူစီပြီးတော့ဖြည်းဖြည်းချင်းစီထွက်တာနဲ့ဆရာကြီးကကြိုထောက်ထားတာနဲ့တွေ့တာ
Just swiping him
what the
out.
fuck?
Like they mean nothing to him.
Dude, he's just reading it perfectly. Everything is so precise. Move it around. Just chopping them
နေ
up.
ရတာရွှေပဲ
Oh my goodness, that is the difference,
I know,
isn't it? So
yeah.
often
I
for
know,
Vitality,
yeah.
they've got Zywoo.
မပြောတော့ဟာဘာကောင်းကြီးလဲ
ဘာလဲမှန်ပါတယ်ကွာ၄ယောက်2ယောက်ဆို AC ပဲလုံးပို့
Well, that's quite a dagger to
အဲ့
have
ကောင်
to
ကြီး
try
ကြ
and
တော့
survive.
Let's go. It might just bleed out if they don't win this round.
That's like a scalpel of a clutch. Just so precise, exactly what needed to be done.
20 kills, 8 deaths as well from
Oh,
Zywoo.
yeah,
Every one of those
pussy,
maps.
you got
I want to see
PBA,
more of him on Ancient. I want to
Whining,
see this come into the pool a little bit more
yeah,
often if
oh,
this is what
bitch.
we're going to see.
Oh sure
Well, you might get it. I think his number is going to be called again. A very similar round to what we've seen Vitality and Apex run a number of times. You know, Rops is the off player, 4 players outside B. Just kind of wait, just sit and chill.
rifle တိတ်မပစ်တော့
And
ဘူး
eventually utility will run out. And you could see
You don't
Aurora
show him,
knows
you're
it
not
as
that
well.
dumb, and you
I mean,
will,
it's an interesting
Second, you
conversation
talk
to have a
loud,
little bit
man.
later
You
because
want
this looks like it's
that,
about to
you
come
want
in. 4 defenders here.
Second, you
Aurora
talk
have already got a
loud.
sense that this
Second,
is what
second,
they're going
get
up
it,
against
put them
constantly.
there.
So
Leave it
one
with
more
him,
time,
yeah.
Major's pushed out A, and he's got a huge jump on the flank.
Flames goes in.
အေးအေး
Wants a
အေး
good double, and then Zywoo and Apex get a couple of kills right back. So 3v3 off the early
Major's here.
engagement.
ဟိုနောက်က flank ရဟုတ်တယ်
seconds, there's the flank. Oh, he's missed the
Oh,
chance.
knock on, yeah.
Still
Oh, no
recovers. He
flank.
stabilizes
Body.
at least 1 kill out of that scenario.
Oh.
But the Hunter's there, and Mavs just cleaning up.
Ooh,
The reason he didn't get everything there is because he ran out of
Apex,
bullets.
Apex, Apex,
Yeah, not the prettiest execution of that flank, but he gets the job done. Double kill and throws Chaos into the mix, and now Apex doesn't have any good places to go. Sound cues as well made. Santaris will hear this, call it out to Arcadia, who's going to be in position when Apex turns the corner.
ရေးပြီအာကောင်းလိုက်တယ်မော်လီကွာအာ
Molly goes down to a CT. Great move forward here from Arcadia.
Molly!
Apex tries to get the gun out in time.
Aurora.
A great
Aurora.
response coming in here from Aurora. There was a world in which one of those clutches really just set you, kick you off your game. You can't really get back in. You just watch yourself lose the map. But Aurora stay in it. They bounce back immediately.
Yeah, now all of a sudden it hasn't just spiraled.
အောက်နိုင်အောက်ကြီးနိုင်ညာဖဲကွန်နဲ့ဟိုကနေကိုလည်းတွားရှိုးလာအောင်အေးဟိုဘက်ကမ်မရှိဘူးဖဲကွန်မောက်သာအင်ဖာနိုကြီးကွာ
မရှိဘူး
အင်ဖာနို33တဲ့ဘယ်သူမှလဲမောက်စ်မန်မစိုးပါဘူးဒီပဲကွာအလုံးမ PC
This sort of get reps in essentially.
Well, no secret to us, at least. The Vitality are about to send 5 players into the B bomb site. passive from Aurora, detecting that they're up against a weaker buy. Don't want to get any close quarters engagements, but that's what comes a little bit too late. So Vitality just going to flood in with it. Zywoo's got the kill, but the rest of the cleanup is here for Aurora. It's a tight game we've got, so Aurora staying in it here on the opening map.
Yeah, SoFly this time only the one kill does a good amount of damage and allows the follow-up to be an easy mop-up. No real issues there for Aurora. So timeout called from Vitality. Exa is going to talk things through. He's the most vocal at the moment for the Vitality team as Apex listens on. Trying to get this team coordinated and lined up to close this out. T-side has been a little bit rough for Vitality, not able to find the solutions, sitting one round back. Zywoo with 21 kills, Apex with 15. For the Aurora side of things, it is a much more team effort. 19 on Wakadia, 14 on the 15 on Major, and 14 on Zantara. So things are going well for the Aurora defense. Looking really good as they just haven't let Vitality get going. Despite some of the great wins, despite some of the great moments, that's all it's really been for Vitality.
Time out.
It's really cool seeing Aurora outlast all those moments, though. The clutch from Zywoo, that dominant first half, the 8-1 run that Vitality went on. Aurora had a couple of moments where they could have capitulated and just faded out of the server. But still here, still fighting back. A chance for Wakadia to have impact. MP9 boosted up. And they're heading in his direction at A main. He's got support in the form of Major back at the bomb site. But that's it. Everyone else has just shifted to the other side of the map.
Petty on the first two. Great work from the MP9. Zywoo would have traded out. He's down to 43 HP though, and so Vitality feel wounded. They're going to start falling back away from A main.
Yeah, the double kill from Wakadia means that timing is ruined as well. If they turn that corner, even with busted HP on Zywoo, there's going to be a few more players here than they would like to face off against. They're going to try and find a new position to attack into on the map, and that position is middle. Going to turn, you would imagine, towards Donut with the position of Mezzi at A main, but it's a double-up defense with Woxic and Major.
Oh, great shot from Apex. Woxic's turn to step up.
Oh, dang.
Aurora. Woxic holds the donut well as he now walking his way out of A main into the site.
20 seconds. I think he's just going to back off and save the weapon. It's the only one they'll have for the next round. So wanting the hero AK-47, wanting one piece of weapon. Aurora have taken the lead. (11-10). CT side lockdown from the Turkish team.
Beautiful stuff on the defense. And they've even survived, you know, one of those rounds that could just be backbreaking. They've had a lot thrown at them.
That's what's really impressive about it. And it took some time for the kind of mood in this game, it feels like, to switch because of how dominant the first half was for Vitality, including that 8-1 run. But now when you look, when I look at it and think about it now, it's like, man, they've like actually been, the defense has actually been winning this game strategically, winning most of these engagements. The moments that we're looking at from Vitality are things like that Zywoo clutch. To get them around. I haven't seen Vitality's offense able to kind of take this over yet. Galil on Rops, Tech 9's upgraded pistols. They're going to put some pressure yet again at this B bomb site, but can they break it this time?
I mean, this is it. There's no money left over in the bank. This is Vitality's T side for the rest of the map. It feels like Aurora are about to close things out. This is Aurora's map to lose at this point. Zantara's and Soulfly getting ready to go down the B ramp, clearing out the close corner. Seeing no one's in the cubby. Mezzi spotting and detecting the attack in towards him. Soulfly coming away with one great response here from Mezzi on the Deagle. And that will stabilize.
For the moment, Zantara is going to give up the angle. They were playing aggressively at the top of it, but don't want to stick to that. So Zantara's plays along the boards in the corner. Vitality at least want to take this cave position. Smoked out as it is at the moment. And Rops is still kind of that release valve, that plan B on the other side of the map. Waiting at elbow, now going to help work in tandem to help clear middle. And they'll start shifting on the map. Not a lot of resources or utility. No smokes for Vitality to use to cover this cross, so all of this is just contact fights. And yet again, it's one sole defender deep in the A bomb site. Walks it going to be called upon.
What can Watson do here? Can he give his team a better chance of winning this round? He detects what's coming his way, and I guess staying alive is all that he can do there. So he gets back into the temple, the bomb is planted, and it comes down to a retake for Aurora.
Yeah, I don't think Aurora pieced this together quick enough. This is going to be very, very difficult to retake, even without the utility on Vitality. Plenty of time for them to be set up and play off each other.
Well, we send Zontaras forward first.
Flames ကြီးကတော့ဖြစ်နိုင်တယ်နော်
Sharpest tools on the
ဟုတ်တယ်
server.
Flames ကြီးကတော့ဖြစ်နိုင်တယ်ရွာနေတာ
Slice
ကဲ
to
ကျန်
one
တာ
of
တွေ
the
ကတော့
flanks,
AK တွေနော်
post-plant
ဟောဒီပဲ
position
ကွာ
going
မ
into
က်
the
ကောင်ကောင်
donut
ကြီး
fight next. This Robson
Donut,
Messi with some
hey,
success, but
donut,
Zantara
donut.
is still moving
Some
forward
video.
for Aurora. Time ticking. Tap on the defuse, trying to pull the next
Oh,
fight
Magi,
into his
hey,
crosshair
Bobby.
here, but the time is too
Yeah.
far gone. Zantaras will back away, and Vitality find a way to tie up the game again.
Yeah, Vitality win the low buy with the Tech 9s, with the Galil and the AK-47. A desperate scenario, and they've got it
အဲ့မှာနှစ်ကောင်
again.
ရမှရမှာ
The
နော်
team
အဲ့
is
မှာ
just
AK ပေးလိုက်ရ
so
ဆို
hard to
း
put away.
ထွက်ကြည့်တာ
And Aurora just slow on the take a little bit. 3 defenders sticking around at that B bomb site for just
Yeah,
way
time
too
out,
long,
time out,
not
time out,
able to get in a
Aurora, time
position
out.
to have an effective retake.
တိုင်းမောက်ပြီAura တိုင်းမောက်ပြီ
ဒီကောင်ရှုံးတဲ့ကောင်တိုင်ပတ်ပြီဗျာ
Timeout call. This one from Aurora, their third and final, talking things over. 11 to 11. Plenty of money for them to rebuy into things. So the opposite in the hands of
ကြိုက်တယ်
Lucadia, and actually a double up setup
ဟို
as
ကတော့ဒီ
Walks
ဝဲ
has
ရှုံး
one.
ကလည်းဟိုဟာရှိတယ်ဟိုဟာနှစ်လက်တော့ရှိတာ
So a change
AK နှစ်လက်တော့ရှိတယ်
in the look they want to give the attacking Vitality right at the tail end of the map. First map in this series. Nobody's going home today if you're just tuning in. This is for a spot in the
Okay,
semifinals of
Aurora.
IM Krakow for the winner.
Aurora
For the loser dropping down and playing in the quarterfinals, but both teams will be in the playoffs and playing on the stage.
Aurora ကဲဒါပဲ offset လေးကြည့်မယ်ဗျာဒါပဲ offset လေး come on Vicaria ရေယုံကြည်ထားတယ် Vicaria ဒါပဲ offset လေးနဲ့ပြပြအောင်
Double up setup for the side of Aurora. Woxic and Wakadia hoping this is the
လေး
key
ကဘလူးတော့
to unlock the win here on Ancient.
မလေးလေး
Well, they got one up in position at the
Mali,
A bomb
Ima
site.
Tongo no, yeah,
Lucadia picked it up
Sika
for us, so
Badule.
they could actually kind of
Vicaria,
leave him alone and
Logo,
let him get
Ima
one
Tongo
kill
no,
play to
Ima Tongo
survive.
no, Huna
Give
Diao
freedom
Lao
to
Lao.
Zantaras to
Ima
work
Tongo
mid and
no.
clear middle, but
Mali.
Lucadia has to hit this shot.
ဟုတ်တယ်
We've
ဟု
seen
တ်လို့
Robs
အဲ့ကောင်
using
ထိ
it
မှ
in
ရ
the
မ
first
လား
half
အရေးတွေ့ပြီ
of the Wakadi is turning, he sees the shadow. Now he knows his opponent's
Nice.
there. Great
Nice.
shot. Smoke
Nice.
comes in.
What a
Wakadi
nice
stays
shot.
alive in the temples, and Tars
Nice,
pulling next.
Flamesy,
Oh,
nice,
great
come
shots
on,
out of
3v5,
Aurora.
come on.
Exactly what they needed. They are
Nice.
fighting forward to grab that point here in Ancient. And they have earned a lot of high fives here for Zantaras. Great work on the defense of that A bomb site.
Man, that's Zantaras. He just
What about
looked
Iggy
so
Nala
calm after
Vishio?
that
Iggy
one.
Nala
Just a
Vishio.
slight smirk on his face,
Iggy Nala
just
Vishio.
deleting people on that hit.
Oh,
Vitality, man, you can tell they haven't. This map isn't
You
being
do
really
your
on. You
touchy,
can tell it's
huh?
usually their permaban. I just think the T side is
Like,
had a
what,
whole
baby,
lot of
like
options,
that,
a whole lot of
meow,
different looks to
flimsy,
it, and
meow,
Aurora's
meow,
feeling very
flimsy.
comfortable.
ပြောရတာစား
But one round left. I mean, all that being said, Vitality's still in this.
Iggy Nala
Overtime
Iggy
for
Nala
Aurora with the first map in the series, their selection.
Two AKs, one for Zywa, one for Robs. The rest on pistols or a MAC-10. And it's quicker here for Vitality to try and get into cave. They got Jag control. Soulfly is in cave. Does he decide to
Vitality
go
ကလုံးဝ
forward?
တိုင်းမောက်သုံးတာ
We'll spam a little look like, hey guys, you do not have cave control right now.
ကိုချပြောစရာစကားမရှိဘူးနဲ့ကိုချနဲ့ရန်ဖြစ်တာလားမသိ Aura 2Z
Well, this time it's the Vitality opening that, as we've seen a number of times, ends towards the B bomb site. At least want to give Zywu some chances to peek in. They'd love to be able to get kind of a cheeky early kill. Nades are lacking on the Vitality side. Not a whole lot to work the map, so you're hoping you can kind of force an early peek and maybe grab a sneaky kill before committing to anything.
ဒီကနေဒါလုံးနေဟမ်ပြော
But to do that,
ငါလာနော်
ငါတော့ခုနတဲတဲပဲထည့်လိုက်တယ်ရအောင်တဲတဲပဲ
A4 တော့ငါလာကျွတ်စင်
အော်အေးမဟုတ်ခုနကတော့ငါတဲတဲကိုတိန်ရှုံးတိန်ရှိထိုင်ချဲ့လိုက်တယ်
there's on this side of
Dede
the
be
map.
yare,
As this
dede
half
be
has
tanda
gone on,
namshi.
it's felt more and more like Aurora know exactly what's coming their direction.
အာဒီမှာ၄កောင်ဟုတ်တယ်မင်းကတကောင်ဟာတာမင်းက Ross အဲဇိုင်ဝူတေတော့မယ်ဇိုင်ဝူတေတော့မယ်ဇိုင်ဝူတေတော့မယ်ဇိုင်ဝူတေတော့မယ်ဇိုင်ဝူတေတော့မယ်ဟာ
Oh, Zywa.
Woxic ကဝါခုနကတွေကအဲ့ကောင်လွဲနေတာ
Shots towards Woxic.
ဟာဟေ့အောင်ပူစားတဲ့ကောင်ကလမ်းပြစ်တာအဲ့အောင် ဟာဆောက်ပြတာ
Messi to move in. Good
အော်
opening
ဆောက်ပြ
here
တာ
from
အဲ့အောင်
Messi.
မ
Two
တိုင်
back 10
နဲ့
kills, and they move into the B
Oh,
side.
Matangi.
Wakadia, Zantaras, and
Oh,
Woxic. Can they
Zywu.
hold on to stop this from going into overtime? Not looking like it right now as Zywo's arrived. Wakadia racing in, but Flames is
အဲ့ကောင်ကြီးကမမြောက်ဘူးအောင်ကြီးအဲ့ကောင်ကြီးကမမြောက်ဘူးအဲ့ကောင်ကြီးကိုထုတ်ပေးမှရအောင်
ပြန်ကွာ
အဲ့ကောင်ကြီးကမမြောက်
လူပြန်တကယ်ခွဲမှရတော့ပဲ
အာဒါအယုတ်ပြက်တယ်
အဲ့ဒါကြီးอ่ะ
ဘူးတဲ့ကောင်ကြီးကပြစ်တာဟဲ့အောင်ဘလို့သိတာအဲ့ဘူးသားတဲ့ကောင် what the fuck
အဲ့ဟိုဘက်ကသူမြင်အဲ့ဒီဘက်ကမြင်ရတယ်အဲ့တောင်လေးอ่ะ
အာမက်ဆီကြီးကလည်းယူပြီးတော့မတ်တိုင်းနဲ့နှစ်ကောင်ပြစ်သွားတယ်
ဟိုဘက်ဒီဒါတော့4ပြီနော်၄ယောက်
Okay,
လုံး
we got overtime. 12-12. And all the money issues disappear for the moment. Double up setup for Aurora.
ဝေါစစ်ကမထီဘူးကွာဝေါစစ်ထိလိုက်ရင်ပြီးွားကြီးဘူးတဲ့ဟာကြီးပြစ်တာကိုဘာလို့မထီရငါနားမလဲ
အဲ့နာကြာနေရအောင်တေးပါ
Zandares နေရတော့ဟုတ်တယ်ဘယ်သူရင်တွေ့မလဲမသိဘူးဆရာကြီးကအပေါ်ရောက်နေတာအဲ Flamesy တက်လာပြီ Flamesy မလီ
Successfully
အာလာ Apex
towards the back of Donut. Molly to follow.
မထောက်ဘူးရောဒီကားကြီးကလုံးဝမထောက်ဘူး
Apex knows at least he's still pinned down. Now the Molly
နားပါ
spreads.
ပြီ
But
လေးတ
they'll
လုံး
finish him
ရောအဲ့ဒါ
off.
စားရှော့
Oh, Guardia has a
Layup,
horrible
layup.
round here.
ဟာ
And then Rops just walks out straight
Oh,
into
yeah.
his Antares. Important kill to return here from Woxic.
Oh yeah, but they're going to challenge for this. No fly dropping the flashbang, blotting himself.
yeah.
Can't find the safety.
တရှိလာလား
Oh, just came in a little bit late, and Zaiwu has the angle as well. Aurora missed every timing here down the stretch. So 12-13 as this bomb gets planted. Major can't really do much about this with the AWP. In fact, you might want to save that and just drop it over to Woxic in the next round to prevent any kind of economic disaster in the last round of overtime CT.
Well, that's exactly what he's doing, backing away, hanging on to it.
အပနှစ်ယောက်နဲ့လဲမှရ
It has been a rarity watching them win rounds on the T side of Ancient here. They've really struggled to get things going, but finding the first round of overtime on the T side is going to be a huge sigh of relief. Zio 26 and 13 in the moment, searching for a 30 bomb.
အော်
Wakati has had great map, hasn't he? 23 kills.
Yeah, he has. He's been excellent. Just haven't been able to get it over the finish line, Aurora.
ကိုချမ်းလေးကိုလုံးဝအဲ့လိုရင်ခုန်စိတ်လှုပ်ချောင်းအပြည့်လို့
And the more time I think you give this team, I think one of the dangers now in overtime is when you're vitality and you come into this, you don't have this deep playbook. Then I mean, you probably quickly
ဟုတ်က
start leaning
vitality
more
ဖြစ်
towards
နေရ
individual. So you see someone like Rops making that play to kind of challenge into the A-bomb site from A-main. We hadn't really seen that.
ဒိုတာတူကပြဖို့စီစဉ်ရှိလားဒိုတာတူကပြဖို့စီစဉ်မရှိဘူးလောလောဆယ်
A
တော့
little bit more initiative, you might be able to make it through this map. And a lovely opportunity taken from Rops. Still the double up setup for Aurora. Back in the hands of Wakadia over towards the A-bomb site.
ဒိုတာတူပွဲတွေကြည့်လို့မှမအောင်တာဟုတ်လားဟုတ်တယ်အလဲမှာတကောင်ရပြီအမလီ
Good response from Flames. Gonna climb up towards heaven.
ဒိုတာတူပွဲတွေပြင်းစရာကြီး
Got
ဘာမှလည်းမဟုတ်
Soulfly
ဘူး
Badger in here
ဒီမှာတွေ့လားဒီမှာဆိုရင်ခုန်အေး
to play
ရင်
off
ခုန်
that
နဲ့
just contact. Soulfly
Oh.
Flames walks in. There's oh my
Oh,
god,
todo
important
diro,
trade coming in there from
Young.
Soulfly. That was a great shot from Flames. Very quick to the kill. 3v3 because of it though.
Box
Yeah,
it,
but now he
box
vacates
it.
the position over
Box
him.
it.
Zaiwu steps in with the op. If anyone kind of jiggle peeks that or goes
Box
back to
it.
get some information, Zaiwu's
Box
going
it.
to put him down. And they're going to buy
Machine
time for
Libby,
Rops
bye-bye.
to make his move up the middle of the map. Remember, I said individual initiative might be able to be what wins vitality this map, and Rops is starting to take a lot of liberties
Box
now
it.
that he's feeling some freedom to
Box it.
scale into different positions.
ဘောစစ်
A long time for
တဲနိုင်
Aurora to
နို
have
င်
to
မှုတော့
play
အရင်
without
နီးကတ်ခဲ့
information,
ပြီ
being
မှာ
nervous.
ဟဲဟဲတီတော့မယ်
So
Ooh,
my
timing.
timing there for Zaiwu.
တိုင်မီ
Flips his back. Soulfly just peeks at that time. Zaiwu losing his life and 40 seconds remaining in the round. Vitality down to just 2 players.
It's okay though, because you still have no idea about Rops. He's had all the time in the world. So Bomb gonna go back to A. Rops is gonna
Such
find
a
Zantares.
long run, though.
The timing is everything. Zantares is staying put at the big box, so now Rops has the kill he wants.
Yeah.
It's just about hold your trigger until your teammate gets close by, and then you take it. You give as little of a warning over to Aurora as humanly possible. Now,
All right.
Yep.
Good timing there for Rops. Just waits patiently. Zantares is taken down. Now Rops marches back over. Wakati's already rotated in. He's all the way at CT. And so he realizes Rops couldn't have got out of the temple so fast. So there's actually a 1v1 fight here against the planter.
အမေကပြတာ
Has
အော်
got
တော်
the
ရော
opportunity
တ
to
ံ
take
မြတ်
him
ထွက်မ
down.
လာ
Now,
ဘူးကြော
now
င့်
the util comes in, keeping Aurora away from this retake for the time being.
and both retakers are gonna be in one-on-one fights.
Soulfly to
အဲ့
the
ကောင်
end
ဖင်း
of the
ပေါ်နေရ
temple.
လားမပေါ်ဘူး
Rops is in a close spot. Really tough to
အာ
clear this
ross
one.
နေရတော်တော်အာ
Rops
Oh,
moves on,
Ross,
though.
yeah,
Soulfly
Draymond.
does win the
ဟေးဟေး
duel,
ဒုံးန
so
မို
it's
င်း
now
ဒုံး
all
နဲ့
on
ဒုံးနဲ့
Messi.
ဒုံးနဲ့
And 1v2,
Doing it.
Soulfly with a great
Doing
round
it,
here, but
doing
he's
it.
gone now, so it's Mezzi into the clutch
Nice.
against Wakadia.
Nice,
A
Wakadia.
really good
Yes.
job done. Wakadia keeps Aurora going here. A hard-fought retake, and Wakadia keeps a good game on top.
Yeah, so does Soulfly. Let's mention him as well, the newest addition to the Aurora team. That's an all-important critical kill on Rops to clear out that avenue to retake into the bomb site. Give yourself a 2-on-1, and you set your teammate up to win an easy shot on the AWP. Another team going away without a fight. 13-13. Aurora responds in a long, grindy round. Soulfly playing very well for his new team. And Major's loving it.
Yeah, really having a fight for these rounds. This is a great game of CS between Aurora and Vitality at the moment. ZywOo going for the opening pick at the bottom of the B ramp. We've got Major about to come through the side of that smoke at Jag. He's in the mix of it right now. But in the meantime, it's going to be a Vitality to walk up the B ramp, and Woxic's waiting for it.
Woxi,
not going to be good enough.
मैं
It's
बीमा
Mezzi to
टकाऊं
rip
मैं
this
यहाँ
head
दी
off.
हूँ
And that's the space created for Vitality
भी आ
to
रहा
move in
है
with a bomb on their back. They've got 5 players up
I
for the
got बीमा
time being.
टकाऊं मैं
And
यहाँ दी
extend
तू
their
ही बैठा
advantage
उड़ा
to a
ठाउडा रहा
5v3.
है अपाई
Yeah, Soulfly trying
When
to
I let the
be a
weather
presence
die,
that Vitality have to
Mezzi
consider,
are
but
too
smoking off
light.
that Molotov
ZywOo
that being
are
smoked
too
out by
light.
Vitality. He's
Gone too
neutralized
light.
for the
Gone
moment.
too
So is
light.
Major. So is Zantares.
TDU,
This has
no,
Vitality
yeah,
written
you,
all
and
over it.
yeah,
5-on-3, and the retake can't begin until the bomb is already well ticked.
Another Molotov to a Soulfly. No getting away with that one. Robson Flames will close out this first half of overtime with Vitality in the lead. The T side is where they struggled in regulation, but they will come out on top of it. And now they move to the more favored side. It's looking good for Vitality once again.
Yeah, looking really good for Vitality in prime position at the moment. You love that. 26 kills on ZywOo. Now they get to switch over to the CT side where, remember, the gun rounds were just so dominant. In regulation, Aurora had won the pistol round in their offensive half, the ensuing 2, but then it was an 8-1 run once Vitality got settled into the half. So if it goes back to that, this could be quick. Gun rounds weren't pretty for Aurora. Major's going to have to change that. Mid-control for Flames. He wants to fight.
Spammed out. It's going to be Flames with the first Soulfly to respond. So 1-for-1 straight away.
Flames ने ले आ रहा मैं टाइम वो भी आ ले ठमे मसाया दो सरे मारे आया कौन आया
Drifting back over to B here for Aurora.
बदूले क्या
Still pretty comfortable, though, for Vitality, considering the middle of the map is well controlled. They have information.
वो भी आ ले ठमे
We're
मसाया
going to
दो
hold a very
सरे
narrow angle, but with Apex backing off, he needs to back off Cave and Jaguar
नीली
as well.
ऐसो तरीर
So defensive smoke, he's the only defender at this B bomb site, and it looks like Aurora is going to work their way up the ramp. They should know ZywOo was coming from this position. They should have an
ऐसा उधर
idea.
लो वाई नो चाल आइला मिसो वाले तने चाल आइला hey
Here's the plant.
hey
Not
तने
gonna be
ने
able to get
बामा
in a
टकू
position
पिथे
to
वा
deny it,
तेरो
though.
में वॉक से का अमा ठोटो मा होबा
So Vitality realize it's a
ओ
retake
दिया वाह
required.
टाइम आ
ZywOo
वाह आई
hunted
बोन
down
ले
and
यार
traded out.
टने
Now Cave falls in
Danny.
favor of Aurora.
टने
Oh, I like the play from Wakadia, though, getting out of Cave.
Yeah,
He
come
already
on,
has a
come on,
teammate there, so
Mezzi.
they don't want
We
to
got
be
to get
doubled
out
up.
there. Hold it. Nice.
Good
Oh,
shot
man.
out from Rops, but even better
Guardia
for Matt
Tauran, yeah,
Vulcania.
hold it. Eh,
Now
Damoli.
Apex and Rops
Damoli.
going to be back in, trying to get into the site. Soulfly
Yeah,
fights
Apex.
forward. Another one kill. Will it be enough to match the battle of the IGLs? And he comes out on top of it versus Apex.
Yeah, I talked about it in the pregame interview. First matchup they played against each other back in 2013.
Yeah,
Well,
Guardia,
Major's
no,
got
they
a nice
don't
clutch
know.
win over him 13 years later. Beautiful stuff, and giving them the advantage in overtime as well. Now barking out orders. No time to celebrate.
Freezing. What you got?
Comms on both sides flowing real fast at the moment with the pressure of the match in OT.
Well, failed run boost. Vitality fumble a little bit in middle, but there was no fight coming their way. That's Aurora, again, heavy start towards B. It's a fight for map point. Apex joining up inside of Jag.
Yeah, just going on a little adventure, little investigatory mission. Zantares with the op deep behind the cube. Keeping information for his 2 players holding down the fort, and Jaguar. Mezzi some chip damage onto Zantares, but nothing too crazy. Bomb and a couple of players working their way towards the A-bomb site for Aurora's attack. Zantares sees the shadow. This is the fight he's looking for. He swings for it. Jiggle. He's got Apex frozen in the open. Deleted.
Yeah, really good shot here for Roy to get into the bomb side today. Rob's trying to make sure there's some resistance towards A main. He's gone in for that first kill.
Well, how committed are Aurora now to this play towards the A-bomb site? Do they want to call it off? 45 seconds?
Decisions to be made. A little bit of time left to consider their options. You've got Flames back in the donut. Rops is just repositioned towards CT, looking for that cross, but he's blinded. And one player does get across towards the temple. Flames waiting as Zantares now arrives. Oh, Shadow, and doesn't expect Flames to be in the donut, so Zantares' life is gone.
It delays the plan as well. Delays the plan. There's going to be one more lurker coming in mid. That's major, but I think that's too much has already happened at the other side of the map that he can't really recover. Oh, ZywOo's found walks as well.
Flames can focus on Madra coming in. Doesn't matter, though. Madra still wins the fight. It's still a lot to do, though. And Vitality are going to grab map point first. Really fighting for it. Robs really stalls things out there with that one kill towards A main and just maintaining presence in that position.
He's so annoying to play against. He just always seems to be in the right spot with...
Robs.
Just so impactful with his fight.
Coming out of Madra here.
One more good idea, one more great entry kill from Zantares, one more multi-kill sequence from Zantares. He'll take anything at this point. Round 30.
Can Aurora do it? Can they force it into another overtime? Or will Vitality find Aurora's map pick and head to overpass?
Miss smoke back on CT spawn. Not a great sign for Vitality right out of the gate, but they haven't been punished by it at all.
Well, now they're coming out through elbow with no smoke in place to hold them back, so they get that mid-control without too much of a fight. Tara's going to join up on the ledge.
Oppa's coming in late from Rops over towards Donut, and they can already have the angle. So he slid in. Oh, and the spam from Zantares onto Apex. Now, last time, Zantares got caught off guard by a second player doubled up. That was ZywOo as well. Will it happen again? This time, the Op, and indeed, Zantares peeks right into it, gives up the advantage.
Soulfly trying to fight for it again on the bottom of the ramp. Had an opportunity there. That bomb is shifting back for a B finish. The map either ends here or we go again.
Well, you got ZywOo in this position. You have Rops and Flames pushing down middle right now for a fast flank. There's a timer on how effective this hit can be. And if Aurora wait too long, Vitality is going to be able to stuff it.
Flames climbing up heaven, getting the information, but loses his life. 43 seconds left on this clock. Aurora now have the player advantage, and they're going up against a double op setup. ZywOo and Rops still wielding the snipers. Rops is coming in mid-late. ZywOo is still committed on default. He can't really get away with this one, so he's gone. And so it's Rops racing back, but he's got an AWP for a 1v3 retake. It's overtime written all over it again. He takes the dink on board. The spam was not far off, but not enough bullets to continually lay down spray. He dishes out all the utility he's got, sending everything into the site.
Utility dump is wild.
Yeah, he's on the AWP again, but it isn't going to help him much here. Aurora have fought so hard on this map. Going to be dragging us, kicking and screaming into another overtime. Just staying pinned, giving Rops the respect, but it doesn't matter. Aurora keep this one going again.
Yeah, that's well done. I mean, just patient, waiting outside the B bomb site for the execute to come and getting a couple picks along the way. It's actually Vitality whose patience broke first. Flames going for the investigating peek up at the jump up. After that, the B defenders trying to step in front of the utility, just getting wrecked. So Aurora keeping this one going. Double overtime, 15-15.
Keeping the double op setup going again here for Vitality.
Come on.
Zantares, look at this. All the way up the B ramp. Look how much space he's got. ZywOo looking to block that gap now.
ဟုတ်တယ်
been smoked out.
ဟိုဘက်မှာခုနေဒီဘက်ပဲကြည့်နေတော့ဒီကြဟိုဘက်ကနိုင်ဟုတ်ကဲ့
ဟုတ်တယ်ဟုတ်တယ်
He didn't see the one player step up already. Zantares might just have a free kill coming through this smoke. Might have 2 free kills. Oh, it's so tense. Here's the footsteps, biding his time, waiting for his moment to strike.
Oh, Zantares. Does he get the better of ZywOo here? Apex is putting away matchup. Zantares has decided not to go forward. Instead, stays in the site, goes for fights towards Cave. Hasn't come out on top of those, unfortunately. And again, it drops in ZywOo. A 2v2, but the bomb is not planted this time. ZywOo's watching that cross. Oh, that's going to be a kill for ZywOo. Separates them into 1v1 fights. And now Soulfly is left 1v2 on 22 HP. He hasn't got the bomb planted. That's not in his favor at all.
No, I mean, even the bomb plant at some extent doesn't really matter. He'd love to get 1 kill before he commits to putting the bomb down. In fact, he's even thinking about falling all the way back to the other side of the map, but ZywOo's cut him off. Cut him off at the pass. The AWP has its perch over in Red Room, staring for this play, for the adjustment from Soulfly.
ZywOo's put himself in the perfect position, and he will nail his opportunity. Stabilizing the chaos once again, it's ZywOo.
Yeah, he's in hard carry mode as well right now. 34 kills, excuse me, for ZywOo. 16 deaths, 90 ADR. Just putting in an unbelievable performance. Couple incredible sequences throughout regulation that kept Vitality fighting, that gave them leads, that made it feel like Vitality might just steal it away. And now in overtime, he's keeping up that level of play.
Boosting up Woxic. Looking to see if they can get their AWP involved. Flash ZywOo away from the angle, which gives Woxic superiority in this department, but then flashed himself, and ZywOo goes to the peak.
Yeah, narrow miss as well. Almost took someone's face off. No vision for Woxic with that smoke in place, so can't really do too much with it. It's going to be broken. What's the peak? Nobody home. ZywOo, Apex, and Mezzi at this B bomb site. ZywOo shifting off as middle is wide open. He's got a teammate in Donut keeping information. Now Zantares picks up the pace. Do they feel like this is the final move? Oh, good find, Apex. Caught snoozing, unaware of the potential angle.
Mezzi to step into play. Mezzi taking a little bit damage here. He's going to back in behind that smoke again. Smoke for the short cross.
Now, it took a long time for Aurora. They never got it down in the previous round despite having control of the bomb site. I think this time a lot quicker. They're going to commit into the bomb plant. That's Major putting it down, punching the numbers. So we will have an attempted retake from Vitality, but Mezzi's already been brought low. Apex is already out of the fight, and they've got 2 AWPs. An unlikely retake.
I mean, this has got to have been the philosophy for Aurora's. Try and get into the site, force these 2 AWPs into a retake. It's just been a little bit awkward each and every time they try to get that net planted, but this time a lot more comfortable in the post plant. They move in now, but they line up, and Flames just eradicates them. They're just gone. Disappearing within seconds as Zantares now has to clutch up, and all of a sudden we're back. We're back into it again as Mezzi's on the stick. The defuse all the way, but Zantares steals it. He wins it here for Aurora. The shining light, the Turkish Terminator, comes in to step up.
All right, well, you got those moments out of ZywOo where the star of Vitality was going to be the one to deliver them rounds that kept them alive. Zantares now doing it for Aurora, going blow to blow. And I mean, look, Flamesy activates everything. That retake felt so winnable. And they just couldn't find Zantares, and by the time they did, they're lined up.
Dude, how back and forth it says we have that sick 3K came in from Flames. Zantares lined up in the last second, This is exactly what we wanted when we had Vitality and Aurora duking it out for a semi-final spot at the Intel Extreme Masters Krakow.
You get 2 strong teams, put them on a map, neither of them play, and you get some fire.
Yeah, you get mistakes, you get openings, yeah, you get individuals making the difference here. Oh, you thought, I thought, Flames have won the round here from Vitality.
But that's so hard to coordinate at the tail.
ကဲအားလုံးပဲเนาะကောင်းတာပွဲတွေကတော့ဘလောက်ကောင်းလဲဆိုတာတွေ့တဲ့အတိုင်းပဲဆိုတော့အဲ့ဒါဟိုဘက် channel လေးမှာပြပြီးတယ်အမြဲတမ်းเนาะဟိုဘက် channel လေးကို subscribe လေးလုပ်တာဟုတ်လားဒီလောက်ကောင်းတာเนาะအားလုံးနဲ့တွေ့ကြပါလေအဲ့ဘက် channel မှာကောင်းတာပွဲတွေပြပါတယ်เนาะဒီ240လုံးတွေ့မယ်အဲ့ဘက် shine channel လေးကို subscribe လေးလုပ်တာခေါင်းလောင်းလေးတီးတာအဲ့မှာကောင်းတာပွဲလေးတွေကြည့်မယ်เนาะဒီနေ့ကတော့ဒီဘက်မှာ Mastrena ကြာလို့ဒီဘက်မှာပြလိုက်တာပုံမှန်တော့အဲ့ shine မှာပြတယ်เนาะ okay
And it might just pay off because there's surely in the Aurora camp go, well, they're going to get rid of it now. Surely they won't keep the double up again. So they're going into the A setup. They're going to be walking into Robs, who's got this close angle ready to peel away. He's searching for it, and he's destroyed. Soulfly wins it on the rifle.
Okay, now you got one more to get past Flames.
Only
He
the flag
also
he won.
blinded. Great
Only the flag
utility.
he won.
Okay,
Only the
Aurora
flag
crack
he
in.
won. Only the
Oh,
flag he
that's to the
အ
same
မလေး
box
ဖြတ်မ
side,
ပြေးနဲ့
but
ဖြတ်မပြေးနဲ့
Cyrus
ဟဲ့အောင်
gonna
လေး
close the
ဖြတ်မ
door.
ပြေးနဲ့
Almost a
ဖြတ်မ
double.
ပြေးနဲ့အဲ့ကောင်ကြီးကဖြတ်ပြေးလို့မရဘူး
Or was a shot to get back into it here with that ball
Really
not
told you.
planted. Apex nearly getting the lineup of both of the players, but Soulfly and Centaurus coming in with kills, and Aurora should never let this one go now.
Yeah, Vitality's put so much pressure on them as the bomb gets planted. Really cool seeing Aurora just
Nice, come on,
positions,
not running you,
not
man,
rush
not
the
running,
bomb
not running
plant,
you, man,
stay
not
and
running
wait to
like
see
me.
what the
Come
peaks
on.
are going to come from Vitality.
You said that
Don't
Zywoo
really
was in
you
hard
like
carry
me.
mode. Now is
ကဲအားလုံးပဲဒီမှာ YouTube မှာ shine z เนาะအဲ့မှာကောင်းတာပွဲတွေပြပါတယ်เนาะအဲ့မှာဟိုက tips တွေတင်ပေးပါတယ်ဆိုတော့အဲ့ဒါလေးကို subscribe လေးလုပ်ပေးပါ shine z เนาะရော subscribe လုပ်ခေါင်းလောင်းတီးเนาะအရင်ကောင်းပါတယ်
Huge carry bonus and impactful rounds, obviously not clutch in the previous 29 kills for Zantares. Wakani is right up there with them at 29. For Vitality, it's pretty lonely up at the top. 35 for Zywoo. Next closest is Rops with 21 frags. We switch sides in overtime. 17-16 in the favor of
ဘယ်လိုဆက်
Aurora.
လဲအကဲမှားလာရအောင် IG ရဲ့ဝဲမှားလာဗါမှားလဲတော့မသိ
2 rounds on their own defensive side, which was the stronger side for them in regulation.
ဘူး Aurora
And they're off to map 2 with the lead in the series.
Yo, Aurora going for the double op setup as well.
And remember, there's that big picture at the end of the day. Winner goes to the semifinals, loser goes to the quarterfinals. Nobody's eliminated. But if you're Aurora and you're looking at last year, so much trouble winning those quarterfinal games that you earned for yourself. So much trouble winning those games in the playoffs. So getting to skip to a semifinal is a great thing to have.
Especially over Vitality, gives you a lot of confidence too.
အေးပြက်တန်နေတကယ်ကောင်းတာပွဲတွေကတော့တွေးတဲ့အတိုင်းပဲနှစ်ပွဲလုံးဆောင်းရမ်းတဲတယ်မယ် game 3အဲ့တော့အခုမှ game
Aurora
1မရှိ
grabbed
သေး
that
တယ်
point. They had to fight to come back into a double overtime.
တန်နေတယ်
Now they could be putting themselves in a position
ပြီးရင်သူပဲပြန်သေးတာ
where they're on map point here on Ancient.
ဟုတ်တယ်ရောင်း
So
Sandra
back
ရဲ့
and forth,
aggressive beat
so hard to call.
was it
It's the individual moments that are making this so exciting. Woxic close to that flick up. At
Muffling
least
on
he's given the
Peter
mercy of
Flip.
getting away with his life.
Yeah, but I think if you
Muffling on
step inside
Peter,
Woxic's brain for a
Flip.
moment, at this exact moment, I think he's
Oh,
thinking that he's had
allow
way too
aggressive
many
beat,
shots that he
give
feels
me
like he should have
allow.
hit that have just gone a little bit awry.
Oh,
He feels like he's
Nicoya.
probably been in position to have way more impact and not able to land anything at the moment. Aurora's offer feeling cold.
Aurora
4ယောက်တက်ပဲမဲ
Four defenders here at the
Leo
B bomb
said
site,
that Leo
trusting
will
Wakani
Italia
all on his
will
lonesome
not
on A. There's
Italia
no
would
eyes
let
on
be
middle,
in
no eyes in
Manila
donut.
Leo
Now
Italia
shifting
to
to recover
လောက်လာ
that.
ပါအောင်အေးတယောက်လောက်လာပါအောင်ဟိုကောင်ဒိုးနဲ့လည်းကြည့်ရတယ်အေးကအေးမင်းကစမုတ်ကပြတ်သွားပြီအေးမင်းကစမုတ်ကပြတ်သွားပြီအေးမင်းရဲ့စမုတ်ကပြတ်သွားပြီ
Still largely
Hey, man,
ignoring
someone
the A
got
bomb
Piadovi.
site. Wakadia just playing the safety
Piadovi.
of donut.
အေးရသွားပြီရော
အေးရပါပြီအေးတဝက်ရနေပြီအေးတဝက်ရနေလာကြပါအောင်လာ
To
ကြပါ
move
အေး
in and
တဝက်
get
ရ
in
နေ
good
ပြီအေး
positions
တဝက်ရ
and plant this
Oh,
bomb,
fuck
especially
off.
now that
Don't
Wakadi
have a
has
beat
gone
like that.
down.
Point one,
Try
I'll
keep
be
from
young,
Apex to
shock.
middle. Good luck on this retake, 4 versus 5.
အာ
And that plant is locked in now. Oh, well, good.
ဟိုလည်းဖောက်ပြတာရ
I
အောင်
don't really know what to say about that.
Not even really worth going for.
ယူစမုတ်လည်းဖောက်ပြတာခေါင်းထိတယ်လေကွာ
Fair enough, Zywoo.
Hello, I'd like to play the game.
Yes,
please.
yeah.
မင်းစမုတ်တဲ့ကိုရှောက်ပြတာခေါင်းထိတယ်
They didn't really even get to attempt the retake with that kind of shot coming in.
It's
So,
all right. It wasn't going to go well to begin with.
true. Decision made for them. And a tied scoreline
ဒီ
again.
ချောက်ကွာ
Both call. I mean, Aurora, I just must have been so confident. And I mean, I guess to a certain extent, you can understand why. We've seen so much on the T side Vitality of running this 4-1 with 4 players towards the B bomb site, pretty much quiet until utility fades. But very bold in double overtime to just call an entire round specifically for that and give up the entire other bomb site. They get punished for it here.
တော်တော်လေးတော့အရင်ယူလိုက်မယ်ဒီနော်
ဟိုနဲ့ရိုတက်ဦးမှာပါဒီလားခေါင်းကြီးဖြတ်မှန်လိုက်တော့စမပြေဘူးပဲMeta fight.
Trust this here. What Apex keeps calling here as the game gets later and later, losing a lot of health almost immediately.
ဒါလေးနဲ့ပြန်ယူပြီးတော့အေးအေးအေး
As he
ဒီ
down
မှာ
to
စပရီးတာတေး
27.
လို့
Look
ပဲ
at that. And Woxic's got the opening kill on Zywoo.
Woxie
This has gone
ဘယ်
exactly
လိုမှ
to plan for
ဘယ်
Aurora.
လိုမှတကြီးအေးမင်းထွက်လာ
Decisive
မင်း
point of
ထွက်
the
လာ
game,
အနေ
and
နဲ့
Aurora
လား
taking huge
Yo,
strides
yo,
to
yo,
getting to
yo.
map point here.
Oh, Apex turns the corner spray and forcing him back. But, he can't find anything. Yeah, Aurora Strong position now. 5-on-3. Apex and Flamesy both brought very low. So Rob's trying to be the point man to create an opportunity. They're going to attack right up the gut, right in towards Red Room. Zantares is falling back to CT spawn to keep an eye. Look at the push as well from Wakadia. Apex might never be able to join up with this attack because everything the free aim from Wakadia still wins it out.
Whip Nina. Go away. Apex.
Man, 2v5 just happening here. Especially with Walks' positioning, just watching that Red Room push. Aurora gonna be getting themselves map points. They'll be on Vitality to fight back into a third overtime.
အကောင်လုံးဖြတ်သွားပြီလို့ဟုတ်ကဲ့ CT ကို
They get by the gaze of the scope. Then they walk into Zantares. They've taken him down. It is a great shot. 30 seconds left. Now they have to clear Wakadia off the site. He is low in HP. Similar health to that of Flames, but they haven't found him. And so he moves off into the fight. Wakadia denies that bomb plant. Now Rob's 1v4. They're swarming him. They're putting pressure on him, dropping his health, burning him towards CT. He's got everything thrown at him. There's no way Robs will walk away from this one alive. So we're looking at 18 to 17. Map point secured for Aurora.
All right, can you get that final one though? Can you actually close it out? Need
ဟို
one
ဘက်က
more
လည်းအ
for
သေးအံပဲဟို
Aurora. This
17 10တဲ့
overtime.
ဟိုဘက်ကလည်းအသေးအံပဲ17 10တဲ့ဟိုဘက်ကလည်းအသေးအံပဲဟိုဘက်ကလည်းအသေးအံဒီဘက်ကလည်းအသေးအံလှုပ်လိုက်တော့အိပ်ရတော့မယ်
Good shot from Woxic chiming in at the end. Wakadia making sure Apex can't get involved and shutting things down at the end of the day.
ဟိုနောက်ပွဲမှာဆော့တော့လို့
Map 1 victory for Aurora, or we've got triple
နောက်ပွဲမှာဆော့
overtime.
လိုက်တော့လို့ဟုတ်လား
ဒီလောက်တော့လိုက်ပြန်တာဟိုအိတ်ရှက်မလို့လည်းပါမယ်
With the way this game has been going, I would love a triple overtime just to keep all of these moments coming.
ပန်းတာမြန်
Apex moving out into mid. A double push ready to go down to the bottom of the ramp here. Messi looking to fend it
မ
off.
စီမစီမလီလီကန်ကောင်းလို့ဟျောင်းကြီးတီတော့မယ်
Wanted to actually take advantage of the situation, but the defense is going to give it up. They'll call stalemate.
တီတော့
Yeah,
မယ်
we don't want to commit to that,
တီတော့မယ်
actually. Zantares is going to be tasked with holding on to any play Apex wants to make. Fake towards the B bomb site does kind of lure Zantares into a lean in the wrong
အာဟျောင်း
direction.
A ကိုလာပြန်ပြီဟျောင်း A ကိုလုံးပြန်ပြီ A ကိုတယောက်တည်းထားထားပြန်ပြီ A ကိုတယောက်တည်းထားထားပြန်ပြီလာပြီဟေး A ကိုလာပြီ A ကိုလာပြီမင်းပထွေး
Bombs
တွေ
in A main though, so
A
even
main
if
ကဘယ်သူမှမပြီး
the donut play works, you still have to get Zaiwu in.
Yeah, you still need to get him past the shadow spotted. Wakadia scoped up, ready to go. Utility trying to make things hot and heavy. It's a missed shot from Wakadia. And Flames is coming on Zantares. It's now a 5v4. All of a sudden, Vitality have the player advantage to trying to edge this one into a triple overtime. They kill back through the smoke. Numbers once again even.
Wakadia wanted to make a play, but he's gotten off, so he can't swing out and go for any kind of a fight willy-nilly.
ကဲ 4v4 ဟေး
There's no flashbangs actually left over for Aurora. How do you get this retake going?
တွေ့ရ
One
မှာ
on
ပဲ
major.
retake ကတော့ခတ်တော့ခတ်တယ်အော်ထောက်လာတည်တယ်ငါလို့
Sends
ခ
it
ဏ
out
မ
here.
င်း
They
မရ
go
လိုက်
rushing in, trying to get back into the fight. Into
Nice.
the side. It's
Oh,
Apex, Messi,
fuck.
and Cywood combining. Woxic with everything to do. It'll be a 1v3 if he's able to pull this off. Otherwise, Vitality have secured another overtime here. 3 OTs between Vitality and Aurora. Will they keep this game going? We wonder what Ancient
Oh
had in
my
store for us, and it has
God.
so many rounds of Counter-Strike. And we have got even more, ladies and gentlemen. The semi-final spot here.
ဇိုင်ဦးရဝါတိုင်းရစိတ်လျှော့လိုက်ပါတော့လို့မင်းကလည်းတစ်မျိုးလုံးဝမလျှော့ဟိုဘက်မှာလည်းအသေးအတန်ဟျောင်း17 10တဲ့အာဟိုဘက်မှာလည်းအသေးအတန်
Smoke push gets them in past
အာတကယ်
Nico.
ကောင်းတာဟျောင်းနှစ်ပွဲလုံး
Now
ကောင်း
you
တယ်
can weigh this one up. Do you want to give it a go? You could fight for map point
လိုက်ရ
here
တာ
and
လား
now.
ဖဲကောင်း
3v3.
Should.
Tezis on the ob. I have
If you're
never
able
seen
to win
Tezis
it, well,
ob.
Falcons look broke moving forward. You would leave yourself right
Mouse
there.
has so
ready
much
to
utility
give
for the
it a run
retake.
after a
Tezis, we need you to
troublesome
hit.
first
Yes, he
half.
can
Tezis
op.
on the AWP
Rene.
will give you an answer.
Jump spots. Saw
Knocks out
something, right?
Spinks over on short. And now this is really starting to lose steam.
Let's game, they have no time.
Position.
What?
Oh god, no! Tess says
Oh
we'll
my
rest
god.
it back.
Oh my.
And so no worries.
ဟိုပါဖေအောင်ကာလိုက်ရအောင်သူလာကိုစတာလေး
အာအော်ရာအားမကြံတော့နဲ့လူတဲ့ကဘလို့ကြီး3កောင်ကြီးမှောက်သွားလဲငါမကြည့်လို့များလားအားမကြံတော့လားမသိဘူး
ငါမကြည့်လို့များလား
ငါမကြည့်လို့များလားရော့မှာမော်လီ
ဟုတ်ဗျာ
တေးပြန်ကော
တော်တယ်အောင်
ညော
Been
close
dropping
မှာ
the low HP of Messi.
ဇိုင်ဦးက39កောင်လို့ဟာလို့မ
Follow-up play from Flamesy though, just gonna wrap around the
Don't
upper.
go on,
Oh,
yeah,
missed the
yeah,
chance.
don't
Looked
mind
like that was a
that.
clean shot, but Couldn't land him. I think Flames, he might have heard both players.
ဘုံလည်းပင်မနေတော့
Biding his
အဲ့
time.
လို
Woxic
ကြီးကြ
eventually going to have to walk
ဇို
back
င်ဝီ
in
နဲ့
towards
ပြ
him in Flames.
ပြော
Will the timing favor him? It will. So crosser in the right spot.
You
Woxic
are
topples,
right
and now
now.
Madra walks to his death.
Aurora
In the waiting arms of
ဘာမို့
Zywoo.
လို့လဲ
Yeah, unfortunate for Woxic. He kind of had to make that play to help out
ဘာမို့
Major.
လို့လဲ
Had
တော့
to
မ
do
သိဘူး
something
ဟုတ်
to
လား
try
ဘိုင်
and
တ
get
လက်
that
ဒီ
round
ကို
under
တော့
control.
OT
So had
3
to
တာ
go
ကြုံ
like
မိ
look
နေ
for
ဟုတ်
a
လား
disadvantaged fight against Flames.
Ah,
1918,
Mulu
one
Leo
round lead now
Bioni.
for
Oh,
Vitality.
OT
Just a
Tong
round where they just got a
Vitality.
blitz Aurora right out of the gate. 3 kills very, very fast and an easy mop up at the end of the day.
တီးပေါက်ချင်တာတီးအောင်တာဟောင်းရင်
ဘာလဲဘိုက်စာနေတာမဟုတ်သွားယူမ
Now
လို့
moving away from that double lot setup in this overtime for Aurora. Just Woxic wielding his. Look at the amount of utility that
ဒီဝဲ Aurora ရော
bombarding the B lane
ကို
with.
နောက်တစ်ဝဲကြီး
A little bit of damage done to Apex and
GUA
Mezzi, but
လေးပဲ
nothing too significant. That is significant. Oh, Centaurus being forced out of the cubby. Flames just catches him.
လောက်ကောင်းတဲ့
And that's a
ပွဲတွေ
great opening kill again here for Vitality. Removing the man that was making their life very difficult.
Aurora ဘာမို့လို့လဲဆိုတော့ Mobile Legends M7
Jack
champion
Mezzi
ဟုတ်
coming
လား
up to the mark. A tough game here, Mezzi. 19 kills.
မှန်တယ်မှန်တယ် Major position က
Challenge against
Ah,
Madra is going to win it. Vitality extend their advantages to 2.
All right, Soulfly, you're up next. Stepping in. Gonna try and recover this good shot. Finds Apex, but his position is now known. He's brought down to about half HP. Vitality weren't in a position yet to slide all the way up the ramp. They're gonna let Rops play first.
Yeah, he slipped out, but
Okay.
Woxic aware of that possibility.
We need
Gets his cross on the right spot, and Rops is gone, and we're right back to a 3v3.
I was gonna say 5 on 3.
Okay,
And
Woxic
Vitality's
ပြန်
giving
ရောက်
it
လာ
right
ပြီ
back with some
CPU
individual
ကောင်း
fights.
တယ်
Apex
ကောင်း CD ကောင်းအရင်
got
ကောင်းပါ
pushed
ပြီ
upon, but Rops
အရင်
slides
ကောင်း
into
တယ်
the off, and
position အ
now
ရင်ကောင်းတယ်
Aurora know what the finishing
အရင်
move
ကောင်းတယ်
is.
ဝင်သွားပြီဟေးတန်နီကောင်ပါလို့အာ
I
ဒီ
know
ပလ
what
န်
it
နေ
is,
ဒီပ
but
လန်
can
နေ
they deal with it?
ဒီပလန်နေ
They still got a piece of utility late into the round.
ဒီပလန်မီ
Vicaria on the flank around, walking down B lane.
ဟုတ်တယ်
Here
ဝီ
comes
ကာဒီယာ
Zywoo to address that
Oh, there
problem,
we
but
got
will he
ya.
be looking
They
at the
don't
right
mind.
spot? Oh, it's all about reacting.
Nice.
Quick enough, missed shot from
Nice.
Zywoo. Great work
Nice.
from Wakadi. It's
Do
all on
it, come on,
Flames.
come on.
The clutch
Come
ahead
on,
of him.
come on.
He knows where his 2
Come
remaining
on,
targets
come
are, but
on,
can he
Wakadi,
piece it
come
together?
on.
Can he isolate them
That's
into
it.
1v1
That's
fights?
it.
Yes, he can. There's
That's
the
it.
first down.
That's
Woxic
it.
gone, and
That's it.
Flames backs away into the cave. He's got so much health to play with, and he's queued up for the 4K. Wakadia on the stick. He's going to hold it. Flames is going to go, and he comes off the
Nice.
defuse to the kill.
Nice.
Wakadia
Golly, now
keeps this
Wakadia,
game going,
yeah.
keeps his stellar
Oh my
performance on the
God.
server, and that is exactly the kind of individual moments that are keeping
Jesus,
Aurora in
Demare,
this fight.
Wakadia.
Yeah, Wakadia delivering its
Miễn công đâu,
spades,
miễn công
getting
đâu.
off that diffuse. Flamesy
Miễn
trying to
công
hold it
đâu.
right till the
Right,
very
Wakadia
end
could
before
be
making his
on.
move, and Wakadia reads it.
ဟာရ
Man,
ဟိုဘက်ကလည်းဘယ်လိုဖြစ်လို့လဲ
for all the individual efforts on the
Wakadia,
Vitality
Wakadia,
side,
Sunday.
Aurora's maybe doing it even better. Wakadia, Santaris, Soulfly has had some great sequences as well.
Oh, he took the dink as well through the wood.
ဟိုတိုင်းမောက်ပြီ
Damn, the wave too. Ice cold.
Staying mentally in this, staying individually in this. This is a great game from both
Okay,
squads. Another
Hubba got a
timeout
Sunday,
activated here for Aurora. They've played enough overtimes. They've got another one available to them.
Yeah, it's every other overtime. I believe we don't get to see it too often, that little mechanic come into play, but every other overtime you get that extra timeout to talk things
ကဲ
over.
ဟိုဘက်က
Aurora
မော
just
်လီ
burns
နိုင်လိုက်
theirs
တော့
now
ဒီ
as
ဘက်က
they tie
Aurora
things
လေး
up.
easily အားမင်းတော့အားပေးလိုက်တော့မယ်
One more round before we switch times and OT,
Right.
switch sides
Level
in
para.
OT3.
He may have been saying goodbye, but it's more like see you later with the
Oh,
amount of times we
yeah,
have to keep
Mabula.
coming into this. The amount of times we have to keep going into overtimes. Huge from Wakadia yet again.
He's overtaken Zantaras. 33 kills now for Wakadia.
There's Rops. Catching up Magic. Good opening.
Oh,
Again,
yeah,
response to
yeah,
Soulfly. He
yeah,
pushes
Danny.
out of the cave. It's Mezzi and
Danny.
Rops both knocked
Danny.
over.
တန်
And it is Aurora.
Wakadia ထောက်ထားပါ
A 4v3 to play with.
7
And the majority of the round still available to Vitality, but not many options. They
Wakadia
have
ဘာ
to
လို့
go
မ
to
င်း
this
အောင်
A
လဲ
play.
Wakadia
Aurora
မ
seemed
တော့
to have
ဖိုင်
such a
ဇာ
good
ဦး
sense
အကောင်
that
လေး
Vitality
တယ်
wanted to bully themselves out in the middle.
Bossy,
They brought
Nenye
forces
Tole
over and
Bala,
just said, we're just
Nadia
going to
Minor,
reaggress
Durias
right
and
into you
Dara.
as soon as the utility comes in. So Woxic's got a deep angle, but they're boosting up past it. Got to be careful stepping in. Looks for the exact play. Flames goes down. 4 on 2. And now you have the defense all shifting over, knowing exactly what's happening. No one's home in Donut. 3 going to be CT
Blending,
and this one
blending,
big flank from
blending. Wicadia
Wakadia.
position
Yes,
ကြီးကကောင်းနေ
another
ပြန်
big
ပြီ
moment for him around the
Wicadia
back.
flank ကြီးကကောင်းနေပြန်ပြီ
Searching for Zywoo, 40 kills. He won't get an
Come
extra
easy,
one in this
come
round. He's
easy.
knocked over. Apex
No,
now having to be pulled between so many
Oh,
different
Aurora.
angles. And
Aurora.
Aurora with yet another round
Aurora.
going to the lead of the game.
Aurora Aurora ဟိုဘကဘာဖြစ်သွားလဲဟိုဘကဘာဖြစ်သွားလဲဟိုဘကလည်း OD ဝါလားမသိဘူးငုံတုတ်ကြီးထိုင်နေကြတာဆိုတော့ဟုတ်လားအဲ 3v3 eco ကြီးကိုNico D ကနဲ့သွားတွေ့ပြီ2v2 1v2 ဟိုဘကလည်း OD တဲ့မေမေဆိုOD တဲ့ဟဲ့အောင် G2 တွေက OD ပါဒီဘက်ဒီ OD နေတယ် OD တွေလိုက်ထင်အောင်ချမ်းသာနေတော့ပြီ
Stretch after a quiet regulation. Could be the difference maker.
ကဲငါတို့အရင်လေးယူလိုက်မယ်တရောင်းလေးအရင်ယူလိုက်အောင်ညီကိုတို့နောက်တော့ဟာသွားရင်အရင်ကောင်းသွားပြီဟုတ်လား box ကိုအော်ပေးထားတယ်box ဒီ
Cave smoke,
ကနေတ
donut
ခြား
smoke, red smoke, all the smokes out here early for Aurora.
Well,
They
OD
don't have the ball,
there.
no, Jason. I'm going to keep eyes on that. It's all the way back at spawn. So, although they are majority of these players, in fact, are towards B, they still have to think about getting that bomb back if they want to accelerate.
It's only really a problem if they end up committing to the B bomb site, right? Like if they just want to take control of this, get the presence and work their way towards middle, someone could fall back through T-spawn to grab it, but that doesn't look to be the indication at the moment. Roxic holding the line with an AWP to watch for any B ramp pushes, so he's not going to vacate that to pick up the bomb. It's Wakadia coming back from A, who's going to snag it. Just as this last smoke defensively at the ramp pops, and then when that fades, Aurora's ready to go.
Yeah, look at this cave setup though. Zantaris
Sandra,
gets the information,
copy,
sees 2 players in there
copy,
upon the
copy,
peak without
copy.
losing his life. Vitality going to block it with a smoke
Why
of their own.
sorry?
Still some time here, we're just at the 50-second mark in the round. And Aurora, they're fully committed outside of B for the time being though.
They want to stuff this attack though at the top of ramp because they know they have cave smoked off for the moment. Is Aurora going to wait for that smoke to start fading? A long time for them to be lined up here. Good shot from Wakadia.
Yeah, great shot. A really important opening. Can they carve out this site? Can they force the defenders away? Messi hold a good chance for that first kill, and he will get it to at least point one back, but he getting spammed down through the walls. But Messi under pressure, still finding impact, still fragging out with a second kill. Now Zywo's turn, he won't miss that shot. No way. But Soulfly hunts him down, doesn't finish off his food. He goes back again with a Glock instead, and leaves Rops in a 1v2. Rops has got the util. We haven't had a big Rops clutch. This would be one. Walking up through the ramp, he's got the health advantage. Zantaris has turned right towards him, but now it's Rops up against Soulfly, the new kid on the block here for the Aurora squad. He's had a great competition, but this would be a massive moment to increase the scoreline of Aurora to win a clutch against Rops, but he will not be denied. Rops with the 1v2 keeps Vitality back and forth, and we are still no closer to seeing who is going to win Ancient.
No one can extend this lead in overtime whatsoever. A nice attempt from Rops, but good to see Soulfly stepping up still. He's putting together a complete map, including all these overtimes. A wild show from Soulfly, who's delivered in so many scenarios throughout this map.
တကယ်သေးတယ်အဲ့မှာနှစ်ကောင်ပေးလိုက်ရတာမတန်အောင်ကွာမက်ဆီကိုအမြန်ဖြတ်လိုက်ရအောင်
Follow-up fights come in, still
အဲ့ဒီကောင်က
delivers.
လည်းဖြတ်ပြေးသေးတယ်ငါစိတ်ညစ်တယ် နှစ်ကောင် info ပဲယူလိုက်တာ
Flames
ဖင်
looking to
ရ
add,
တယ်
running right through them. All the way to the B lane, has a little peek down, doesn't see a
Oh,
target.
go on,
And
I
Flames,
think
because
got
of the damage he sustained from that utility, he ends up getting blasted
Oh,
away by a
yeah,
grenade thrown over by
yeah.
Zantaris.
Yeah, Apex drops, so they want to hold on to middle for as long as they possibly can. Just re-smoking over an elbow. Now, Zywoo, he's going to be perched here with the AWP. One kill, and it's going to buy the time for Rops to hustle back to Donut and be involved in this. Apex can push forward and have a fast flank.
အဲဇိုင်ဝူရအေးမှာဟဲ့
Defense
မော်လီ
not
ကျွေးပါ
entirely out of position, but Zywoo needs to deliver.
Oh, Zywoo's in a tough spot though on the tall box. Needs to be
Why,
huge here with
Bona,
AWP.
Bona.
He's got himself just a single kill. Continued to be peppered down by Wakadia, who's looking for a full-on strike here, and he'll get exactly that.
Wakadia carried the game,
is showing up to a
get
level
it,
we don't
get it,
often
get it,
see
get it,
from
get
him,
it,
but
get
this
it.
is beautiful stuff. He's unstoppable, and he hypes himself up as the squad of Aurora move
Just one
again
round,
to
guys,
match
come on.
point.
38 kills for Wakadia now. A triple kill in the round.
Guys,
Absolutely mental.
just one more round guys
He's
come
going
on
toe-to-toe
One
with
more round.
Zywoo, who's
Just
currently
one
at
more
41 kills.
One
Wakadia
more
just a little bit behind him, but
Ah,
he's had
don't
clutch
know,
moments. He's been good
man.
this whole map as well.
ငါတို့တော့တော်တော်ပင်မ
Vitality
လေး
forced to take their time out
Well,
and have
time out,
Xstats
we-
get on the mic.
I've forgotten how many chances Aurora's
Ah,
actually had to
Aurora
close out
drop the
this map,
money.
but obviously
Yeah,
one
Aurora got
big
pinned,
one.
no?
Here's
Aurora got
another
sleep
one.
in,
Yeah,
no?
take
Aurora
it.
got mouse got pinned,
Double up setup switched into
Aurora
for
mouse got
Rox
pinned,
and Zywoo. We've seen them get
Aurora
past
mouse
this
got pinned,
setup earlier in the overtime.
Overextending through mid.
It is the perfect time
Oh,
to have a timeout, right? You have one opportunity left to
Ah,
try and get
made
into
it
another
up, yeah,
overtime,
morning.
into a fourth OT.
ငါတို့တော့ဒါမှမောနေပြီ
Just
အောင်
been
ဒီ
sitting
လို
there
အပေးရတာလက်ကွာ
behind them, piecing it together and coming up with some sort of solution here to just get one round, to get it into another
Come on guys
overtime.
just one more round come on ဟာဒီကောင်တွေဘယ်လောက်တော့နှလုံးတွေခုန်နေလိုက်မလဲမမေ့စားကအဲ့ဒီရောင်းရှုံးနေလူကတော့နောက်ရောင်းမှရှုံးလို့များတယ်နောက်ပွဲမှာရှုံးလို့များတယ်
Back to that
ဒီ
double
ပွဲကြီးက
up,
ဒီကောင်
back
ကြီး
to
အောင်း
that
ရင်ကြီး
Rob
လို့ဖြစ်နေ
Zywoo
လက်ကွာမန်
combo.
တယ်ကြီးကအော်မင်း40 round အာလားဒါ42 round ပြစ်တာ Oh my god 42 round ကြီးကြတော့နှလုံးတွေပါပေါက်ထွက်မယ်
Singe of the toe.
view တိုးမှလားမသိဘူးဟဲ့ဘီမှာ3
Yeah,
မှာ
but this
ဟာ
is a different timing, right? This
Look
is
at this.
Ah,
yeah.
Zywoo,
this is
gone,
nothing
gone,
fancy.
gone.
This is just hit it.
They're all coming in. Hitting and get it right now for Aurora as they try and get into
Oh,
the
fuck.
site. It's Messi coming out with a
Oh,
quick one.
fuck.
Makati has gone. Zantara down to their
Oh,
side. With a
Billy,
second
yeah.
kill. This time
Oh,
for the
Billy,
Flash.
yeah.
It's Aurora back. It's a ballsy
Billy,
call to go for
yeah.
full commitment in a round like this to the B-bomb site, but it is ended in defeat, and we will go again. 4 overtimes required at least
So fly.
here between Vitality and Aurora.
Elder
So
Phone,
fly.
Soulfly's here. Burden, he's going to be forced forward.
Ah.
He's gone down. Trying to give himself
We
an after
do,
that
we
shot,
are,
but
yeah,
quad
dog, we are,
overtime.
someone
Fourth
plays on that.
overtime
You get
between
that.
these two teams. We
Why
just
you
can't
down?
find a winner on action.
No, we cannot. This is insane stuff. Vitality and Aurora, they are both already in the playoffs, ladies and gentlemen, but this is for a semi-final. The loser goes to the quarters, but they are fighting like they're already in that Tauron arena.
That's crazy, man. I feel like with that missed shot from Zywoo, Aurora had it. They had the step, and no one could actually gain any room over at that B bomb site. Nobody could step forward. Nobody progressed past the ramp. 21-21. Deep utility in middle exchange. Take away any fast play of the Vitality defense and any fast play of the Aurora offense as well. The Apex going to be forced back.
Zantara's going to be the first victim stepping into the cave. He's died there a couple times, where he's tried to get through there throughout regulation, overtime as well. He's been trying to get in towards that cave and force that fight quite a bit, but he's down this time.
A map neither team has a ton of experience on. We're in fourth overtime as well.
Oh,
Everyone's
yeah,
seen everything. Everyone's done everything. Now it's just about kind of reading in the moment. So things are going to look silly this late in the game when people are trying to surprise their oppositions after this many rounds. Good shot from Zywoo. And this time, Aurora can't get out to any kind of fast-paced lead in OT. Major. Gonna try and do it solo in middle, but he's got the bomb as well, and now it hits the deck, and that's the round.
Much more controlled this time from Vitality. Question is, when does one team just break? When do they just run out? Feels like no one's run dry at any point throughout this game, but eventually it's going to happen.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh my god, they just brought it right back.
Yeah, they did.
They just brought it right back in the blink of an eye,
Mm.
but Soulfly's gonna burn. Rops is gonna finish him off, and Makati, oh my god, he nearly got that as well.
Nice try, man.
With the kind of game he's having, you can't count him out of absolutely anything. That round looked shut. It looked over. Vitality had such a great start, and then all of a sudden the kills come back, and Wakadia has a shot at winning that.
I mean, that's a 2v5 with the bomb dropped in middle. Like, it should have never gotten that close. Never ever. So Vitality, that's one of those rounds where you're like, I'm glad this happened now to like remind us that we can't just be giving these situations up. We still got to play them perfectly, and it happens in a round you win, so you'll get punished for it. And we're getting an A-rush, right? He actually goes aggressive with the op, pins one to the wall, has all the information, and now he's got to call his teammates over, but Flames gets caught. Zywoo's here with the trade.
It's just ops all across the show, isn't it? He
Oh, maybe fuck that was it.
Vitality in a player position of power. They've got the advantage for now, and that plant is in, so it's down to a 2v3. Vitality have to come back in on this retake, and they've got plenty of utility for the job.
Oh, getting so scrappy. Retake is going to be slow paced. You have Apex coming in on the flank. So Zywoo is just going to try and gather some information before he arrives, taken down by Major. And now the retake is very far off, and we're deep into the bomb.
Yeah, time is really ticking, but Apex has just arrived. Soulfly removed from the site. It's on Madra 1v2. Time ticking on the fuse. Madra looking for the CT fight. He's picked it up, goes into it again, and Madra this time stepping up. Celebrates across the other side of the screen. And it's Madra stepping up deep into this game.
Every single individual on Aurora has been there when called upon in a moment of need. What a clutch. Madra knows he's got the one-on-one. If he stops the CT player, it's all over. And because that retake took so long, he had the bomb as an ally. He had the clock as an ally. And there's no other decision that Apex can make other than try and stick to the
CT ကောင်တော့ fight လိုက်တာအရင်မှန်ပါအဲ့ CT ကောင်အရင် fight လိုက်တာ 2v1 ဆိုအဲ့ကောင်မ fight ရင်ကောင်ဖြုတ်ခံရအောင်ဆိုဆောင်းကောင်းတော့
To 22. First team to reach 25 rounds. Is the winner here on Ancient.
But
But
to be
honest, he can just go again. We could go to another overtime. Soulfly in flames, blow for blow, straight away at the start of this round.
Looking to give a haircut out. Zantares just slides past the crosshair. Utility in hand instead. Steps forward once the shot. He's got it.
He's looking for 50 kills, Jason. He's on 49 right now. He stepped into the open. Woxic is gone, and the bomb is now arrived for Wakadia.
All right, Plant going down. They've got a little bit of time to breathe. Not any longer. ZywOo's found that there's 50 through the smoke. Doesn't even see him to get it done.
50 kills from ZywOo and plenty more in play. We've got Wakadia just out to that right side. The bomb is planted, but ZywOo unstoppable. This is a ZywOo round picked up by Flames right at the end. ZywOo making the difference here.
ဘယ်ဖဲကုန်းဝင်သွားပြီလဲပေါက်ရိုက်လိုက်အောင်မယ်ရောမင်းကမြုပ်ပြီရောနိုင်ဝက်ပြန်မလာနဲ့ဒီဘက်မှာအသေးအံကြည့်နေရတယ်ညာလေ info မားတွေလာပေးနေ
We have possibly 2 more maps of this game still to go.
23-22 for Vitality off the back of the ZywOo performance. We switch sides. Apex another chance to lead his team to come up with some creative ideas, creative ways.
ZywOo has as many kills as Rops and Apex have together. This is just insane right now. We have to see this attack come in. ZywOo already up through the B lane. Sending the AWP in harm's way. Could be battered down by Utility even further, but he hasn't taken a huge amount of damage to kick things off.
Very vocal at the moment, calling things out. Mezzi looking to see what they're working with at the top of the ramp. There's going to be a push, some aggression from this Aurora defense. ZywOo ready and waiting, holds the line.
Flash လည်းဖြတ်ပြေးလို့မရဘူး
again, another one from ZywOo. Mezzi's come into play here. You don't want to start falling flat now if you're Aurora. A 3v5. From what we've seen, Aurora have earned the respect of not counting them out of any round, but this is certainly going to be difficult, especially with the amount of space they've now lost towards A as well.
Well, they don't realize they've lost this round just yet, but they have lost this round. As long as nothing like super crazy happens, it's not for sure, I should say that, but with the position of Rops over in CT spawn, he's going to cut off anyone falling back. The only real way that Aurora at the moment can lose this, Vitality can lose this, look at the minimap, is if Zantares slides over the donut like right now and just gets 2 kills. Which doesn't look like it's going to happen. A nice fake thrown over at the B bomb site by ZywOo. Replenishes that there's a short smoke, keeps everyone frozen there. And now they have to rotate back into the arms of Rops, who's just been waiting this entire time. Every gap on the map covered.
And ZywOo going out. Can't believe he's missed that shot, JC. Come on. He's had enough time to warm up.
We'll give him one.
Just incredible stuff. But now, how many times have we seen Aurora get to map point? How many times have we seen them be the ones to lead at the end of overtime and Vitality have to come back? Now it's Vitality leading the way. Vitality have a chance to round out Ancient, and Aurora have to fight back. Not just 1 round, but 2 to force out another overtime.
Most of these overtimes are back and forth as well, where they're 2-1 score lines. You only have to win that 1 round to force the next one. Prospect that they're looking up against, so they burn that extra time out. We get back into the action, and this could be the end of a very, very long affair. 46 rounds of play thus far. That's all Rops. Escape route provided over to his team with that move into the A bomb site, that slide into the position to give them the free bomb site on the other side away from the danger. Vitality 1 round away from winning Ancient, taking us to overpass.
Can Aurora somehow pull it back again? The tenacity of the Turkish. needs to go on display again. They've overtaken middle. Saiwu brought down to 48 HP.
That's a shot he probably should have hit. That's a huge gift over to Aurora to
Oh,
not have to play
damn.
this one. And
He's
the
gone.
Aurora, a nice nade dropped right on his face.
They
Not to
wabi.
have to
Between
play
they
against
wabi.
Saiwu in this
They
round
wabi.
is a big benefit for
What?
Aurora.
Between they wabi.
5v4, they still occupy middle. Torres seeing the target of Apex,
Ah,
but not
nee,
able to see
Saka,
it through as
bro.
Apex
Louis
and Flames take a
Leon
couple of
was
kills.
wow.
And now Vitality all of a sudden a player advantage and a step in the direction of closing out this map.
မကြီးကမလိုတော့တဲ့ကိစ္စ
A
ကိုဘယ်လို
monstrous
ဖိုက်ကြ
first map
လဲ
of Counter-Strike here in this best of 3. But the marathon looks like it's going to come to a close in Vitality's favor unless Wakadia, Woxic, and Soulfly can piece together a way back into this.
Yeah, well, how many times have we seen Soulfly and Woxic in particular, those two piece together and come up with something incredible? Woxic has heated up as this game has gone on.
Soulfly goes in. Oh, they have had but Soulfly rips them apart. Reaps their souls inside of Jaguar. Now Rops is dead at the top of the ramp. And Flames is 1v3. Aurora
Only me ba.
not dead
Only me
yet.
ba.
But Flames could change that fact.
That's the kind of shot that'll make you nervous.
Goes into the cave, hunts down the low HP player, and now Flames could dream of closing this map.
He'll never expect Woxic to follow it up, though.
Woxic from the same position, from the cave as well. Does Flames even consider it? No, it's got to be a reaction. It's just got to be a straight-up reaction. What a close! It's the individual heroics of Flames that finally bring this map to an end, but we wondered what Ancient would provide, and it is beautiful.
Boxing မှာကြံခဲ့ရတယ်လို့ကွာဖြစ်မှာဖြစ်ရလေ
Overtime, and a heartbreaking defeat for Aurora on the opening map.
Any more cinematic way to end that game with a one-tap from Flamesy in a 1v3 clutch.
Unbelievable plays from just so many players across that entire server. We had Zantares with clutches, Wakadia, Zaiwu, Rops even had one in now. Madra, everyone stepping up, everyone just playing Counter-Strike to the top level today. Beautiful to see, and that's only map 1 of this series, ladies and gentlemen. We have plenty more Counter-Strike coming your way, and I'm just hoping that somehow the second map is
အာဖြစ်မှာဖြစ်ရလေကွာဝယ်ပြီးွားထင်တယ်ဒီဘက်မောက်စာဖြစ်သွားပြီကွာ Aurora ရဲ့မလွယ်တော့တော့ game 2ကတော့
哎，你你是阿飞来嘛？
game 2စအားပေးနော်မိုးလင်း
ဒီပါလေကွာ
ကြည့်လာနေတော့အဆုံးကြီးကြည့်လိုက်တယ်နော်
အာလီမနေ့ကျရင်ကျင်းဆော့ပါမှာဟုတ်လား
那别钱多少钱？
ကျင်း3နာရီအဲနောက်ဆုံးတွေ့တော့ Aurora ထုလာတာကွာတလာပိုင်း24ရက်တော့ကောင်းလာပြီလား
ချက်စီးနဲ့အားစနဲ့ဘိုးတော်ထင်တာရောစီးပြီးပဲရှိ
ပြောပါတယ်တဲ့ Fatality နိုင်အောင် Aurora ဘာမှမလို့လဲလူတဲ့အားချောင်းလား profile
ဘူဘမေးလေးအိတ်ကဲလိုက်တော့လေအသက်ကြီးပြီအိတ်ရတော့မှလေလူကြီးအိတ်ရောက်ပြီလေဘူဘရ what are you doing
ဟောရသူတို့တော့မသိဘူးဆိုင်မြက်ကြီးတွေက 1.6 1.75 ဘောစက 0.7 ဒီကတော့ကောင်းတယ်ဒီကကဲ
မလွယ်တော့ဘူး game 2ကဘာလို့လဲဆိုတော့အားတော်တော်ကုန်သွားတာပဲစိတ်တက်တွေပါကြဟာကွာ
လည်းအဲ့လိုပဲထင်ခဲ့တာပါပဲထင်တယ်တော့လည်းနိုင်သွားတာပဲဒီကယုံကြည်ဖို့ပဲဗျာ
မင်းအခုကျ overtime ကြီးအဲ့လို overtime ကြီးရမလွယ်ဘူး ကြီးကြီးတဲ့ဒိုတာဆော့တဲ့ကောင်ရှိသေးတာစောက်သုံးကြတဲ့ကောင်လားဆိုတော့လေစောက်သုံးနဲ့ကြမနေပြန်မျက်နှာတော့တက်လာအောင်ကွာ
She now has a cool 100k stack in front of her. Starting the day off with just 40,000. She's been trending upwards since hand 3, if not earlier.
လို့ပူကရိုက်ချင်တာဟဲ့
Have you guys played on the bike stream? 5 and 10?
Yeah, 501k. Should we do a round of throttle, guys? Yes, no?
I'm good.
Yes?
Too tired.
Too tired?
Too tired, yeah.
Don't worry.
If I'm the only one, I don't.
Don't worry, no. We don't need to.
Yeah.
1200?
Sorry.
No, we don't need.
I'm
Just
too tired to free blind.
I understand.
4 is a very big game.
Yeah, also. It's good.
Alesh raising it up big. And Emma looks down at pocket queens. Oh man. This is wild. He has been very passive post pre-flop so far. There were a couple small raises, but nothing of this size. She is going to put in the raise though. How is he going to respond to this?
Okay,မျက်နှာတော့တက်လာအောင်ပါ guys စကင်တော့ကြလာအောင်နော်
Oh boy. Emma does not feel good about this. He raised something like 11 or 12 big blinds over a limp. After limping a lot himself for raising really small. And now he's fairly quickly come over the top of a 3-bet after doing so. Nice fold by Emma. Great fold.
What did you do to me?
You said the game was getting too big. And you took the ball
Yeah, I
immediately.
know.
Love that. He caught his flush. Helmy with in complete meltdown right now. And here comes the cash. The champion of the WP team.
Things are heating up with a new season
I'll be
of
back.
the World Poker Tour.
They want maximum pain, huh? They probably think I'm crazy.
You're a joke. Okay.
I feel like queens. What can I do? Rocks.
Just the amount of time that Emma took to make that fold, which was very little. She's got a really good handle
You're a queen.
on the table.
Well,
Perhaps
please, we'll see on the stream.
the way that different people are playing at the table.
I had that beat.
Already?
No, the queens I had beat.
Yeah? Yeah, already? You
Pre-flop,
didn't need
yeah.
a flop?
Pre-flop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nalesh too nice, just letting her off the hook immediately. Not making her wait the 30 minutes.
Neither would I. I would just shrug and call.
Call. Yeah.
That's why I said pre-fold, pre-flop. You don't know what's gonna come.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see if you're lying to me.
Check.
I'm not.
No, I'm kidding. Thank you for telling me.
Did you really have queens?
Yeah.
Check.
我不会是倒闭，哎呢，我来看。
Two players flopping a pair and a flush draw here.
เราอย่า
声音拉呀，我 တ်နိုင်မှာမဟုတ်လို့ဒီလိုကြီးပြီးထားတာလားဒါမှမဟုတ်မတူတာဖဲပေါ်နိုင်မှာလားရှုံးနေတော့
မထွက်ဘူးကောင်းနေကောင်းလုံးကဟိုရှုံးနေကောင်းနေကွာသားရော
哦，也要聊，အောက်မှာဆော့ပေးကြတယ်အဲ့ဒီလေးချင်း
All right. Special shout out to Corey Scott in chat. He said she had a set. She's the third queen. Somebody get that man a trophy or I don't know something. That's a great line right there.
Look at that watch. Look at that watch. She got the beautiful watch on.
Thank you.
Stockholm.
Corey, you deserve all the happiness in the world for a line that smooth.
အဲ့ဒါဆော့
I don't like him up that much, but again, I'm up like 70.
70 is a big winner.
ဘာလို့ခိုင်းအောင်လားအတင်းဆက်ပြီးရဲ့ GPU ရဲ့ Fury ရဲ့ဟိုက Fidelity ရဲ့
Good already.
It's okay. They could easily go in the next 30 minutes.
Yeah. But I hate like when everybody's like, how is it going? I'm like, we just like double the stakes and then go like this. Going well until.
တော့ကြောက်ဆော့ကောင်းတာဆက်တော့ပွဲကြည့်ရပဲအဲ့လိုတင်းတရားဝမ်းနေဝင်ဆော့တာတင်းဝင်ဆော့
Check.
ဆိုတော့လို့မဟုတ်ဘူးသူကပေါ့ပန်းလေးတွေဆော့
Check.
We are starting to reach the late hours, guys. The table chatter is slowing down. The play is a little more careful. And even Phil looks less fired up than he's been
It's a good
tonight.
crew here.
You did a great job.
You got Philly wines too much, but other than that, everybody else is okay.
No,
But you said I'm having a good whining day. A compliment. I extract all compliments. I'm having
You
a
had
good
a good
whining
day today. You really had. You didn't berate anyone, actually, yet. We have 20 minutes to go.
I can't berate Dan, so that sucks for me. Every time I told him every time I grade him, I have to buy him a new bottle of Dom.
Wow. You can berate me.
He's collected at least once.
Only once?
Another compliment.
That's a little too cocky. Does cocky count for berating?
No, cocky's like when you go woo-hoo-hoo-hoo, it's a celebration.
I know. Good.
Celebrate that I haven't whined too much at Dan and I've only paid him once on the Dom.
It's a good.
I just saved some monies.
I would have some done.
Yo Viral turning basically the nuts, but I don't think he's going to make much money here.
It wouldn't be wine, it would be Dom.
Sorry, Rivering
Dom
basically the
Perignon.
nuts.
I'm in for both.
10K. 97. 97.
Brandon Shaq Harris, you know Brandon?
Yeah.
He's just the greatest guy.
He seems
He
really nice. I
got
don't
really
know
sick of me whining.
Oh, okay.
So I told him I would never whine at the same table. So we play a lot of tournaments, and when I lose a pot, I'm like, I hold it in. And then after a year, he started whining for me. This is what Phil's saying on the inside.
That's a great bit.
Yeah, that's a strong
Everybody
solution
just
right
starts
there.
laughing.
That's good.
I like it.
And then I have to instruct everybody that I'm not allowed to whine at his table. He's such a great guy, and I just whined way too much. He loves me, though.
Come on now, Phil. If you weren't whining, you wouldn't be Phil.
Another nice guy in the poker world.
We like to razz you for it, but we need this, Phil. We need the brat.
I even like you, but I'd like it a little better if you called with the 6. No, you seem like a good guy. I really do. We have so many nice people in the poker world. I've been putting out a lot of tweets with pictures of, you know, anytime someone who's really nice wins a World Series tournament, I make sure I take a picture, promote it. I'm promoting niceness in poker, even though I'm the poker brat.
There you go.
Move to the positivity thing.
It's weird. I had these life lessons that helped me, like, you know, I wrote a new, well, shit, I'm gonna sound, everything I say sounds like it's bragging, but I got lucky. I wrote a New York Times bestseller. I hit all these goals that I set lifetime, except I don't have 24 bracelets yet.
How many bracelets do you have? How many you want to send it?
16.
Okay, just check.
But 3 seconds since I won the last one.
No WPT?
Ooh.
20.
Ooh.
Wow, not yet. Coming. What about EPT?
I want to be part of this.
Tough crowd, man.
I'm not folding.
Phil mentions the 16 bracelets.
ဖြစ်နေကြတယ်
I have a well-disguised hand.
Let's
ငါကောင်နာပွဲပြခဲ့တောင်ထင်းနေတာပဲဟုတ်မလား
First map,
yeah.
long and extended, had to have been an exhausting affair. What they played enough rounds to basically be 2 maps, and you have to come into this out of a loss if you're Aurora and recover on overpass, which is.
Affair here for Vitality.
Hey. Kelari. Okay, so I'll be down,
B bomb site that's going to be ready and waiting as they come in to
all
turn
right.
the corner through
CD ရတာเนาะပြောပြတာပါ CD မှာအများကြီးမယူနဲ့ဟိုပါပဲယူ17 round မယူလိုက်1 round ပေးလိုက်ဟိုပါ
Oh, they're getting ready now to pop out. The util flies to the sky, smoke up towards heaven. And now Wakadia keeps his head pinned down in behind the barrels. Flames is blinded, but still running, taking space. And there we go. Flames straight away to a couple of openers. And he just keeps on going. So a 3K to close the previous map, a 3K to open up this one. Is Zantara's left coming back, clutching his straws here. A 1v4 and just isn't going to be happening here for Zantara. So Vitality run into the B bomb site and Flames find success. And we were talking about it. Flames has been the top-rated player coming into the tournament for Vitality, looking really, really strong.
There's a lot of people on this Vitality team that can overshadow you really easily. So whenever you see someone who's like not named, I feel like Zaiwu or Rops kind of being like the popping off and being the guy leading for this team. Like what a luxury to have where you have 4 players who can essentially be your top player to any particular event. We've seen Mezzi do it in the past.
here in Krakow, it's Flames with some heavy impact.
And it's cool seeing it because, I mean, Apex talks about that all the time. I mean, that's kind of basically the mindset he instills across the team. And probably part of the reason why they're such a strong team is he's sitting there, he's like, guys, I've been around the block. I've been around forever. You very rarely get to play in a team that is this good and this successful and plays this well together. So let's capitalize on this moment because it's not going to last forever. And once it's gone, you're really going to wish you had the magic again. Because he's had to work his way back into this. He's had to spend a lot of years grinding in teams that couldn't succeed and put himself in this kind of a situation. So everyone within this Vitality roster ready to find success, and Apex is going to farm him up.
Yeah, looking to make some money with this MAC-10. Just the 2 kills. He was overwhelmed eventually by the USP, but they concede only a MAC-10. So not worried about that for Vitality as they take a 2-0 lead here on Overpass.
Yeah, take the MAC-10. You can have it. I don't even want it.
Well, it was great to see as well there. You highlighted it.
Then
towards the end of overtime. Yeah, using great shots and stepping up on the defense. He's gonna
2 minutes D.
on the CT side of Overpass with his
Well,
ult.
come on. I love it.
I think is the big wish from Aurora. Is like, let's not have that lead in time. Let's keep firing like you were at the end of the map. Yeah, true.
Enough rounds to warm up into this.
Now Aurora's so far back at the Blast Bounty, a 13-5 win over Hatsu, and I am Krakow stage 2, I believe. Let me double check this just to be sure. They took down Pain on the map.
လွယ်တော့ဦး Aurora မင်းခုနပွဲရနိုင်ရမှာမဲ့သွားပြီမင်းနောက်သေးတယ်ပြည့်ပြီးရှုံးသွားတော့မင်းမဲ့သွားတယ်
And this is
ဘယ်တင်အားပေးနေရလဲဆို Aurora ကိုအားပေးနေတာဗျာ Aurora ကိုအားပေးနေတာ
into the Talron arena in Krakow for the first time.
Suitcase.
Looks good.
However, during the check-in process,
It's
a
another
student
sort of
mistakenly took his luggage.
it's like the spot egg.
The student discovered a man hidden in the suitcase. The man didn't confess to the student, only hoping to be let out. The student didn't think much, and
And
immediately
obviously,
tried
it's
to
always
rescue
fun
the
going
man.
into a new house and creating new memories. So
He was
looking
stunned
forward
when he saw
to
the gold coins in his
ESL
hand.
at the Intel
Seeing
Extreme
this,
Masters,
the man
finding
quickly
a new
explained.
location to have some fun for the next few years. Both these teams would love to be in the inaugural grand finals, and the winner of this gets that extra step towards it with a semi-final berth. Loser goes down to the quarterfinals, so nobody getting sent home. Both these teams in the
As he
playoffs.
spoke these words,
Very slow
Jack was
round for
already
Vitality
fascinated
as
by
they're just
money.
now
He put
progressing
away the
across
luggage
map.
and went to the gold shop the next day. The shopkeeper told him, "These gold coins are pure gold ancient coins,
Sitting at
each
Divider,
worth
here comes the
$500.
utility.
So Jack took his friends home. As soon as he arrived at the door, Jack saw his girlfriend's panicked expression.
Zantares to drop a defensive smoke here. He'll play inside of it. They're actually on top of his head. They're actually on top of Zantares' head.
Back
Apex
in the house,
eventually getting
he
rid of
found the
him.
man's hand sticking out from outside the suitcase. Seeing that the man was still alive, his girlfriend decided to save
40
him.
seconds of play.
Yeah,
Rob's
yeah.
gonna search for that equalizer. He'll grab it, no problem, and realizes
Long to go, long to go.
they're still there. So has to pause for just a moment.
They haven't found Mantra yet. They haven't found him. Now they know. Now they know he couldn't get the kill. Soulfly adds one, traded off, and now another clutch for the young player on Aurora. Steps forward, traded by Zaiwu. 3-0 start as Vitality nabbed the first gun round. Getting crazy. I mean, that's hard. That's hard if you're Aurora's defense to really follow that up, right? The utility comes, you drop your counter utility, and that initial.
ဟိုအောင်လေးကိုကြည့်လိုက်ဟိုအောင်လေးကအရန်ထောင်းနေ
A lot of resources to get those kills, and then things kind of settle up in the exec. And what comes next is the AKs. I mean, lovely shot from Rops out towards long, but yeah, then you all of a sudden you're bruised up, you're out of utility, out of resources, and it's the AKs that step in to clean up what the MAC-10s began. Or the weaker weapons.
တော်ကန်ဆိုးတာကလောက်ပြစ်ပြီးတော့မနိုင်ဘူး Aurora ရဲ့ဖြစ်မှဖြစ်ရလေဖြစ်မှဖြစ်ရလေ
That we might see Vitality just grab full control of this game in the first half, though. A real possibility.
Yeah, especially how, I mean, look, that's a long map of Counter-Strike that we just played on Ancient, and to be the loser at the end of all that, very, very deflating.
Then you don't get the good start, you don't win the pistol. You're getting melted.
ကဲညီကိုတို့အိတ်လိုက်မလား
Impossible to kick things off here for Vitality.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the other conversation point that we touched on enough, but I mean, it's kind of hard to put it into words what it's going to look like in practice. But Ancient, a map that, you know, generally a permaban, not played that often. So, yeah, it's not going to be as clean. Everything's going to look a little bit more disorganized, a little bit sketchier. Here on Overpass, where they're going to be well drilled and well experienced together, it's very possible this Vitality team just says, we're actually just too much for you. Too much overall.
Oh, we'll find out. You got the MP9 here, Soulflight close to Monster. And a good single kill. Looks like it was about to be 2. Mezzy barely standing on 6 HP.
Door will open will be the sound cue that Vitality need, that the flank is a point of danger, but nobody's opened it just yet. Vitality taking their time sliding into the bomb site, smoke into the site. Low HP on Mezzy as he plants the bomb, and a good peek from ZywOo. Wakati is going to wrap around and just try and grab a weapon as the bomb goes off. Just wants an AK-47 for the next round.
Well, it's a similar start though on Ancient, where Vitality dominated the first half of play, and Aurora had to come back into it. Difference is, if you have a really good half on T side of Overpass, your life just becomes a lot easier if you're Vitality.
True.
Like you're 4 rounds buffer already.
Yeah.
You win this next gun round, we're starting to get to that point where it's there's a little bit too much being done right now from this T side.
Same conversation, any map that feels like it can be very T-sided in different moments is, you know, if you can get out that early lead and that early advantage and take control of it. I mean, yeah, sitting at 4 rounds now, you're like, okay, no matter what happens, 2 more throughout the rest of the half, and we're sitting pretty. So great advantage, a great leg up for Vitality over Aurora here to start the second map of the series. Guns are back out for Aurora. They have the AWP in the hands of Woxic. That'll be positioned over towards Divider.
Think there's a Rolex waitlist? There is. And here's how it actually works.
They're not being slow about this. They might hit this timing very, very fast.
Woxic is going to take down Mezzy very fast, and we've got ZywOo left on 53 HP. So Aurora going to be happy with the start to this round, opening kill and damage.
And that Woxic's been able to get away. Bomb and Rop still over at the B bomb site out of Monster. You have Apex and Flames at the top of the stairs trying to apply a little bit of pressure to the A bomb site, try to keep a couple players here in this position. Flames is actually going to work his way all the way around towards long, so it seems like they want to have a little bit more of an idea of what they want to do at the A bomb site to ensure that the B bomb site is going to be
အားတွေမရှိတော့ဘူးကွာမင်းတို့လည်းပြစ်ဖို့အားမရှိတော့ဘူးနဲ့တူပါတယ်ကွာကြည့်ရတာ
He wants Flames in position to activate. And with so much silence on the map, I think Aurora, after the smoke fades towards the front of bathrooms, are going to start getting
ZywOo ရတာပြစ်နေတော့မယ်
what the map looks like.
ပြန်မလာတော့ဘူးပေါ့တေးချအမှနေကလုံးနော်မနေကလုံးနော်မနေကလုံးနေလုံးစားပြီးတော့ZywOoနည်းနည်းနေကောင်းသွားပြီရောအမှမော်လီတစ်လုံးပြန်ကျွေးတာရောအမှကောင်းလိုက်တဲ့ flash ပါဟာတကောင်မရတယ် not bad nice guys come on guys come on ဖြစ်နိုင်သေးတယ်လားဖြစ်နိုင်သေးတယ်လား nice come on guys come on you know ဟုတ်လား best of 3 Rava sweet Rava sweet Rava sweet
Yeah, I think that run a little bit too
Rava
fast.
sweet.
You know, if you're going to attack that A bomb site, there's like a whole lot of steps on the progression up of flashbangs and utility you have to throw. And Aurora never sensed those and never heard those. Never got the
Rava
clue that was
sweet.
happening. I thought Flames might be more aggressive in bathrooms to truly sell some presence.
in ZywOo အဆင်းပဲ who is more overrated to you တဲ့
You could see by the time Vitality's ready to
ဆင်းပဲပေါ့ overrated
throwing nades before they even taken their first
အကုန်လုံးကတော့သူ့ချိန်နဲ့သူကျန်းကြမှာအခုပဲမကျန်းတော့တာအခုမကျန်းတော့တာယူတော့ကျန်းမာနေဆက်လုံးနေလို့တော့အေးရZywOoကတော့ကျန်းနေတော့မယ်
Round 6.
နော် Beautiful like diamonds in the sky shine bright like a diamond
Like the first fight might be with Xantara's here. Part of the bathrooms and takes that fight with
overpass မှာဟော4 round ကြီးတော့ပေးရတာလွန်တာပေါ့ဆယ်ပြဟိုတနေ့က1v4 နာပြစ်သွားတယ်လေတဲ့ဟာအဲ့ဒါခိုးဘက် ကိုတက်ကောင်နာမှမပြစ်တတ်တယ်ဟိုဘကငါဘောတွေကိုပြစ်တာဘာလို့ငါဘောတွေကိုပြစ်တာလားကိုလည်းပြစ်တတ်တယ်
But starting to get a few pieces of what they want, right?
Face နဲ့တော့စုပ်ပြတ်နေတာမေးကြည့်ပေးဦး
So it's not a huge risk. You're not losing an AK-47 if he goes down alone, but he's got tons of information for you, and he's in a pretty decent position along the left wall where they won't be able to see. So he can, I mean, he can scale up pretty quickly. Once the set piece comes in, once Molotovs and flashbangs are running into the bomb site, easy to lose track of that long player. Apex has a kill. Oh, he can add another one as well out in the open.
ဟာရ Apex ကခါလီနဲ့နှစ်ကောင်ကြီးကမဟုတ်သေးပါဘူး
Are they going to fall back or go forward? They don't have the time to meet up with Apex.
Yeah, Centaur is trying to get the drop done here, but he ends up getting overrun. The Tech 9 keeps flooding in, and eventually Flames his Mac 10 rings out into that kill feed. And Apex points at himself as he looks over, and that is a round you really needed to win if you're a Royal.
အဲ့ဒါလေဘာကရက်လားတဲ့ဟုတ်တယ်
It's just me. You guys still both got destroyed. Letting them know. 40-year-old talent.
Unk still got it.
ဘာကရက်
Oh, that's got to feel frustrating. You see a little smile on the faces on Towers, but they realize that's a big opportunity gone.
I was actually kind of scared for Vitality there when Apex gets those kills. I'm like, oh, you don't have the time to fall back and actually go to the free bomb site. You guys still gotta work hard for this one. Great trades on the way in. Some weaker weapons as well. Mac 10, Tech 9's in there.
ညလုံးနဲ့တူတယ်ကွာ
A good opportunity
Sure, I don't
to
need to go
break the economy and get going on the CT side early in the half, but they miss it.
နော်
So reinvest everything they've got, shove their chips all in, and it's them who are on the breaking point now. This round could turn this half into an absolute disaster for Aurora if they can't win it. Nice timing. Soulfly's just about to get activated. Lucadia had to come back for the fight, but
တက်9နဲ့ကွာတက်9နဲ့ပြစ်ခံရမင်းတို့မဟုတ်သေးပါ
And just a well-struck round from Flames and Mezzi with the weaker weapons at the A bomb site. 5-1 4-round lead. One map up in the series. Creeping closer to the semifinals is Vitality.
အော် overpass က city map ထင်တယ်အော် T map ထင်တယ်
Closer to the A bomb site quite quickly here as well. Running out long. We got players up on the generator.
Beautiful like time face နဲ့တော့လည်း sim ထဲတာပဲလေတဲ့ကြံလေးကောင်ကွာနေလို့တဲ့အဲ့ sim ကြီးပုတ်နေလို့ face ကပြန်ကစ်လိုက်တာသိလား
Jump spot for Imager, just trying to see how deep Vitality are up.
sim ကိုခေါ်သားပဲ sim ကို falcon ကလည်းခေါ်တယ် face ကလည်းခေါ်တယ်သူကကျန်းနေဆိုရင်သူ့ကိုဆက်ခေါ်တာမှာဗောအဲ့ဒီအသင်းတွေကဘယ်ကစ်မလဲသူ tier 3မှာဘယ်ဆော့ပုတ်လို့သူ့ကိုကစ်တာဗောနှစ်သင်းလုံး falcon ကလည်းကစ်တယ်ဟောစပတ်သွားပြီဘောစေမင်းမပြည့်နေပါနဲ့တော့စိတ်ညစ်ပါတယ်အဲ့လိုက်ပါလားညီကိုတို့ဟုတ်လားကိုပြောတယ်မရဘူးခုနပွဲကရှုံးသွားတော့နောက်ပွဲကဘလို့မှအားမရှိဘူးတောင်းနေကိုယ်ဆိုလည်းပြစ်နိုင်မှာမဟုတ်ဘူးကွာဒီလောက်ကြီးတဲတိုင်းပြည့်ပြီးရှုံးသွားပုံမှန်ပဲအဲ့ဒါကောင်တာအဲ့လို overtime တွေတားရောက်သွားရင်အဲ့ဒါနောက်မှမပြစ်တော့အေး
Go, he'll run. He's got a smoke. Brother. I like the attempt, you know?
တကယ်ကြိုးစားမှာတကယ်ကြိုးစားမှာ
It was never going to happen.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, look, I like the idea. I like that he's still trying to win the round, but that you're making that kind of a run for a ninja. It's not
quite a big
it's
run.
not all that sneaky.
The brazen ninja.
Yeah, you're not really catching anyone off guard.
Well, it just keeps getting worse here for Aurora because you look at this buy and again you don't have that safe weapon from Soulfly. He just ran away and give it up. So with MP9s and 3 players, you got a scout here for Walksick, 1 rifle in the hands of Wukadia, but very likely now a 7-1 lead for Vitality.
Can you assess on it? Look,
all right, Wukadia, let's get it back.
Can you same by route have over sorry. So generation ကြားထဲမှာ generation ကြားထဲမှာ nothing กว่า
kind of chill for a
ဆိုတော့ကိုရီးယားဘာလို့ simple ကိုမကြိုက်လဲဆိုတော့ကိုရီအဲ့လို Candy Air ဆို Fallen တို့ Guardian တို့တားကျန်းနေတဲ့အချိန်မှာ simple က Dawn လိုမျိုးကွာဆိုတော့တို့က generation တစ်ခုกว่าဆိုတော့ကိုရီးတို့ simple ဆိုတာဘာမှမဟုတ်ဘူးကွာအခု Dawn ကျန်းနေတယ်လို့မျိုးဘလို့ကွာလဲဆိုတော့အခုဇိုင်ဦးကျန်းနေတဲ့အချိန်မှာ Dawn ကျန်းနေတယ်လို့မျိုးဇိုင်ဦးနဲ့ Dawn နဲ့ဆိုရင်တွေ့တယ်မလား Dawn လည်းကျန်းတော့ကျန်းတာပဲကွာဒါပေမဲ့ဇိုင်ဦးလောက်မကျန်းဘူးအဲ့လိုမျိုးဆိုတော့ simple စပြီးတော့ကျန်းတဲ့အချိန်မှာလည်းအဲ့လိုပဲဒီဘက်မှာအဲ့လို Guardian တို့ Candy Air ဆို Fallen တို့အဲ့လိုဆရာကြီးတွေရှိတယ် Device ဆို forest ဆိုတော့အဲ့ဒီမှာ simple က clay ကွာတက်နေတော့ဆိုတော့တော့တက်တာပဲရှိတာဆိုတော့ပြီးသွားလာတော့သူတို့ကနည်းနည်းနေရာဖယ်ပြီးလိုက်ရတာပေါ့ဆိုတော့အဲ့လိုပေါ့ဆိုတော့အဲ့တော့ simple ဆိုတော့အဲ့လိုမဟုတ်ကျန်းတော့ကျန်းနေပြီကွာဒါပေမဲ့အရင်ကြီးမဟုတ်ရှေ့မှာဆရာကြီးတွေရှိတယ်ဆိုတော့အဲ့ဆရာကြီးတွေကိုမကြောက်ဘူးဒီဘက်ခက်ရောက်တော့မှဒါ simple ခက်ဖြစ်သွားအဲ့တော့မှအကုန်လုံးက simple ဖြစ်သွားအခုကျတော့ပုတ်အောင်အခုကလည်းဒါ तू ကနေရာပြန်ဖယ်ပေးလိုက်ဒါပေမဲ့ simple နဲ့ဇိုင်ဦးနဲ့ကတော့တိတ်မကွာတော့ဘူး तू ကဂျားထဲမှာ CS2 ထွက်လာတော့ဖင်အားပြီးတော့အမှနားလိုက်တာဖင်အားပြီးတော့ CS2 ကြီးကဘာဖြစ်တယ်ညာဖြစ်တယ်ဆိုပြီးနားလိုက်ပြီးတော့အမှဒီကြီးသွားလောက်တော့အမှတစ်လေရော
ဘိုင်ဘိုင်good night ပါ
အေးပြီအေးရမှာကဲဒီလောက်ပါရန်ကောင်းပါတယ် Aurora ကောင်းဆုံးစူးစမ်းခဲ့တယ်ဆိုနေပေမဲ့လို့တော့ဒီလောက်နဲ့ပဲဂျင်းနပ်ပါဒေး bye bye guys good night ပါအေးပါပြီเนาะမကြည့်နဲ့တော့ပြီးပါပြီ
good night
နော်ခုနဘောရတော့ရန်ကောင်းခဲ့ပါတယ်ဇိုင်ဦးကတော့ consistent မှန်တယ်ဗျာဇိုင်ဦးကတော့အခုချိန်ကြီးစူးစမ်းနေတော့ဆိုတော့ fine တယ်အားလုံးပဲ good night ပါအခုချိန်ကြီးကြည့်ပြီးရတဲ့အတွက်အားလုံးကိုကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ်နော်အားလုံးကိုကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ်ဗျာအိတ်ဖို့ချိန်ရောက်လာပါပြီအမလီလီဒီကောင်လေးတော့ဘလောက်တော့ခတ်လိုက်တယ်မသိfuck shit ဒီလေးကောင်တော့ခက်မှခံတာပဲ oh my god
Ready to evade.
Shine, good night. Ooh, ski. Bum 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 bum. Tống này nó khỏe.
flow. Lightning strike. Your turn to shine.
Nine 60လောက်တော့ရှိတယ်အဲ့ဒါဘာလို့လဲကိုယ်ရင်Nine 60လောက်တော့ရှိပြီ တယ်လင်းနဲ့မီးမတူတော့အတက်စပီမတူစပက်ပေါ်လိုက်တော့No.
Show me what you can do. Feel better. You're so shy. Your turn to shine. Elements converge. Let the beat flow.
Him. Heal him. Dây chổi vừa xong mấy xong này bảo là Aura bảo phiền này sao có đồng bèo này nó dây chổi vừa xong mấy xong này rồi
You're so shy. I'll do it. Welcome back. to shine.
Where was that yesterday? We had like a.
Oh, it must have been yesterday.
I think it was yesterday with Foot on Nuke, perhaps. They went for like an early buy because they had a similar situation, and it just kind of wrecked the flow of their economy for the rest of the half. So I think Vitality's content with the 8-6 lead and the confidence in themselves to say, we don't need to force this up here. We don't need to cause this reset immediately. Let's just wait for the gun rounds, get things underway standard.
Going for that conservative approach, which means Aurora going to shrink this gap to just one round. You know Vitality are eventually going to be going on the CT side. Aurora making the most of a good start.
They're going to have a round, and what you're hoping for is to see the response immediately from Aurora, right? It's not, you know, you're not going to stop them 100%, but you want to prevent them from building up momentum and constantly have like the AWP, the strong buys, all the utility. To make sure Vitality still feels some pressure, and closing the gap on the scoreboard is a nice way of doing that. Rop's a little bit of a trap behind this divider wall. Zantara's far ahead, spacing-wise, far ahead of his teammates.
Going a while.
Better push from Apex, AK upgraded into, and a lot of damage done on that second player. Wasn't able to finish him off. ZywOo's Deagle goes out for a spin.
This is going to be hard for Aurora, though. Brought down very
ZywOo's got another shot in the Deagle. Grenade goes over the top. And good thing he didn't step a little bit further forward. But now this should have been an easy round, but they're both so low, and ZywOo's still on the prowl with the Deagle. Here's the plan coming in on a dice box, waiting for Mezzi to come back over. They gotta get a move on though. Vitality do not have a kit. They do not have utility. They want to capitalize on their chance. As ZywOo walks out to his set, and Wakadia makes sure this round doesn't go against Aurora. But the damage in this round really does matter.
Oh, man, yeah, it really did. That helps a lot. Yeah, the economy of Aurora has never gotten going. Vitality's at least prevented that engine from getting started. A lot of damage in this round. Very sketchy. They had a great chance of actually winning that. Both players at the end brought very, very low by the 5-7 and Deagle. Good job from ZywOo. So Vitality have teed themselves up. You talk about getting your feet planted on the CT side. They've teed themselves up to be able to do it with just one round win. Usually it's like a round win and then you got to break them in the next one. But with the money being this low, you have huge advantages if you're Vitality just off of one.
Rob's good swing. Zantara's just getting blinded there as well. So Rob's
teammate.
Yeah, we're down to 3 players. That's what we're talking about. As soon as the guns come out, Vitality have a lot more stopping power.
And it's so depressing as well. If like you're on the Aurora side of things, like if you put yourself in these players' shoes right now, where like you've kind of brought this back to 7-8, you're getting this half started, you're getting into the first gun round, you have a plan, you have an idea, and then within the first 30 seconds, you're down 2 players. You're just like, oh, that kind of sucks. We can't do anything now.
Yeah. Now you're just clutching straws, trying to figure out, is there any way into this round? Give it a go. You'll try and get long. Very likely Robs gets at least 1 kill here. Then you're down to a 2v4. There's the 1. Might not even be traded, which is the worst part.
It's hard because now they know that there's 2 players here. So Major like realizes like, okay, well they know I'm here. There's nothing I can do except win a heads-up fight. I have to let Woxic play first. 38 seconds. They might just choose to save this.
Yeah, because of that damage done over the last 2 rounds. Even though Vitality don't win either of those rounds, they do so much damage that makes it impossible to lose your weapons here for Aurora. So you have to carry that AK and AWP over.
Problem is you don't have enough money on the rest of the players. What the losing bonus is going to be 1. So Wakadia is going to get 37.50 is like the most money you'll have on anyone else. No extra money for Major and Woxic to drop anything over. So you can't even really supplement these 2 saved weapons with a strong buy.
Tech-9s are always reliable though, aren't they?
Yeah,
you can always pull them.
I imagine it's going to be a Galil and 2 players with pistols.
That's the best case scenario in the next round here for Aurora. And obviously if we lose this round, we're going all in again. It's gonna allow that breathing room for Vitality.
Yeah, this is what the economic damage Vitality did in those 2 rounds that they lost. Is like you set it up to make Aurora make a really tough decision earlier in the half than they'd like to. Right? You kind of feel like you have to because the losing bonus has been reset as force fight around these rifles. But if you lose that, you're out of money, and then Vitality's at 10-7, and then you have an eco round. Yeah, you just there's a great chance here that Vitality extend this lead to a point that you can't recover from.
All right, 2 Tech 9s, 2 AK-47s, and an AWP.
Nade stack over in middle, 3 HEs chucked out by Aurora towards the position of Rops and ZywOo. They don't eat nearly as much as you would have thought with 3 nades. We're able to evacuate the damage before it sunk in. Oxic is going to cover his teammate as they scale towards the stairs. Oh. That's a sad thing to appear on your screen.
Yeah, especially in a round like this where you have the best weapon in play. You don't want to be down.
9-7,
The round just beginning. Okay, it's gonna get boosted up.
Oh, damn.
Great reactions. Apex gets his head snapped off, but it's information.
They might need to shift one of the A players over to this B bomb site now. I don't know how many players they spotted on that jump. I think 2, but now they'll know. Now you need to get there.
All right.
Another player sent to his death. Mezzi's doing everything he can to delay, but the hit's going to begin, and there's nothing he can do to stop it.
Tries to move into a better position. Zantara spamming down, not catching Mezzi. ZywOo's arrived in time, and the AWP strikes true. Mezzi also getting involved in the defensive effort here. Vitality, and ZywOo, another kill added to the tally for this AWP. He moves forward. Zantara swings, but ZywOo quick in the reactions, going for the no-scope in the air. If he had landed, that would have been ridiculous, but it still is. ZywOo with some highlight potential, again delivering on it. ZywOo is just unstoppable today.
He's going for some highlight clips, going for the jumping shot as well, trying to go up and over. He pulls the Aurora player into the open for his teammate, but that is a nasty shot down for the final kill.
Just so good today, man. Just so good in general. He's just 14. He's just fragging out. Like, the way he comes into that, it's like you get the 1 pick, every single chance given to him, and he just nails it.
He came in with, like, the simple attitude today. He was just like, it's not enough for me to win. I want to look awesome doing it as well.
If he had hit that one flying through the sky,
I
know. He was 14-9, shot that ends at 18-9. Really strong performance today from ZywOo. I mean, he broke the 50 barrier in the previous map. He's still going here on Overpass. Sometimes ZywOo's just having a really good day.
And it's put Aurora into that nightmare eventuality of just not enough money for any kind of a great buy. Galil on Wakandia, Mac 10 on Zantara's, 2 Tech 9, still fly straight entirely with the Glock. Busted money. And up against one of the all-time greats. ZywOo's AWP is here at the A-bomb site as well. Rops looking for this walk through the smoke. Ooh, a rare miss on the first for Rops.
Hey, ZywOo's up next up. He's taking 1 kill on Matcher. He's going to go out for the repeat. Takes his time. So composed, not stressed out whatsoever. And even then, even when he can't see the target, it's ZywOo to still connect.
Lovely. Great defense, even with Rops missing that initial shot. Backing away, ZywOo grabbing 1, a retreating battle. We know the Oppers love that here on.
Time out တွေလည်းကုန်ပြီဟိုရာတော့ကဲအားလုံးပဲပါပါပါခုနိုင်ပါအိပ်ပါပြီဆိုတော့ညညပြန်တွေ့ဒီနေ့ဗုဒ္ဓဟူးနေ့ဆိုတော့ဗုဒ္ဓဟူးနေ့ပါနေ့မိုနိုပိုလီဒေးကွာကဲဆိုတော့ bye bye guys အားလုံးကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ်ဆိုတော့အားလုံး subscribe လုပ်ရသေး subscribe လေးလုပ်ပါပြီပါ follow မလုပ်ရသေး follow လေးလုပ်ပါပြီပါကျေးဇူးအများကြီးတင်ပါတယ် bye bye love you guys